Pixelmator updated. Oh, apparently things were updating in the background. I wonder if that was slowing it down. And snap. Facebook. We are going live right here, yo. Boom. Twitter. Twitter. Did that work?
Are you live?
Huh?
Are you?
I think so. Yeah, I see myself.
YouTube.
Pasted it into Facebook. One last area. It's, you know, that place. The Instagrams.
Live now.
Don't care about location. Flip it. Oh.
I see a frozen you.
Huh?
I see a frozen you.
A frozen me. You sure I'm just not standing still?
No. That's pretty good, standing still
Like alcohol?
capabilities.
Like YouTube? Head over to youtube.com/everydaydrinkers because we're going live, like, right now. See, that's live. Right there. But it's paused. That's all.
Still
Like alcohol?
capability.
Like YouTube? Head over to
Really?
youtube.com/everydaydrinkers because we're going live, like, right now. See, that's live. Right there. But it's paused. That's all.
Still.
We're talking and I was trying to record.
Why did you say I'm trying to record? Stop.
YouTube.com/everydaydrinkers.
Oh, we got a bartender from Vegas.
Oh, I spelled youtube.com wrong. Slash. Oh, it's not everydaydrinkers.com, it's just everydaydrinkers. Okay. Put it on the Twitter. Hey from Australia. It is that time again, folks. I need to shave because I'm itchy. Did you find any or no?
Oh, there's one on the table. There was most...
You just loaded your pockets with a bunch of crap.
Shit.
One trip. It's the way to do it.
Like, I will get all of their stuff somewhere.
Oh, so they put the sticker on everything? I thought they were just being ghetto before. I guess that's just how they roll.
Get up.
Like, the pineapple, plantation pineapple, they just stuck a pineapple sticker on it. So
Oh.
I thought that was because it was a sample.
That's just how they do their
Well, it
bottles.
says original dark, so I bet you this isn't original dark and they did just do that. Since it's not original dark, this is original dark. This is pineapple.
They succeeded in confusing us.
Mm-hmm. You took the other Scor home, right?
I did, yeah. So, are you looking for it? Is that why?
I'm looking for making sure it wasn't here.
Oh, okay. Get this placed.
No, let's just...
Get placed.
No, misplacing stuff is very easy around here.
Yeah.
I got like spiders protecting shit down there. Oh, here's your honey.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, are you looking for it?
No, well, she
No, I
didn't
knew where it
get
was.
coffee, but she was probably getting a coffee and was like, nah, that's too far of a walk.
Oh, look, I made 6,000 steps today.
Did
Is
you?
that all?
That's all.
I made probably less than that. Let's see.
But I got a new phone. It tracks my stuff.
5,714.
I got the Galaxy S6.
Oh, you
Huh?
did?
Yeah.
Wait, you got a new phone? Did you break it yet? Just the screen?
I haven't broken anything on it yet, so.
9,180, bitches.
You exercise today. Yeah, yesterday I hit my 10K mark.
Yeah, I know.
You do?
I usually always hit my 10K.
But I hit my
If I
10K mark
exercise.
sitting on the couch.
Oh, yeah, cheater. Probably.
Oh yeah, stand up! I gotta do this. Your phone didn't. They just started tracking. Like this phone's been tracking my steps forever.
It might have been tracking before, but I never.
Whoa! We just got an order from Nashville, New Hampshire.
Well, I just got this phone like literally last night, so.
One day priority.
Yeah.
Well, you can
Dudley
always
Street, huh?
drive it over there if you. I'm like, where's the line on the box? You can always drive it over there if you have to.
I'm just curious if it's that guy that ordered. Was the bartender that got it. That BG Reynolds ordered from us. I told you about that, right? When I was going through my who ordered, I checked to see where all the orders go and who was ordering them, and one of them came in from Blair, or Blair's sales guy from BG Reynolds.
Yeah.
Like, why is BG Reynolds buying product from us, but then they're shipping it to Nashville? It's a whole lot easier to ship to Nashville than here than from Seattle or wherever they are, Oregon.
You got a particular tiki mug you want to use for the zombie?
We could just use the glass one since it kind of
Godhead?
yeah, especially since Tiki Farm hasn't made anything new all year.
Bastards.
They are.
Kid.
They get on that. That's like the thing.
Well, because they're making all their money building custom mugs for restaurants.
What's the difference between a rocks and a low ball? Is this a rocks class?
Nothing.
Nothing. They're both the same.
From a technical aspect, one could maybe say that one's fancy looking or has a thicker bottom, but they're usually is the size of like anywhere from 5 to 8 ounces, or a double rocks is like
That's that big
8.
one, yeah. I didn't think it was an issue.
Tiddlywinks, seriously?
Tiddlywinks.
Anyone think the new plantation pineapple rum would be any good? Yes.
Yeah, I answered them too. I said I like it, but it's not super pineapple. It's distilled from pineapple skins. I like it.
We use the Scor apple glider.
But I'm a big fan of plantation rum. So.
We'll use that sour apple pucker.
Yeah, dude, we had some left, right?
There you go, Derek. Derek's right about Jacko. Since I don't like pumpkin beer,
Snap.
but Jacko is more pumpkin pie taste and really good.
Oh snap!
Derek, you're so smart.
So fucking smart. So fucking smart.
What are you doing?
He's downing whiskey. Apparently it's been one of those days.
It's tequila, and it has been one of those days.
Tequila, that's what I meant.
Cabo, is it?
When you look at your checking account and it has like $110 in it for the rest of the next 2 weeks, it hurts.
That is not a nice feeling.
No. I was fine until Jennifer told me that.
Jennifer, why'd you have to run this day?
I know.
Oh, and then,
Don't
we
be
just
like
can't
that.
pay our mortgage because we don't have money. Give me a break.
Something like that.
Where did you...
You have to it's right here.
Was it right in front of you?
I don't know. If you were in front of this, then it was right in front of you.
Yeah, it was probably right in front of you. Feature Scor throughout the week since everything had, well, these two had
What's
vodka.
the name of the Kickstarter with the cask of Tiki?
Who cares? You can just buy it from us in a month. The Kickstarter was, I don't know, I think that was the name of the Kickstarter.
Is it still kickstarting?
No. It was done kickstarting like 4 months ago.
Oh, well, you should have probably led with that.
I mean, you can still look at it.
Instead of who cares, because obviously she cares. She's asking.
Right. If you want to buy, no, would that really work? You could, if you don't want to use us, you can go to Horror and Clay and buy it from them, but they're probably still not going to ship it until the same time we would, because he can't get all the ones he's got out. So I finished off this bottle of Cabo.
Just now.
Yeah.
For the last few minutes.
Good bottle. Hurt somebody with this.
What is the best beer first to have if you have never drank beer before, only cider. A shandy.
The best beer is to avoid a very bitter IPA. I would say.
You want to use this G-Fine?
I'm gonna go light.
Yeah, the green one.
Floors one. And you want to do a Plymouth one?
What are they burning up there?
They're making cupcakes.
Cupcakes don't smell like that.
You don't do that.
They turn the oven on. That's
G-Vine.
We got, this makes 4.
Tangerine. Right, because we don't have. Other than that, we don't have a full Juniper Ford one.
Yeah. You'll love it dry.
Plus, we're still trying to get rid of that.
It'll happen.
Hey, it's getting there.
Yeah, that's like almost there.
When we put our mind to something, we can really do
Hey,
it.
if we want to finish
You
a
mean
drink,
when we use it?
Yeah.
finish a drink.
Why don't we always bring it over whenever we go someplace too to try and get rid of it?
That's 5 cocktail glasses.
There's 2 right here.
Okay. So
That probably needs to be washed though. Definitely need to be washed though. I can rinse them off.
Yeah, those came right out of the box.
I never took out inventory.
I'll do that.
I got 5 right here. All the same.
Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I am going to products. And I am looking up classic martini.
Vesper.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, he only has one of those in stock now.
All right, now what are we reviewing? I'm guessing Plantation Original Dark is.
No,
No.
you guys, I think already did that.
Yeah.
I think he just bought a big bottle because he was at the liquor store.
Okay.
I know you have to do that vodka because that's
The Scor, yeah.
yeah, that's old at this point. I don't know what
There's
else.
a whole
to do.
table full of stuff. Did you want to review the Plantation Pineapple? Is that one of the review things?
Okay, well, yes,
We got some older stuff.
but that's the problem.
So, 2 gingers, we should do that. We've had that for a
Alright,
while.
so we need to do Scor, that I know. This we
Scor's
don't.
out there.
Yeah, Scor's
I got the
out
Flavier.
I've had this for a little while.
So we need 2 plus extras if we want to do them.
Okay, so we got Flavier, this, that, and we can probably do this rye.
Yeah, that's been around
We've had that for a while. So these will be our 3 plus the Flavier.
Wait, found my dark one.
Derrick, you only have one classic martini in stock. FYI.
One what?
Set of classic martinis. Make sure there's 4 in there.
Oh, I got 5 of those glasses.
Right. Yeah. Just make sure we don't sell things we don't have. We have 2 sets.
Oh, alright. So there was 2 sets, and then when I minus 1, there was 1. So put back 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, that's strange because I feel like did people just buy them all recently? Because we had almost 8 last time I did inventory test.
8 sets?
Yeah.
You have a box that's not accounted for?
What's the number?
I don't know. Do you put that somewhere? No, not those ones. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
No, we don't have any. I can order. Those are, they typically stock those. We have plenty of 37, oh, those are. It's 3770 is the martinis. 3771 is the, 3771 is the Nick and Nora, 3777. So I don't know what 3773.
Do you want to keep this in the box?
Yeah, just leave it in the box like that. That way you can see how it ships. That's the only, I haven't even opened it, so that's kind of literally how it came.
Are we tasting the stuff in there, or?
I guess we should probably do that.
Because there's a bunch in there.
Yeah, I guess we could. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I mean, we don't have to do formal tastings, but we could just
Yeah. Okay. So
try them and.
No, you have to send it back.
I'm not sending it back. And if it works out right, I will have them every month anyway. they said, well, they want to track anybody who subscribes, so I'll have a link. And then if there are enough people subscribed, then they'll probably put us in the affiliate program, I guess.
Where they send you the month's thing and review it every month.
Yeah, I mean, they could do that anyway, but I think from affiliate that I could make money if people buy it, I guess.
Do you want anything? Do you want this for anything?
No. Okay. If it's empty, I definitely don't want it.
Cabo ball?
Yeah, you can toss it.
No, don't toss it! Yeah, I'm just kidding. Toss everything!
I know.
A kid. Hurt back? You're getting old, dude. You hurt everywhere.
It's because he does things that most normal people shouldn't do.
Yeah, I shouldn't do these things anymore.
Which I would call,
There comes a time in his life when he gets old.
you need to join what was the group? That team?
Oh, are they?
Hyper?
Oh, Hyper.
Team Hyper, ever see these guys?
Oh, what is it?
They do like the nunchuck and everything, but they do forms and stuff, but it's all like aerial, like they're doing flip kicks and butterfly spinning craziness while whipping
It's pretty sweet. Nunchucks and
Nunchucks
bow
around.
Why
sticks.
do I need to join them?
You guys will be awesome.
Do I just go in and take them to the ground?
Yeah.
Can I do that? Is that cool?
If you can get near them while they're spinning, you just wait till they come down. Because they're pretty cool. Oh, I redesigned
What does
that.
it say? New whiteboard?
It's actually the one we're supposed to use.
Oh, okay.
I just swapped it out since both were down here anyway. I added a bunch of stuff since I have no money. I want to pitch Patreon.
Yes.
The newsletter stuff. And we don't have to put as much emphasis, I don't think, on recipe at everydaydrinkers.com just yet because we have so many recipes.
Especially for the survey that you need to get through.
Okay, yeah, well, let's not mention that then.
And shout outs. And there's the code, which is still good. And I use pink.
It's
On
October.
purpose.
Oh, I'm like, the code is still CMC whiskey, though.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the code was pink.
No, everything else is pink. Oh no, yeah, I should make the code pink, but I have to wait until
$95 per month, 10 patrons.
I make $95 a month on Patreon from 10 patrons, which means my salary is 59 cents an hour.
No, you have to split that one in. It's less
Which I
than-
can't even do because I just spent all of the money today.
Well, no, but I mean it's less than 59 cents an hour because there's two of you right there.
Oh, yeah.
That and some of it's in that camera right now since I had to buy a new card.
New card.
It arrived today,
In this little...
and I bought a different brand.
Did it arrive in this container?
Yes, it did.
Thought
I
it
bought a
would.
different brand because the last one lasted me a year, and I feel like it should go longer than that. So
Seems
I left
like
them a
that.
3-star review on Amazon yesterday. Said, look, this card's great if you only need to use it for 13 months. Anything after that, I don't know.
You do maybe a heavier use than a normal person, I'm guessing.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know that matters, but...
But if you have a card, I think, yeah. Maybe
If you're using it for like
photos
cameras,
or-
Yeah.
because a lot of them are made fast because you can click the camera a lot of times and they buffer up and then it writes it as fast as it can.
Yeah.
So if you hold it down for single pictures. This is just like that, only at 60 a second.
True.
But yeah, I mean,
Continually.
it gets wiped out and cleaned every week.
Yeah,
But,
it has a lot of wipes cleaned. Yeah.
but a year seems like not much to me.
Yeah, you need a lot more patrons so that we can get a new camera.
Yes, I need the new. Jennifer's got the market on what the next camera will look like.
Yeah.
So, you might as well just get a red at this point because
$8,000.
yeah. So the first camera, she's like, "Oh, it's 16,000." I'm like, "The upgrade to this camera, is 16 grand." Yeah, with 4K, like the next.
Time to
step
start
along.
walking the streets of Nashville, Jen.
Yeah. No, it's more than just an upgrade. It's the 120 frames that I
Right,
want.
we want 120 frames.
At least 120 frames.
At least,
per
yes, 240, I think. But
Wow.
the same frame rate as a GoPro. GoPro's 120 frames,
Yeah.
smaller. With 4K, since that's, why would you not? And then whatever else you would normally do with a camera. But if you buy, you don't want the $16,000 because the problem is there's no 4K camera with 120 frame per second in a prosumer level. You
Right.
immediately jump to professional, which
Yeah.
means they just tack on an extra $8,000, right?
Hmm.
That camera's already 4, so I thought 8 would be
Reasonable.
double, right?
Yeah, it seems...
And then she found one for 6 Was it 6?
That would be 8 by the time.
No, I know, but it was 6,000, right? Without.
Yeah, I think. Or
With
7,000. Yeah, 6,000, I think.
It was $6,000 without
a screen.
Without a screen. So
and it couldn't do the 120 that I wanted. You needed the extra part that was.
So you buy basically a shell of a camera that's not as good as this one for more money that doesn't even have a fucking screen.
And then you have to
buy another part.
Yeah. It's all about the add-ons.
Which is like a Red. Like a Red, they're like, oh, you can get a Red, you get a fully loaded...
is that a brand, Red?
Red, yeah, it's the one that, like, what you'd use in the movies if you were on a very strict budget. Okay. Like, they're a really high frame rate, high everything. High quality camera for under 100,000. So... Like movie. Yeah, movie camera. I think 3D and everything. So, but you could get one for 25 grand.
We should be in 3D.
I know.
Reach out and touch people.
Smell the drink.
Yeah.
Right. So, I was looking at, and what they do is they do the same thing. You buy each little piece to build the camera you want.
Oh, Sean said Patreon just got hacked.
Yeah,
You had more money there.
No. They didn't lose any of the credit. I know all. They sent it to everybody, going, "Hey, we just got hacked. You probably had some of your address stuff stolen. Credit cards ain't kept there. They weren't compromised. Change your password anyway because it's a good thing to do." And all that stuff should have been fine. You know what? You go ahead and hack in and steal my address. You can find it on Google within one single page. It's not hard.
Alright, let's get this show on the road.
Is Courtney coming?
Yeah, she left at like 6, so who knows?
Traffic?
Yeah, traffic was awful tonight.
You say that every night.
Traffic was awful every night.
Right.
Is that awful? It's Friday.
Right, it's awful every Friday.
Yeah. So traffic was normal tonight. So who knows?
Is it raining out there?
I don't like the sound quality from this last week.
Did you plug it in last week?
It had to be. You
in
heard
the
us.
top?
Yeah. Well, where else would I plug it? In the side?
No. The whole thing plugged in.
I don't know.
Because it was dangling out and I didn't pull it out. So.
Then it was no.
But you had voice last week.
Derrick's the one who should be pulling out.
No, this is making sense to me now.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
No, we were probably using the camera microphone, which is pretty good. Because it could pick you up, me up, and when I looked at the levels, we were both identical. And Liam was standing there, and when he talked in Sunday Night Shooters, it was like he was on set. So I bet you the microphone is kind of radial around here. So it was hearing us, but it felt like we were further away, which sometimes happens if that microphone is pushing in a weird direction, like not facing us.
You didn't actually plug the top part in.
No, because I get down here and the thing is just splattered all over the place, and I'm like, I guess I'll rebuild it again. And I put it, and I was all happy. I'm like, oh, I almost forgot to plug in the cables. Well, yeah, I didn't know I had to plug in.
Nailed it.
Yeah, nailed it. She's like, well, I'm gonna unplug all these other side cables so that you can't find it. I had no idea.
It's just the main connection that those cables plug into.
But you had you put the thing on the top, or was it already up
there?
there?
It's always on the top. It's a nice handle. I never take that off.
Oh well, shit.
Well, now you know.
So that's why my audio was.
Yes.
I mean, it wasn't bad, but in my personal opinion, like you should have heard us better. And when I scream, I couldn't use my cool compressor technology because I wasn't loud enough. All right. It's 4K 120 seems. Well, it's definitely over the top.
This is over the top, but we also record football.
Right. The 120 frames wasn't necessary for this show, although we could do some cool things with it, like pouring and doing different shots for different
slow-mo stuff.
Yeah, for different shows and stuff like that.
That other guy does.
Yeah, on the rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what he uses to do that.
Teaching you to drink or how to drink or something like that.
I think it's called on the rocks.
Is it on the
Oh
rocks?
no,
Well,
maybe
you
it's how
could
to
probably
drink.
do as long as there's not a lot of
He's only got a
motion.
couple
I mean, the
episodes.
sports. You
Right,
need 100
you could do slow.
Yeah, because the speed. Yeah.
Right, when you
we can just be like, and then you can speed it up.
Right, it's the
and it'll look like I
transition
just
area.
flicked you in the ear.
Yeah, all the keyframes will look fine.
Right.
It's just all the transitionary frames. You want more keyframes.
So we're gonna have to go back and speed up their YouTube to see what that looks like.
Yeah. Let's not do that, because at one point you're going to hit me for real.
But it's all slow, so it's okay.
Oh, yes. Alright, ready to do this?
Let's do it.
Alright! Welcome to Comment Cocktails! I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. That's Ian Andrews. We're going to be... I probably shouldn't do that. We're going to be, unboxing the Flavier. Is that how we say it? Or Flavier? Flavier or something.
Flavier.
Here, you unbox that. I'm going to go to Flavier. Whatever.
Oh, it did?
Ian, he's just going to throw extra syllables in there.
Flavier.
So, Flavier.com.
Flaviar.
And the first thing they make you do, I know. The first thing they make you do is put in your email address.
You want to unbox to show what the shipping is, so.
I did.
Before we tell you what it is, you get packaged in bubble wrap with styrofoam peanuts, and then in that
you have another box.
You have another box that says "Open the gates." And fragile, handle with care.
Don't throw this.
Don't. Does it say that?
No. I'm adding.
You're paraphrasing.
You didn't get her a chair. Good one.
Oh shoot! Oh look at this.
What?
Whoa!
It
all folds down. Look at that. That's nice.
Like it's one piece that got folded in.
So then
you gotta try not to be on camera.
The box. Hello.
This is the box. Oh, it's got a little Flavier tape.
And
I don't have a good way to cut it.
I do.
With your fingers? Oh, that's so dirty.
Oh,
now it's got
plastic tape. I didn't even have to cut it. See?
It's plastic tape.
So, Flavier.
Flavier! Flavier
Tell us about Flavier.
Flavier is a a lot of subscription things are big now, like doing things over subscriptions, right? So Flavier is a subscription-based tasting kit.
Hey.
So
look at that.
you get
nice
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 5 different flavors. In this case, 5 different spirits of. Not in this case. It's always 5.
And there's always a theme.
There's a theme to them, right? I was looking online. Martin Cade had a themed one. It was the Smuggler's Cove kit.
So it was rum.
It was rum. Yeah. It was all rums that kind of his selection. I think the Flavier people should have a common man cocktails one.
Yeah.
Like all the stuff that we would select.
This one that you got.
This one is called.
Oh, they have some interesting little paperwork in here. They have
let's see.
Tasting instructions. They have a pre-flight checklist. That's like a flight of tastings, yeah.
Oh yeah, so
cute.
It's a pre-flight checklist.
So they have all this information on how you can appreciate your tasting.
Do they have tasting notes and stuff like that?
Uh,
this one is their website changes for each one, so you can see
well, yes, they
what
do.
the heck's going on.
They tell you what's in here. So this is it's got a Green Noir 8-year-old. So it's got that. It's got.
Is this the 5 whiskeys from around the world?
Yeah, Emirate Indian single malt, Nika Yoichi 10-year-old, Glenmorangie Quinta Reuben, and Santos Cask Strength Peated.
This says a peated whiskey. Whoa, those are a lot taller than I thought it was going to be. 45 ml. Is that what I said? I wrote this down someplace.
So it's like an ounce and a half, pretty much.
Yeah. So you get 5 45 ml bottles in test tube like form.
Yeah.
The subscription system is $39.99 per month. You can stop whenever you want.
Oh, that's what the subscription is. Because you can buy an individual flight.
You could buy
itself for different prices.
But I think it's even more if you buy individually.
So,
like 44 or something like that.
Yeah.
So
well, it depends what's in there. There were some that were
that's
higher,
true.
some
Yeah,
a little lower, depending on the rarity of the
and I think
the content.
I think those are past subscription kits. Like they curate these, they ship them out, and I think what happens is you have a lot of extras, and you can go through and pick through the different ones. Their website actually has a listing of all the stuff that's in this kit with links to it.
Right.
But they also had
all their past kits and everything.
Yeah, their past kits. They show you what they did last.
So it's kind of interesting.
They show you the things you missed, and sometimes if they haven't sold them out, you can go pick them up.
Yeah.
And see what the heck there is.
Kind of a neat idea.
Yeah, it is.
Here's the tasting pack.
Different things.
It yeah. If you don't want to go out and spend $50 on one bottle of this, and you want to see what's worth what,
it's like Beer of the Month Club, right?
Yeah.
Where you get different beers. Beers are like 5% ABV, 8% ABV, so you get an entire beer to appreciate. This time you're getting a snifter to appreciate. It's the same thing, but it means that you don't have. They're curating it based on some criteria that their tasting people or the guest people selecting it are saying this is what you want to get, or this is this would be a good consideration for your bar. You could go out and spend $500 to get that. Or find the 1 in 5 each month that you like, or at least know what you might like.
And if it's mixing stuff, you can give it a try with different things to see what mixes. Well, I mean, there's not a lot to mix with, but you can do small mixes.
You can.
To find out what
this is for a personal. Like this is somebody hardcore wants to just taste it themselves, or maybe 2 people and they want to split.
Yeah. And on the label it says it gives you the volume, the percent alcohol by volume, and it gives you the date bottled also. So it tells you when they bottled this from, I'm guessing, the original bottles.
Right.
So they probably have a process where they buy the big bottles and they're
Yep, and I think you can also get the big bottles from them somehow. I don't know exactly how to do that, but I do have an app. They have an app on Flavier. Yeah.
An app for that.
There's an app for that. Oh yeah, here it is. You can just buy it right here. So boom, $54.99. Add to cart, and that's for I don't know what this is.
A given
Glenn something with a nice scripted writing to it. Single malt
4
whiskey.
shots?
The
Four
space
shots?
side. It's probably one of these.
Yeah.
It is
No,
this
it's
one.
not.
No.
No, that's no, it's not in this one.
But this lets you. They have tasting notes for different things. They have different products. So what you do is when what they did is you install the app, you put in your username, you create an account. Then it says, click on all the brand names that you had.
Okay.
So you go through and I clicked on all of them. It's like I know all these things, and then from there it says if you were stuck on an island, what would be the one bottle that you'd get, and it would go and it goes through stuff that you
So
might
it's a
want.
fun little.
I think I
get to
picked
know you
rum, just general ram, whiskey. I'm like rum. And then all of a sudden, the first thing it did is say, "Hey, Pink Pigeon." I'm like, "Hey, I like that stuff." So they're obviously targeting you for larger sales as well, but they're targeting you based on things that they think you like, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And so it gives you, it's a full experience. You've got the whole online thing, plus you've got the app to go with it, plus you get the tasting notes if you want to know more, like some people don't know.
I like the little inserts to kind of guide you through the. So their pre-flight checklist. I'll just go through this. 1 Flavier tasting pack for 3 people. So this is like an event. You can get a couple of people together. At least 3 spirit tasting glasses like this.
How about 2?
Yeah. Preferably 15. Yes, that's
15 tasting glasses?
5 for each person. So
Oh,
that way you're not
yeah,
mixing,
like,
you don't have to wash and stuff. A pitcher and 3 glasses of water because you want to cleanse your palate. Taste buds, very important, obviously. Unflavored crackers to kind of cleanse your
they
palate
tell
a
you how
little
to
bit.
cleanse your palate.
Yep. Snacks and food for pairing. Sound system.
What?
They tell you what music to play too.
They make sure your friends will come so you don't forget to remind them. All right. Step 1, have lots of fun. Step 2, there's so much we can do. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah,
How about pour it and put it in your mouth?
there's a lot of reading here, so I'll leave that to you guys if you decide.
Try
to
it.
Okay.
Green.
What's this?
I don't know. Green ore? What is it? It's
Grenoir?
Sure. It's
an Irish whiskey.
It's an Irish whiskey. That's why I picked this one. With a lot of oak in it though. It's
really smooth.
Yeah, and hot.
And sweet.
And hot.
And hot. It's 40%.
Is it? Oh, that's not too bad. But
40?
it is 40. But I find
that's
that
good.
the Irish whiskeys tend to hit me harder for some reason. Not my drunken stupor state, but like on my taste buds they tend to hit a little.
Well, what do you think of this one?
I like it.
I like it too.
It tastes mature. Like it has a little bit of nice white French oak type flavor to it.
8-year-old.
Yeah.
So it's got some maturity to it.
Some. I don't know. I have kids that are just barely over 8. And
Not so mature. Right.
Swiss peated
Well, I
whiskey.
think kids and whiskey age differently, so.
Japanese. This is Nika. Let's see what else. What is that? Scotch.
I like
Oh, that's the Glenmorangie. What is this one? This is really light looking. Amaret. Indian single malt. Okay, do this.
Indian.
Because I don't know what that tastes like. I've never had Indian single malt.
Do you have water?
I don't have water. Well,
Okay.
I don't prepare for shit like this. I have iced tea.
Well, I'm okay.
We can have some tea.
Go get some water next time.
Gonna work.
Oh.
Tea and stuff. Is it all that you thought it could be, and even potentially more? So you have your tasting list. What is this? Flavier tasting instructions. So this is your pre-flight. Are these two the same thing? No, but there's 2. What's the other one?
The other one tells you what's in
Oh,
there.
why they picked it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
What's the Indian taste like?
They have.
I'm waiting for him to.
Oh, look, they do. Did
Yeah.
you check that out?
Yeah.
They have all the tasting
Oh, yeah.
notes.
I mentioned that.
Yeah.
But
Paying attention.
Damn it, Derek.
Smells like scotch. Okay. Is that the right one?
Yeah.
It's peaty. A little smoke. Charcoal. No, I'm just making that up. It's peat, right? Is there any peat listed in the tasting notes? No. Chai?
That's what I thought when I smelled it, and I kind of tasted it like there was a little bit of
like a sweet tea almost.
Yeah.
Or not sweet. Sweet tea sounds like a UK thing, but like a
Yeah, no, you're
whatever that is.
licorice, molasses, sugar.
Sugar?
Sugar.
I can get sugar.
Yeah.
I can go molasses if I stretch it.
Some toffee. I was kind of getting
Toffee?
maybe just the idea that it's an Indian whiskey made me think, or
Chai?
Indian Scotch made me think like a chai or a
The-
curry or something.
what the thing is, and the reason I mention that is because there's some people who don't know how to taste things, right? If you don't have a baseline, or you haven't been to a tasting event, it's very hard to, or very intimidating when you go, why is it that this has these 50 million tastes to it? And I don't seem to get that, right? So in a lot of cases with these, like if you go through the taste notes and you're doing this month by month and you get a lot that say toffee or something, try and compare
and see what the similarities are and why
maybe have some toffee and then taste some of these back and forth.
And that's kind of good about this, because you can look at the tasting notes and you can see what the similarities are.
Right, and if you had any chance of hitting any of them.
So
sometimes you will. I don't get black licorice out of here.
You tasted the Irish whiskey?
Yeah, I did. French oak. Say it has French oak.
The Irish whiskey has soft sweet corn, banana, pencil shavings, hints of bourbon.
Dude, I like when they get to the hardcore level of pencil shavings. Like when you get down that level, that's like, those are tasting maniacs.
Yes.
Some of the ones that they've had in the past, I think here, because they say select from different tasting packs, they had one, Here Be Pirates, Yo Ho, which is all, it had Dos Madres, Kraken, Ron Jeremy, Pirate XO, Ron Sacava, yeah.
Ron de Jeremy.
Whiskey of the Universe, Scotch of the Islands, Revolutionary, Gin Lane. So
yeah, all sorts of different spirits.
Right, you're getting just like we do reviews all the time, and people are like, I've never heard of that. There's a lot of
stuff I've never heard of when I was looking through the website when I first heard about this.
So it's kind of a neat idea. They're probably not the first to do this. I know that there's been other companies that do it, but to me, for me, it doesn't matter. These are the guys that contacted me.
Yeah.
So they know something about some social networking, and they actively are looking at who's influencing the market. So that should mean something to you guys, because that means they're actually out there trying to get the word out about their product. And we're here to give the word because that's kind of
what's the point.
That's kind of what we do.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's cool. If you want to spend $40, it's steep for what kind of what you're getting. The thing is, you're saving $400 to try something for $40.
Yeah.
So it's giving you if you are into spirit tastings and you're into trying different things, you can check out where they ship. They ship to a bunch of places. It's not just U.S. It's not just certain. There are a couple states I don't think will let you ship there. So you have to check where that is.
So it's like 225 milliliters. So it's smaller than 375.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's true if you look at it that way.
But you're getting, from what I can tell from the packages, you're getting some interesting quality stuff that you're not going to find locally necessarily.
Right.
I mean, I don't think I've seen any of these.
Where do you get an Indian? Yeah, I mean,
Emirate?
to get if you like this product, I'm sure you can find it. But if you didn't know it existed, you're not going to know. Oh, I need to try an Indian single malt whiskey.
Who knew?
I think it's kind of a neat idea if you have the
money.
Yeah, if you have a budget that you spend on alcohol per month. And I know people whose budgets are way bigger than that, and they're drinking like Natty Ice. If you've got something you want to put away, and you're a whiskey, or you're a spirit geek, and you want to be able to try new things, it's no different than the price of a beer of the month club. It's great. Let's say, where are we? October. If you did a monthly subscription like this, when I've done this for my father for beer, is if you have a kid or somebody who says, "What should I get you?" and you look at it and go, well, here's some options. You don't have to get them 2 years. You could pay for 3 months and go, here, I'm going to give you 3 months to play with this product and then cancel after that amount of time or whatever.
It's a great gift option.
Right.
Yeah,
or
good timing because coming up to Christmas.
I know! That's probably why they did this.
Yeah,
but
no doubt. Yeah.
I think, for me, my father wouldn't be into this type of stuff because he's hardcore into beer.
Yeah,
but
he's a beer guy.
If he was a spirit guy, then I have him covered for the year. Because I would give him enough to get him through to, like, his birthday. Yep. And then for his, the next day, Father's Day, I'd get him a couple more months. Then Christmas comes, and I get him 6 months. And I can just...
You got a nice recurring...
Yeah, you're just...
rollover.
You never have to think about what you're going to get him. That's why I get him Twilight Season 1 through 45 or whatever it is. Forever that was his gift. I would get him the next section of Twilight Zone.
And he'd go and watch them all. He loved them.
And he watched the Twilight Zone every Christmas. So that was the gift. But then I ran out of Twilight Zone episodes.
So now you needed something else.
Yeah, so then I did the Beer of the Month Club, and I did beer magazines.
And I think he got backstocked on Beer of the Month.
Yeah, then you get backstocked. This, I don't think you'd have the huge... You could. If you didn't have time to taste them, you could end up with a couple packs if you haven't had a chance, but I still don't see a problem with
it. But hey, then you'll catch up.
Yeah, it's very... I could catch up in a night.
Yes.
beer of the month. That's a little.
It takes a while. You put some work in.
Yeah, and then you can just save the remaining in these little kits, and you can go back later and resample.
Yeah.
Or you have friends over, and you can share if you're a sharing type of person.
Yeah, if you find something you really like and you don't want to buy a bottle yet, but you want to expose other people, see if there's an interest.
Right. Just be careful when you expose other people.
No, when you expose yourself to other people.
It would also be a problem, especially if it's in the men's bathroom at a McDonald's.
Speaking for experience.
No.
Okay.
Although,
Specifically, the men's bathroom at McDonald's on 102 in Hudson Avenue. Specifically.
Although I have been into
Just
a McDonald's, I can't remember where it was, but I was in a McDonald's that had a Jameson bottle in the men's stall.
Not surprised.
That's messed up.
Not surprised. I don't know.
I was
It's weird
surprised.
stuff to find, I think.
Well, there you go. Go get you can check them out at Flavier.com. Below, oh, by the way, below there's going to be a link. If you click on the link to go over here, that link will tell those folks over at Flavier that you came from Common Man Cocktails. So if you like to give us credit for stuff,
Yeah, that's the way to do
then
it.
that is probably a good way to go about doing it, because that way, not only does it show that Common Man Cocktails is a force to be reckoned with by driving traffic, which helps me promote to other brands and say, look what I did for the Flavier guys.
Right.
It also means that, hey, if these guys are going to have some sort of cool affiliate program for me, then I can link to it every month, and everybody can keep buying from it, and everybody gets off. You guys get spirits, I get probably
Goes with
$1.
our goal of being an influencer.
Yes, I'm influencing you. Go influence to this. And you know what? And you can just buy 1 month, check it out, like kind of like we have here, and then if you don't like it, you don't have to do it again.
Yeah.
We're done!
Something neat, something different.
I like different neat things, especially when it means trying stuff, and I don't know what it's going to be next month. Like, that's the best part. It's like a Christmas. That's why I buy
It's
from
like opening a
Amazon.
present, yeah.
I buy from Amazon and try and forget what I bought, so when I get it, I'm like, awesome! So at least this case, you're like, I don't actually know what's in here. That's pretty awesome.
You don't. Yeah.
Right.
That's
So,
pretty cool.
I like the unknown factor.
Yeah.
All right. And you know what? Out of all these things, don't have any of them.
I know. I've never heard of any of those.
That's
That's great.
messed up.
You do now.
So go to everydaydrinks.com, check us out there. We have a newsletter. You can go to patreon.com/CMC to help support the show. More on that later. I don't know if this is oh yeah, this is for this week.
Yes.
So you guys will see this week. So you can
Oh,
also do the CMC WSKY and save money on awesomedrinks.com.
Yeah, 50% off everything until October 9th.
So that's like
2015.
you got a week before
It's only,
One
I
week.
have to get a new code. So go buy now, because everything on the site becomes scarce on the 10th.
Does it?
Yeah.
All right.
I swear. We're done!
I know you do.
We're tasting our drink! We'll do the names on this one over here. The next episode.
Yeah, we're not going to do anything, right? Oh.
I don't know how long that went, so I didn't.
Do you want to put this all back in the box, or do you want
No,
to...
it's good here now.
Oh. Hello. How's traffic?
Hello!
Wonderful.
Did you like it?
Everybody loves traffic.
Awesome.
Oh wow, look, it opened right up to the sheet.
How long does it usually take you to get to your house from work?
From work to my house, it only takes me
Oh, yeah.
10 minutes. It should only take me 10 minutes to work from my house to work. But
Well, how many miles is it?
I don't know. It's
Like nothing, right?
short.
Short.
Short distance, yeah.
Was I supposed to bold some stuff from last week's shout outs? Oh wait, these are recipes. Never mind.
Nothing like that.
What are these? Oh, they're bolded.
So weird. I don't know why Google
Huh?
does that. I don't know why Google does that.
What?
Sometimes it bolds, sometimes it doesn't.
Because it's, you know,
Like
bad.
that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Did we do these already?
This tastes like vodka.
Yeah, we did do Flint's Watch.
I thought so. Why is it? I don't understand.
Why does it sound like we have 500 kids up
We
there?
did these.
Yeah, we did Anthony. We did because
Did they not get bolded last week?
Chris Smart, Nick. Did we do? Because we did Flint's Watch, right?
Yeah.
'Cause
I think he just said something.
He said a comment. Yeah.
Which means that some of these should have been done too, right?
I don't know if we did Scott Brown and Dustin.
Manitoba, Tennessee, New York.
These don't sound familiar.
You don't think?
That wasn't box wine.
Huh?
Hitting the box wine like a champ. That wasn't box wine.
Oh no.
That was an energy
That was
drink.
energy. Non-affiliated energy.
We purchased it on our own and we drank it without any request from anybody else.
Generic random energy.
When was the last? Citrus Madness, Barrel.
Oh, I see what they did there. That's cool. You already play with that?
No, I didn't.
You don't take the cap off. You twist it and it pops up.
Oh.
And then you have built-in pour spout.
Was
Clever.
the Bachman's gin the last thing we did?
We did it last week.
Huh?
We did it last week. I don't know if it was the last thing we did. We did drinks.
For a review, you mean?
It was one of the last reviews we did because we did it last week.
I said the next one is Bill Cosby. It wasn't, it looked like Bill Cosby, but it really wasn't.
Oh, chips.
They're different. I brought them so you can try them.
You don't like them or?
They're different. I don't dislike them. They just,
I don't know if I like them.
I don't know.
What are they?
Oh, you know what?
They're pumpkin and sweet potato.
We did the cocktail.
That's just spice on them. That's pumpkin.
This is pumpkin?
They're red.
Oh, red.
Yep.
That's sweet potato.
Yeah, there's like nutmeg on them and cinnamon and
Oh,
it's
really?
good, but I like the red
Different.
ones better too. Yeah, no.
No, thanks.
Not paleo?
That wouldn't be paleo.
Are you doing paleo diet?
No, yes, no, sort of. I've cut down on the processed grains that I've eaten.
Oh yeah?
From that perspective,
Yeah.
but I mean, there's times where I'll still eat like beans and things like that, which isn't paleo.
Really smart.
Trevor from AZ.
But I do try to eat a lot of, lean protein and nuts, and fruit.
That's good.
Rick
So.
Bear.
Oh,
But I mean, we go out to dinner on Saturdays and I'll eat.
Oh, yeah?
the
We're down
Esky
quite a bit.
nachos that they have because
We are down
I'm not
quite a
giving
bit.
those up.
nice. No, that's the thing. It's like, I think like certain diets are good, but you still gotta
Rick
live
Bear?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
enjoy yourself.
So,
That was the last one we did. I think.
and I got cut out dairy,
Well,
cut out sugar.
You want to start from the
So
bottom?
stupid kids brought
And
me
go up?
gummy
Yeah.
bears. I'm like, oh, I hate you
And
guys.
meet in the middle?
Yeah. We can do that.
Yeah, I
So
know.
last couple
Yeah, but we're
days,
still gonna run
like,
out of
cutting out
problem
sugar
later, right?
hasn't been that easy,
That's
but
hard.
what?
Still gonna run out of this
Yeah.
problem later.
extra. I mean, a lot of it.
I know we have a
there's
Jimmy
a
from
lot of stuff
Stockholm,
that puts
so
sugar in.
I know we did Rick
There's
Bear.
stuff.
All right.
The last, because we did our reviews and we did the cocktail
So
second,
that is
right?
hard.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
sometimes
So
I'll,
Rick Bear was the
I'll
last one
have
of the last
that.
That was the
So,
rum
like,
barrel.
well, it's
Alright,
not
we'll start with
necessarily,
Stephen Worthen.
like eating
I mean, if you say it
candy.
multiple times, then I guess it's
Right.
better to overlap than forget.
But just doing that, the sugar cravings have gone like way down. Cause I'm like a huge sugar
We
fan.
need water for these
so,
tastings?
Yeah.
And I will
That's the
crave
thing.
like
Oh,
after I
probably.
eat dinner,
I'll go
I
grab a
like
bottle.
crave some
Alright.
Yeah.
and after giving up sugar,
Yeah, craving
the
as much.
cravings went away. So I'm like, oh, that's a good benefit.
That's good to know.
So-
I always wondered what it would be like to give it up because
Yeah.
I love chocolate so much.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my
You shouldn't
God.
give up sugar because sugar is like that you're supporting the islands. We raped and pillaged those islands. We should at least take and use sugar.
Processed sugar.
Yeah, processed
Should
sugar.
be that.
Oh, that's not good. Sugar cane,
Nobody needs that. It's good.
Like I use agave or honey.
that's still processed.
Yeah.
Have to
Honey's
process
not.
out the
Raw honey, no.
no. Well, yeah, but the bees process the honey.
Yeah, but these are natural.
Okay. Yeah.
So are factories because they're created by men who are natural.
Okay, wrestling matches up there.
Oh, is that why it sounds like we have 500 kids in our
I'm like,
house?
hey, keep it down or I'll join in. I'll be in trouble.
They're probably like, yes, he's gonna throw us.
It's not exactly a threat, I guess.
Yeah, not so much.
Alright, we got
Well,
that.
maybe arm bars and triangles, maybe.
That's a threat.
Yeah.
I love a good triangle.
But when I first did it, getting off the processed carbs, I got such a headache for like 4 days. Yeah. And then eventually the headache finally
Do we know
went
how much
away.
this is?
It happened last time too because I did a raw food diet a long time back, and it did the same thing where I get such a headache.
2 of my aunts did the paleo diet and they lost about like 50
Breakfast.
pounds, I think.
Yeah.
This is my face.
Like, and they, it took like
good.
about a year, I guess. But
Nice try.
now they are like
Under the label, I get it.
on
It's funny.
paleo, like,
Really?
they won't do anything else.
Under the
Yeah,
label, you're
once
slowing
you
down
kind
my
of get
browsing.
In the habit, it's not
That's the
actually,
thing.
it's not bad.
FlappySquid.net. What
It
a,
said,
It is.
What?
It's breaking your old habits, which is what I needed
Scor
to do. So, like,
cost.
and
So
it makes
hard.
sense. But I try to eat more clean than necessarily paleo,
Yeah.
but kind of like a mixture of both.
That's good though. It's really
Yeah.
good.
And I try and stay away from mostly processed treats. And like if we have some nights we'll have sandwiches for supper if we're running around,
Yeah.
but I'll do like the Joseph wraps. Instead
I
of,
know what the problem
like,
is.
Yeah.
How
So
do you-
like at least it's a better choice.
Everything's
than,
coming up, like,
big
with a
bulky
Scor.
roll
Definitely.
type of
Quotes.
thing. So-
Scor,
It tastes
vodka,
good.
all in quotes.
Yeah,
I
they do.
used to like eat
Oh,
those all
you
the
mean
time
just
with, like,
isolate
peanut
this?
butter or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's
Yeah.
so good.
Scor vodka, ABA International. What's the best vodka under $15? My friend bought something called Scor vodka. Well, that doesn't help me. I don't care about your friend. I need you to tell me how much this thing cost. Scor vodka. That's
You don't have
Sobieski.
paperwork on it?
Yeah, but we've had it for a long time.
Yeah.
It's probably in the pile of paperwork.
The thing is, most of the paperwork is just they send it out to everybody, and the bloggers that don't have anything better to write just copy and paste the press releases and throw them on their websites just to get ranking. Oh, what can you do with
What's
Splunk?
your favorite drink out of all of them that you've done?
There is no such thing as one favorite drink. We've done 2,000 cocktails, and there's plenty that were awesome. You can check our top cocktail playlist, and then that are bad.
Bluesed yourself.
I got excited that we're gonna finally review these other things over here.
You're finally reviewing vodka.
Yeah, finally some vodka. I splooged over the top that you twist up.
So did you stay awake last time for the Northern Lights?
Yeah.
And you saw nothing, right?
Didn't
Couldn't
see
see it.
anything.
I was up too, and I went outside just to check, and I was like,
Yep.
fuck you, Ian.
There was nothing.
Me.
Yeah, you.
And then the supermoon night, I decided to go to bed at 9 because I didn't realize there was going to be a supermoon. And then I woke up to everybody's pictures of it. I was
Did you see
so-
my pictures of it?
Yep, yours
Alright.
were the first ones actually.
I was trying to be the first one to post
I
it.
was really upset.
See, I was just
I
saving you
lived
some
for those
time.
events. I didn't even know.
Well,
what
don't
was
worry.
happening.
How old will you be in 2033?
Old.
Old.
Wait a minute, you're probably my age.
No, I'll be older.
But yeah, because I
I'm gonna
think.
be 40 something.
See,
Oh, God,
you'll just need glasses first.
What?
Glow.
I'm not ready for those years.
What are you talking about? I'm
Still
gonna be
a little while
40
away.
something next year, and this is not any different than before.
I know, but you
So
don't.
you're just gonna be
okay,
40,
but
not 40 something.
Yeah, exactly. 40 something is different than just 40.
You only have to worry when your pubic hair starts turning gray. Till then, you're good to go.
Oh shit! I wasn't worried.
Well, this doesn't count.
Until now.
No, I know. Ever see Grandma's Boy?
No. You asking me such silly questions.
But it's about a guy who plays a video game tester, so I thought maybe it would be up your alley.
I've seen parts of it.
They call him Graybush. The old guy.
I didn't see that part.
I didn't see that.
That's just
I
his
don't
name.
remember it.
You just watch like certain parts of movies?
It was my roommate's, like, one of her favorite
Were you-
movies, so
were
she
you-
tried to get me to watch it.
What's the name of the movie?
Grandma's Boy.
So were you doing like a Grandma's Boy and chill or something? Like, yeah, it was Grandma's Boy was on, but I wasn't watching. I was making out with my boyfriend.
I like almost just, I wanted to be saltier.
What? That's not something you usually hear a girl say. I'm sorry, honey. I wanted to be saltier.
I like them.
Let's see.
Well, I like them more though.
Do the sweet potatoes grow on you? Or do you still like the pumpkin better?
I like them all.
Well, they grew on
I
you
just
now.
really like
Even the
ones that my
Scor
mom
people
makes so
didn't
good.
tell me how much this cost.
What's that?
The ones my mom has, those are so good. And I
Oh,
want
what's
them
this?
to
A
be like that.
brochure.
So I've had those. Well, not the pumpkin ones, obviously.
Yeah.
I've had that brand.
No, me too. But the one,
So
Oh,
your
was it that
mom
brand
makes
you were
a
talking
different
about?
brand.
yeah, it's
Oh,
the
okay.
same brand, but it's like the,
Hold the
regular
phone.
they're, it's, I forget what it is, but it's something with sea salt, and it's so good.
It is.
I like sea
Hold
salt.
the phone. I've got a PDF that's loading from like another country because it's taking forever.
Gourmet quality. Premium vodka.
Oh,
Distilled 7 times from green. You're not going to taste anything.
No, I know.
7 times
Bland.
distilled.
You'll be like, yeah, this is water.
They have
Okay.
Is it even a
so
flavor
many
or is it plain?
pages.
No,
No,
it's
it's just
plain.
plain.
Oh.
What's
They
that?
have pages
vodka.
and pages of
Vodka.
how their bottle
Look at
looks
this.
like in different. That's the best part, man.
That's the pour?
Yeah, that's how you open it.
That's cool.
It's built in.
I know.
So it doesn't pour.
No, to put it
Does
Better
better.
make sure that you close that tight.
Assume it does pour.
That'd be a fun trick to play on somebody.
Yep.
Pretend
Target
it's really
audience.
close, but it's not.
This is
And then
like
you pass it to 'em.
super. This is
You're like, oh, here, see, check this out, blah, blah, blah. And then you open it and you're like, here, catch. Boom. And you let it spin a couple times.
This is the weirdest. They sent me some really very what I would have thought would have been private information, like their target audience, who they're attacking, going after, like education's well below college degrees, still in college retail and distribution channels or something.
Hold stuff like that.
Out of this entire document, at no place does it say what the cost is.
I
That's
think it's
just
safe to assume it's right around $15 or less.
yeah. I gotta go with that.
Judging by the fact that they're targeting people with a
No
of
income?
20 to 40 grand.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are they?
Income between 20 and 40,000, barely educated.
Okay,
Like literally says that in the document.
Smirnoff.
Barely educated. That's an interesting market
Well,
to go for.
It was worded with a bigger word.
Let's not talk about that online.
Let's not go with that. Hi guys. That's why there's the behind the scenes action
Yeah.
with our channel. If anybody wanted to watch for however long we've been recording, an hour.
No more Blue Chair in Vermont. Blue Chair
This-
Bay in Vermont. That
This
sucks.
person says, what is remarkable is the price. The 750 milliliter bottle that I sampled is planned to retail at about $15.99 to $17.99.
That's about where Tito's would fall. It should.
Tito?
It's now like 22, 23 now. Yeah.
Really? So it's like that.
It goes up higher. The
It's
price
like
got
that.
higher because it was good for
Yeah, it was good.
cheap money, and they're like, "Wait a minute, this is good. We need to raise the." Well, Tito's didn't raise the price, but all the
All the
retailers
distributors
did.
and stuff, yeah.
And I'm sure Tito's eventually raised the price because I would.
Yeah,
It's
right.
my product. Everybody's
Oh, you're
buying
selling
it.
my product for a bigger markup? Oh, cool.
Why am I? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
why
wait,
am I sucking
I'm
it up?
selling it to you so you can mark it up. So I'm probably giving it to you for what, $7,
Yeah.
and you're marking it from 14, where I
So
think it originally started.
We're doing
on sale.
all the work, and you're making a lot more profit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's stupid.
It is.
I'd be like, I'll sell it to you for $18, and be like, I don't want it. Fine, you don't need it. It's one of your better brands.
Someone else will sell.
I got 2 of these for you.
Rockets to the moon.
Green infused. All right.
It's me and Dan's new thing. Rockets to the moon. 'Cause he's
You should say Mars.
That's kind of gay.
Rockets to Mars. Well, he's
It's only gay if you
he's
do
so
it
angry at work lately.
Oh,
Why?
so he has my syndrome.
Yeah, he
He's
wants
my
to flick
syndrome.
everybody. Well, he's pissed. He gets pissed at people doing stuff.
I get pissed
Yeah,
at people
same thing,
doing
yeah.
stuff all the time.
Yeah.
You stupid people?
I
I
get
have a low tolerance for stupid.
Yeah.
I do too, and that's why I'm really mad every day.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of low tolerance for stupid,
I think I have a low tolerance. I don't know.
You
Maybe-
do.
Do I?
for stupid,
you
you can't tell.
I'm telling you right now, you
I don't
do.
know.
Like,
You seem
it's
way
awesome,
too.
but it can be frustrating sometimes because when I complain, I feel really bad because we're just like, oh well, maybe.
Oh, so he's
like,
the reverse.
not
He's
that way.
he comes up with an
Yeah.
excuse for stupid people.
I'm devil's advocate.
Oh, you're that guy.
Yeah, I'm that guy.
I knew that. He's pretty chill. It's like, well, it's hard to argue with you because you don't really have anything bad to say.
I don't want to engage in an argument.
He likes to disengage from conflict.
Yes, I'm non-confrontational.
That's no fun at all.
I try to be non-confrontational.
No, you're not.
I am only when it doesn't
Maybe
make
that's a
any
bad
difference.
thing.
If it's extremely
Only if you
stupid,
get screwed in the process.
Yeah.
And not literally.
no, because that's
Or
not
when your
confrontational.
girlfriend's trying to vent and.
Yeah.
That's when you're supposed to be like, yeah, fuck that guy.
Exactly.
That's the stupidest thing I ever
There
heard
you
of.
go, you
That
can't
couldn't have
go
really
for that.
happened. That can't happen because that's just too dumb.
Yeah.
Note to self.
They couldn't have scripted this.
Okay.
That's
Google.
how stupid it is.
When Courtney's complaining.
Have you seen Dumb and
I need-
Dumber?
I need to
Worse.
Don't play devil's advocate.
Well, you got a matted screen. Put it down so we can do this. Oh, did you put a protector on there? That's why.
Yeah, it's a tempered glass protector,
Whoa. So that you don't actually crack your screen this time?
and it's in a case too.
Can we throw it down? That's
Wasn't
a
it in the
case.
case last time?
That's not really a case.
That's a case.
That's like
Is
a.
it clear?
It's like
It's like a Trojan.
it's like a rubber on the edges and like plastic on the back, but there's nothing on the front. Of this.
Yeah.
It fits nice and tight, and you can feel the whole phone right through it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
you can
Trojan.
feel when it gets warm still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all that
which
matters.
is good.
But it protected.
If you can't feel the warm, then there's no point.
I don't know if it's.
You don't want to stick anything cold in there. I mean,
Anyway.
your phone.
I'm waiting for my energy to kick in. I'm lagging behind.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Welcome to Call It. Did you even zoom in focus or do anything with that? We look
Was I
fine.
supposed to?
I don't know. Are we even on the
On
camera?
the camera.
Oh,
I would hope
that's
so.
important.
Well, the screen's pointing at you, so I thought maybe you'd know how it looked.
You have to tell me these things.
Every week?
Every week.
Well, every week I have to
forget
ask
that
if we do Sunday night shoot or lead-ins.
Yeah. I forget we move it for
Derek,
football.
aren't you the director?
Yeah.
The camera never moves until Jennifer takes it away and brings it back and just goes. and dumps it.
She's the producer.
Exactly.
Did it?
The
Are our
director,
faces
Yeah,
even
but
on
your
the last one?
CMC's cut off. Do you usually have it on there?
Normally, because the reason I'm asking, because
You
I have
should
to
get
look
us
way
from-
down here to see the light.
You
Normally, it's
I'm taller, so you should get Derek from like here up, and we'll just do a whole episode where we're like talking heads from South Park. We're South
hopefully
Park.
that Flavier one doesn't
Canadians
look like
from
complete
South Park.
trash.
Depends what you consider.
I'm gonna fart on you, Philip.
Things that looks like trash.
Don't
can't
do it,
see
Terrence.
You could see you. You were mostly centered.
Chill.
All right, ready?
You're only mostly dead.
We're gonna.
That's right.
I'm gonna need a drink heavy on this one.
Okay, I will.
Pour good.
He's getting
I gotta-
play devil's advocate.
Heavy pour.
This
This is bullshit.
That's what
Is
I
that
want.
Need to be taught.
Damn.
Whose side am I on?
Who's ever said
Am I on
It
Derek's
doesn't
side?
matter.
Jen, get the camera right. Every single week, it's driving her nuts. Can't you see?
It's not hard.
It's not hard.
It's-
Every week, same thing.
Right.
Center the kid.
Nothing changes.
no.
Just do the same thing.
It's okay though, because she feels bad. She pouty lipped. So let's pull it back.
Now I'm gonna pull a Doug. Do you notice every single episode Doug's head is at least touching here
He
once?
does do that, doesn't he?
He does do that.
All right, everything's good to go. Here we go. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. That's Ian Andrews. Why I'm pointing at you for me? Don't know.
He likes to point.
We're gonna.
He's a blamer.
Is that what it is? I thought you were gonna say I'm a pointer. Like, well, that
No,
would be
you're a
pointing.
blamer. You blame. You point the finger.
This guy right here. Listen to this. I don't really have anything to say. So,
Ultimate
Scor.
Devil's Advocate. Scor vodka.
Scor vodka. It's a vodka. We can't. I can't
So,
find the price.
The thing
but
about
you think
vodka
it's under
is
15 bucks.
they differentiate themselves with gimmicks, and that's their gimmick. It's you don't take the cap off, you
You just-
twist the pour.
And then you just do this.
Nice heavy.
I'm gonna need a lot of vodka today. Oh, we're doing more. Are we going here? There we go.
Really good.
You said you needed some. So then
Now-
you twist it down and it doesn't pour.
Oh, that was good because I was hoping that wasn't gonna pour.
Nope.
Um,
You got a little drippage, but I think that was just from the tip of the
yeah.
nozzle.
You just shake it 3 times.
Every now and then you get Any more is you don't want to play with it.
Right. 4, 7 times distilled. We say
This is Ukrainian vodka.
Ukrainian vodka, 7 times distilled from grain, gourmet quality. I don't know.
What that means?
But I think what happened is people realized that super, ultra, mega premium means nothing anymore because that's what they all say.
So now it's gourmet is the keyword.
Yeah. Well, that or gluten free. That's the other big one.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if this says gluten
But it's
free.
from grain, so it probably isn't gluten free, right?
Yeah, that one probably can't be.
Really? I thought all vodka was gluten free because gluten doesn't move through the distillate.
Oh, wow, you're smart.
I hear this and then I repeat
I don't
it.
know.
I didn't come up with it.
You
Somebody
need
here
milk-based filtration.
I do?
Milk-based?
What? Oh yeah, that's not. I mean, that's a thing.
Yeah.
That seems like an expensive
Wait,
thing.
they filter through milk?
Yeah, milk. Yeah, you can wash with milk. Milk washing. You can do it
It's
for
like egg washing.
Yeah, you basically the milk grabs onto like the specific particulates and weighs them down, and then you cut it. And the milk sits at the bottom or the top. One of the probably the bottom.
Probably not.
And then I don't really know if that's how this vodka's
Hey, try
made,
that.
but that's.
I just realized I didn't eat before I came over here, so
Oh, you
I
didn't?
better be good.
There's some pizza upstairs.
Yeah.
Some chips, right?
Some chips. All right.
Are those
Chips and
street
pizza.
tacos? I like street tacos.
Street meat?
You know how Doritos street taco?
Oh. No, those are pumpkin and sweet potato chips.
Sweet potatoes and pumpkin? Gross.
Not the same as street
Street tacos sounds much better.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Main Street National has a street meat truck.
Yeah.
Go there for the real thing.
It's hot and sticky. It's no time for Dunkin' Dicky. If the frost is on the pumpkin, it's time for Dicky Dunkin'.
Okay.
Yeah.
Movie reference?
No, that's a quote from a guy I know. About when you, the concept is it's about when you should have sex. If it's too hot out, it's not time. It's hot. It's uncomfortable.
Oh.
Well, when the pumpkins are frosting up, it's cold enough. You gotta warm up. So you gotta do some exercise. The exercise is Dunkin'
You
Dicky.
stretch out first? You do a little stretching?
Hey, whatever you gotta do.
The quads all-
Whatever your process is, it's just a schedule.
Right, you don't want to
That's all.
pull anything.
Except they invented air conditioning.
Sometimes you do.
Sometimes you do. They didn't invent air. You just turn on the air conditioner. You just
Yeah.
put it in your room, freeze it up.
Oh, you can frost the pumpkin up real quick.
Yeah. You frost up one pumpkin and be like, honey, let's go. Why? Because the pumpkin's cold.
I put a pumpkin in the freezer. Do you not know what that means?
Whenever that happens, it's time to go. Anyway,
So
How's it taste?
it's smooth.
Mhm.
I mean, it's not overly ethanol-y. It's got a little bit of sweetness to it. I mean, I don't know.
A little bit of ethanol to it though.
I don't know how it differentiates from
Any other vodka?
different vodkas. It's not bad.
No.
But I mean, without having another vodka, the thing about vodka is the differences are very subtle. So without having something right next to it, it's hard to say what the comparison is.
We've done this.
Yes, 17 of them, something like that.
Yeah, we did a long vodka tasting, and I feel like this one will fall in the middle. And when I say that, for those that haven't been watching the show long enough, you should be subscribing. Yeah. The fall in the middle category when we did our tasting was there were ones that stood out, there were ones that were crap, and then there were everyone else.
Right. So it's
know
not
if
terrible.
It's not terrible. It fits right in the middle.
But it doesn't necessarily differentiate itself.
No, okay. It's 7 times distilled.
Although what's cool is this. This is nice.
Yeah, the bottle's cool.
The bottle's cool.
Because it's easy.
Yes.
I like easy. I'm a big fan. Now, if you're the type of people who put speed pours on there, not so easy. Because you can't put a speed pour on.
You don't need a speed pour.
No,
you just leave it open.
Built in.
I bet you could probably pull this off. I don't know why.
You know what? You don't even have to close it. If you're just going to use a speed pour for the night, you just leave it like that and you're good to go.
Right.
This is your safety.
Yeah, good safety. Oops. No, but the problem is a speed pour. If you're measuring,
timing.
Your timing. This timing might not be the same. I don't know. I didn't test it, but you could probably figure it out. I don't think that really matters because I think the consumer market is where they're kind of going with this.
Yeah. It's a controlled pour, so it doesn't have to be a time.
Right.
Pour.
It's better than just pouring straight out of the hole, like with the big ones. So at 7 times distilled, I don't get a lot of I don't know, like
impurities.
Flavor. Yeah, the impurities are stripped clean. So impurities lend flavor, although there is some level of poison that's stripped out way early on in the distillation. It's not going to hurt you. This vodka is probably going to be one that you can drink a lot of excessively and be fine. You won't get a hangover.
Yeah.
However, vodka typically is mixed with orange juice and everything else. There's where your hangover is going to start. You're going to add all that sugar and all that crap. You're going to dehydrate the crap on yourself, and you're going to be like, oh my god, I woke up with a headache.
Bottom line is drink Sprite.
Or that. Yeah. Or add some in here. It's not, it's the...
Drink water in between your drinks.
Right. It's the impurities that can sometimes cause some of the hangoverness. However, it's clear, but the more you filter that down, the less it has a defining characteristic of itself.
That's the balance of creating vodka, right?
Right. Vodka is like water.
Impurity versus lack of flavor.
Mm-hmm. So...
It does taste different from the different distillates.
It will, yeah, definitely.
The difference here is, and I don't know why this is, but this, if I take Tito's and put it here, Tito's smells like rubbing alcohol.
Yeah.
It smells like vodka. This doesn't really have that most defining scent. Like, do you smell? I don't smell like that bright, like dark, like that. Just kick your nose in ethanol. Now, if you jam it deep enough, you should be able to.
Too much water in here?
No, I watched it. Dude, we poured like 4 ounces in there. I think you're fine on the water.
I don't know about 4 ounces.
No, but it was a lot. It just doesn't.
I appreciate the commitment to your hyperbole.
I'm just saying. So there's a high degree of vodka in there. It doesn't have a lot of burn. It doesn't have any type of weird rot gut like biting grossness.
This might be good for mixing with something where you don't want it to stand out.
I know that's kind of.
You want to bolster your drink.
Right. If
you are
altering
your drink.
Right. If you're a vodka drinker that likes pure, almost like you're drinking spring water, fine. However, most vodka tends to be built into a mixed drink, and having something that's going to impact the mixed drink.
There's a lot of vodka drinks, which we've discovered and going to be expanding on in the near future.
Yeah, and I think in this type of scenario, if you're making a juice cocktail and you don't want it to taste like it's got like a lot of vodka in them, this will probably work pretty well because it doesn't have a lot of burn to it. Yet it is not water.
It'll be great in your screwdrivers and your highballs and
it's 40 ABV.
Like yeah, it's your Greyhounds and your Sea Breezes and your all those drinks. Yeah, there's a lot of vodka.
You can burn through. We got a whole list. I mean, you can go on forever with the different vodkas, and we'll be using this in some other cocktails, which I think it's actually going to work well in. This is a vodka.
This will work great in
the Vespers.
Vespers that we're going to be doing.
This is
like the gin and the lily shine.
Right. This is a vodka that is actually. I guess that's what you're going to have to do. But when you're making a product, and I feel sad saying this, but their product is kind of seems like it's designed to not be noticed in a drink.
Okay.
Like if you add this
Hey,
to
if you don't even know it's there, you gotta use more of it to make.
I know,
So
it
so
sells
there's
more.
that.
It could be good. I mean, with the price range too, it would be good for mixing.
Totally. Yeah.
Yes,
If it's
cheaper price.
Right.
If
Good
what we're
mixing.
understanding on the prices, and I couldn't find them, but we are hearing it's in the $15.99 range when we looked some other people doing reviews and the little cost analysis, whatever. I think it's in that range. This is for 18 and under. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
You want something clean, clear, and it's not going to destroy your cocktail. It's not going to impart odd flavors. It's not going to be over potent because
No
nobody.
gilbies.
Yeah, not a lot of people want a drink that's really over.
No $5 fits. Yeah.
Right. They don't mind getting a buzz or worse, but they don't want to taste like they're drinking rubbing alcohol.
Right.
Because there's product for that. It's called rubbing alcohol. Nobody wants to drink that.
I don't think you're supposed to drink that.
I don't think so. So this is, and you know what?
Just saying.
The
Don't try that at
aftertaste.
home.
No, I don't think so. Maybe I'm not a scientist. Question: is it safe to drink rubbing alcohol?
Not safe, but
it's
didn't
high-
Katie Dukakis do that?
Is it ethanol or is it methanol rubbing alcohol?
Oh, well, if it's methanol. That's a problem.
Yes.
I don't
It'll
know.
kill you.
No.
Yes, that'll happen. No,
I don't know.
you,
I think it's
you could die. I mean, there is a chance you probably won't die unless you take too much. Then you get your stomach pumped or whatever.
It's all bad news.
Yeah, don't do
do
that.
it.
So
Stick to the stuff that's meant to be consumed.
the thing that shines the best besides the cap is the finish it dissipates really quick.
Yeah,
It's very clean.
it's a palate cleanser.
This is a clean ass vodka for
It's a good finish.
little money. That's like the best. So you
And
thinking
it's fun.
mixers? Boom.
Yeah.
It's like you drank spring water with buzz.
Yeah.
So this kind of plays into that. Question A? Which is of your five senses? And if you have six, that one doesn't count.
No,
Um,
we're going with the
With the five, no.
sight, smell, taste, touch, and hear.
And which one of those would you say is your strongest? My son is smell for sure.
Yes.
Like
He has a nose like you would not
Yeah,
believe.
I could open up an Altoid box. He's like, who's has mints? I'm like, I haven't even got. Like he's like right on top.
I'd have to go with taste or touch because my eyes are shut. I'm
Yeah,
deaf
no,
as
my
a
eyes are
doornail.
useless.
I'm always
I got
stuffed up.
one ear that I can't hear out of.
You have bad allergies.
I do, yeah.
It's because he owns a cat and he's allergic to
I
that.
know.
Not smart.
I am too, and they sleep
I
in.
know.
That's his sixth sense. Not making good decisions. Aren't you gonna argue? No, he doesn't even. No conflict. I can't even get him to conflict. What the answer should have been is, "Fuck you. Cats are awesome. Shut your mouth." But no, nothing. Just so now everybody's gonna be commenting how much of an asshole I am.
That was the point.
That wasn't the point.
Hey,
He's not that.
I don't have to fight my own battles.
That's
That's
So mine, I'm gonna go on
I
taste. I know that it happens. Poke in the eye. Punch in the nose. I'm gonna go with. Did you say taste as well? Smelling it, I think I can smell pretty good. If
I
I'm
think
not
taste and
stuffed up.
smell are linked,
I don't have.
but I
taste.
like to taste things. I love tasting
smell
things.
Yeah, taste and smell are
Yeah.
linked.
I
And
like-
you will definitely make a lot more or your taste sensations are stronger when you have your nose working.
Yeah, I like taste. My favorite's taste.
He likes
Say
to
that.
eat.
I love
I
to
think
eat.
that would be most people's favorite taste.
Well, some people have orgasms. They like looking at things.
Yeah, that's true. Some people's they're
Orgasms. They like
I
what's
feel like the taste is like the most like
pleasurable.
satisfying.
pleasurable. Yeah.
Yeah. But is it your strongest?
I think
Like
it's-
my mother, she just quit smoking. She's like, everything tastes gross. I'm like, what? She's like, it's also strong. I'm like, so because you've smoked your entire life and you've dulled your senses, now when she has something that's got like a
like
pretty,
a wheat bread she
like
said,
wheat
or-
bread or anything that has like
Yeah.
an actual
flavor.
vibrant
Yeah.
flavor to it,
She
it-
can get it. Yeah.
and it makes her grossed out. She's like, why does it have this weird taste to it? Oh, you mean wheat bread?
She's no longer numb to it.
You mean the
Yeah.
taste?
Oh,
Yeah.
what's that? Pepper?
Like, oh God, what is that? It's like, oh, that's called passion fruit
That's
and
flavor.
lemons. Like things that you just
You
so
take
her
for granted.
taste buds would
Yeah.
not be very good. Now they are better.
Yes.
So what are your strongest senses out of the five? Write it down, but give me an explanation, because otherwise it's just gonna say nose, 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 mouth, mouth, whatever. You can give me some more reason for it.
Before we wrap up, your
Wrap!
other homework. Go to everydaydrinkers.com/newsletter and sign up for the newsletter. Just put one out. Good stuff. I haven't read it
Okay.
yet, but there's always good stuff in there. And you can go to patreon.com/CMC to donate and help support the show.
Yep, and if you don't want to use Patreon because it's a monthly thing, you can go to everydaydrinkers.com/donate and you can do subscriptions via PayPal there, or one-time donations. Derrick needs money. I've been doing this for a while, and I don't make any money. And I 75% of my ad revenue has been sliced because I don't know why YouTube's just advertising pre-roll
Net neutrality.
in the garbage chute. And then they just put out the new, like you see some of the Safari and stuff have like blocking built in now, ad blocking and everything. Boom, even less money. So if you do the math, my Patreon account, I have 10 patrons. I make $95 a month. So if you do that out for all the work I put in, I'm making 59 cents an hour. That's my salary.
Yeah.
So help me help you. And by that I mean help me.
And that doesn't count the money you put in.
Oh, no. Then it goes negative.
Fruit
Like
mixers.
that one bottle I bought, Plantation Original Dark. That means that's like 3 years worth of my salary gone.
Maybe you shouldn't buy stuff that costs,
Too much money? It wasn't even that much money. I didn't even know how much.
$3,000 or whatever it is. For
Yeah,
3
well-
years of your salary.
What am I gonna do? One bottle gone.
Boom.
Also, shout outs. We've got Stephen Ward from North Carolina.
Oh yeah, shout outs.
Yep.
Jason Norton from Pennsylvania.
Not related to Peter Norton, I think.
Not that we know of.
No. Who's Peter Norton? Is he the guy that does antivirus?
I have no idea.
Or is he the guy
Sounds
that does movies? All right. Jimmy from Stockholm. From Stockholm.
Sweden.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Oh, this is a good one. Michael Maltby from California.
Do we have a cocktail from him this week?
Maybe.
His name
Very
looks like I
possible.
just typed something recently. Robert from Stockholm.
What's up with you Swedish people?
Stockholmish people.
Stockholm syndrome.
Those Swedish people, like,
Okay,
I saw
syndrome.
something. I think it was Swedish, Sweden. There's like this
Swedish
food.
fish?
It's
I was gonna
no,
say it was a red fish.
no, it's fish, but it's like fish that comes in a
Chef?
can. It's like
Tuna?
Stromberg or something. It's raw fish put in a can and seasoned enough so it doesn't rot, but it's salted enough so it doesn't rot. But it sits in the can and it ferments for like at least a half a year or something.
Ew.
And then you open it up, and it's one of the a study showed it's one of the most disgusting smells of food in the
Lovely.
world. But they love their food, and they put it on like toasted like sardines. Eat it like sardines.
That
But it
doesn't
smells nasty.
So it's
My
like
interest is
smoked
piqued.
salmon kind of. Like
Only
that's
it's
what you
raw.
watch.
Yeah, but smoked salmon
And
smells like
fermented.
smoke.
That sounds really yucky.
Yeah, and it's salted enough so it doesn't rot. That's about it. We should try some.
Carrying. Alright.
Paleo.
Josh
Rush
Terrio
out to the
from
store right
Ontario.
now and get some.
Josh Guns. That's his. probably
Josh
his
Guns
username.
with the Z.
Yep, and he's from Canada.
Yeah.
Lots of Canadians in the house. I think that's all we need, right?
Lots of
1, 2, 3,
Swedish people
4,
in the
5,
house.
6.
Yeah, boom.
We're done. Orbital.
We're teaching you how to taste.
Boop.
We're try some vodka. Vodka. Little water.
I don't know.
Little water. Little water.
That's a yes.
Yes.
Have them little
The
water.
plane is just like
What's that?
rubbing alcohol.
It doesn't smell like rubbing alcohol.
I had muscle in it. Because I have a strong smell. So if I smell it.
Do you smell it?
I won't wanna
So
eat it.
let's
Taste
do
it.
Irish before rye because rye's gonna be a strong.
Because it'll make you want to die? Oh, I thought there was a rhyme.
Nope, no rhyme.
No reason.
Yeah.
Nope, no rhyme. Just
Wow.
trying
You're
to
not a big
save some
fan of-
time.
See?
No, I like vodka. I really do.
Not that.
But not
You're not
like-
convincing me. Oh, I like vodka hidden in stuff.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
But that's why, like, if you weren't like, okay,
Well,
so
I
if
like
you
peanut
order-
butter, but I don't eat that straight either, so I see where
You
you're going.
don't?
Okay, I guess that's weird.
She loves her nut butter.
Wow, that's weird.
What?
She's a nut butter fan.
So I picked one
I
thing that she will
love-
eat straight.
Oh, I can eat that like that.
You like literally put on a knife and put it in your mouth.
Yes.
I'll do that.
Just
I
peanut butter.
sometimes take it out like to put on like a banana, but I really just want the peanut butter. The banana is just.
But isn't it like make your mouth all like?
The banana's just a vehicle,
Dry.
like French fries and ketchup.
Correct.
Yeah.
So then you wash it down with milk,
No.
vodka.
Wash it down with more peanut butter.
And then she
guess-
walks around the house like,
Yes. It's so good.
That's just
My sister
weird.
just got a
Did you ever put any peanut butter in your
chocolate-
penis?
or
Nope.
cookie dough peanut butter today, and I cannot wait
Oh,
to
really?
try it.
You don't go, Courtney. Peanut butter.
not yet.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What?
Put a little peanut butter on her penis.
We'll call it penis butter.
Like, you like peanut butter?
She
raw?
loves peanut butter.
Yeah.
Did you
Peanut
say
butter?
No, I said. What do you?
No,
Are you?
what is
What's
wrong?
wrong with you? I didn't say
The thing
that.
is, I don't only like peanut butter. I like almond butter. cashew
with a little almond on the top, a little peanut butter on the bottom, and then she's like, no, what's wrong with you? Open up the freezer, pumpkin in there, time to go! Got it covered!
It's frosty!
Then you can make the argument, you better get it all off because you don't want that going anywhere else. Right? Nice and clean.
Maybe, yeah. That's fair. Fair point.
Yeah.
He makes a strong argument.
Right.
You know,
I like making strong arguments because he doesn't like to fight back.
he's agreeing. That's what we want, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't want peanut butter in my vagina. Exactly. What? You do that on purpose. All the time.
All the time.
All right. Ready? Where was my shout out? Adam, your shout out is not here yet.
She's on to me.
Did you just do it again? Yeah, knock that out.
It's your phone.
No, I put the tasting glasses together.
So it
I thought it
rings.
was your phone, like
It drives Derek nuts.
That's a little alarm.
I don't know where your
It's
shout out is.
constantly hitting the table.
Well, that's the problem.
We'll stop hitting the table
Yeah,
when you want
duh.
to hear it.
Then, well, I don't need to. I just get rid of the problem. I am not the problem. That's the
Two
result.
ways of getting rid of the problem.
And the way I like to get rid of it is doesn't involve me.
Of course.
That would be the worst.
Alright.
Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. That's Ian Andrews. We're going to be drinking some Two Gingers Irish whiskey.
Yes. So thank you to the Two Gingers people for sending this
Gingers
along.
Irish whiskey.
We want to try this we've had this for a little while, so it's been in the queue for a little bit.
It's getting aged.
Our queue's getting bigger and
The
bigger.
queue gets bigger and bigger. It's awesome.
I
I
need
haven't even been doing anything. I gotta catch up.
Need a cue shot.
You know what? Everything
That's what I
happens.
told them. I said it's gonna get
They
lost.
really
We need a
do,
show.
yeah.
This is the time of year, for those that are wondering, this is the time of year everybody's trying to get the word out before November, before the holidays. They want to make sure everybody knows brand in mind. You go to a liquor store right now like ours, and they have all those like cases
liquors.
of,
They already
of
put all the
stuff.
stuff up.
Christmas
Yeah.
is huge for liquor buying. You go to a Christmas party, you buy stuff for going
Oh, yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And it has all the
Lots.
bundles are coming out. The one right now that I saw was
Bundles.
Kalua's salt caramel, whatever,
Oh, Kahlua always has
salty caramel
Ooh,
stuff.
salty caramel. I think so.
Kahlua
that's
does
what-
the
I want to make my own
base
caramel.
Yes.
too, like
That
all
sounds
like
like fun.
Your
the
own?
warm.
So it's a blended Irish whiskey,
It is.
40% alcohol.
I'll clean my senses.
Yeah, clean your palate.
With the ice.
It says, please tipple Two Gingers responsibly. I'm assuming tipple means to drink. In,
I don't speak
in Gaelic.
Irish. We'll go with Gaelic.
Good God, yes.
Anything else we need to know? I don't know what the price is.
Ooh, smells sweet and fruity almost.
TwoGingersWhiskey.com. It's a product of Ireland.
Yes.
That's
It's
what
from
you
the Irish Distillers, which is
it's
like
a blended. We didn't say that part.
Yeah, I did.
You did say that.
Yep, that's okay though. Yeah.
I'll
So-
find one of these. 750 milliliter bottle.
Yeah. They may have assumed that,
Very
but you never
important
know.
information.
So it might be really thin, and you can't see. You might assume it's a 350 because it's like a flounder.
It's just like a
I don't
flounder.
know what part of Ireland.
All of it.
Does it?
There's
The
a lot.
entire
But
Ireland.
there is a group called the Irish Distillers Group, like I think it's irishdistillers.ie or something like that, or
Kilbeggan?
and it represents a group of Irish distilled products, including Jameson, I believe. I think.
Really?
Let's all go to Ireland.
Yeah, let's go to Ireland.
That would
Right
be
now?
sweet.
We're going
It's
on a
raining.
whiskey tasting, a whiskey
Yes.
tour.
Yes.
Whiskey,
I'm sure they have
beer,
those.
they do. It's wonderful.
How do you know?
I've been there.
Oh. You've been on the whiskey tours?
No, I have not, so I don't want to do that. But
That's
they
it.
are known for it. I just.
What else would they really be known for? Beer?
Beer, Guinness.
Yeah, Guinness. I guess Guinness. I don't want to go on a Guinness tour though, because it's like Guinness.
I like
I've had Guinness.
Yeah,
I've had Guinness.
but
extra
it's
stout.
different when it's fresh.
I've
It
had
is,
it fresh.
but
Oh, okay.
I didn't like it. But
Oh, it tastes like ice cream. Like I don't mind it. It's just, and they have to pump it usually, right?
yeah, but
Ah.
you want
Cask.
to do something that's like known,
I like that.
like
No. I want to. Well, it's just one thing. Like I don't want to do multiple things. I guess there's probably more distilleries.
There's a
out
lot of
there.
stuff to do.
Or breweries. I just probably wouldn't know.
Stop being so goddamn pessimistic.
I just don't want to go to Ireland just to be there. Like, you could go Ireland or an
That is
island.
channel, Doug.
okay, there's so many fun things to do there.
There, like, do they have
I've been to Ireland.
There's a lot of fun things to do there. Like, do they have playgrounds?
Yes, they do actually.
They have.
I can't think of anything.
Shut up and taste that. They have like these rocks that are formed in
Oh.
hexagon. Don't try that. Fine, just hit me.
We would be able to visit the Cool Swan place because they've already asked us that.
Oh.
we're there.
Oh, we should.
They're in Ireland.
Yeah, find out where they
Maybe
are.
we can get some tickets from
Ireland.
them. Maybe they're willing to.
Hey,
It's a
Ireland
small
is
place.
like-
I think we went through this.
Maybe they could get us some plane tickets, and then that would make it a lot easier.
That it would.
Because I don't have any plane tickets because I have no money because nobody's donating to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Like at patreon.com/CMC?
Like there, yeah.
Or at everydaydrinkers.com/donate?
While we're talking, I just made 59 cents since this last
Has it
hour.
been an hour?
went by.
Okay. What do you think of this?
I'm still working on it. I did the first
It's like
coating.
honey and
It's got a little oak.
fruity, oaky, but not.
$19.99 in Florida, FYI.
19.99.
Oh, that's not bad. That's a good price for
It's
this.
so
I think.
far from Ireland. You know what it isn't? It isn't as high intense potent as like a Jameson is.
No, and it's not.
This is more consumer friendly.
It's not really oaky. Like most Irish whiskeys aren't really crazy oaky. But it's smooth.
You taste the barrel. It's
You-
not like over
yeah.
oak.
Yeah.
There was like a sweetness to it, which
There
honey
is.
molasses or something. And
Mm-hmm.
I guess it is a
This-
nice
this-
warm coating.
There's a little bit of fruitiness to it, right? Are you getting some fruitiness and the sweetness?
Yeah, but I don't know what that type of fruitiness would be.
I don't know. Is it citrusy or?
You know, it kind of does have a little lemon. Not orange, but like I don't know. Like a salty lemon. Is that a thing? It is now.
Sugar lemons are a thing.
Yeah.
Those are good with
Well, salty
chocolate
caramel.
cake shots.
Mm.
Sugar lemon.
You could do that with this. Not really.
No, you couldn't. You couldn't at all.
It is. It's no.
Way to argue, Ian. Way to argue.
Salt, lime, sugar, lemon.
So yeah, salt and lime, sugar lemon.
It doesn't have the salty lime though. It doesn't. It's got more of like a citrus lemon.
This is tasty. I like it.
It's a little more approachable than most Irish whiskeys.
Very much so.
For-
Yeah,
from
it's
what I
mild. It doesn't have a crazy flavor that kicks you in the teeth.
No.
But it's
No, it's
it's
blended
approachable.
well.
Yeah. This is going to be good for some of your Irish whiskey drinks. You could make a nice smooth whiskey sour with this, I think.
Yeah, I don't. The thing is, because it doesn't cut through with a lot of aggressiveness. This you'd have to make a very good. You'd have to be very careful about your sour. Like if you put, for instance, I wouldn't use egg white.
No, probably not.
Because I think it would it would be so it would bore. It would be boring. There's violence on the show. We got 2 of these, right? And boom.
I have one.
Yeah, I'll have to go get yours. Because I blame you for making me break this over your head.
Fair enough.
No, I think sour could be dangerous. It could make it too mellow.
It's kind of a more delicate tasting Irish whiskey. I mean.
Yeah.
So
good
maybe something,
intro too for like people who are like afraid of Irish whiskey or didn't like Jameson or like it's just too hard. Like when you think of hard alcohol like Crown Royal, is that hard?
It's harsh, yeah.
It's kind of got like that. I don't want to say abrasive, but it's in your face. It's like,
Yeah, you know you're drinking alcohol.
Right.
I mean, you know you're drinking alcohol.
Yeah, this one is a lot more timid. I think it's that honey sweet fruitiness.
Yeah, really approachable. Yeah.
It smells like a Scotch to me. Like it has more of a Scotch aroma. I don't know why. You can smell this one.
You can smell this one.
You suck some in your nose. It's gonna just smell just like Scotch. You can smell out of there.
I think we established in the last episode that mine smelling is
Pineapple. It has like a pineapple.
You getting pineapple?
Yeah, like the fruit I would go with is pineapple. Like pineapple skin, not pineapple juice. More like a plantation pineapple rum, which we haven't tasted, but we should someday.
So how would I know?
23 in
I want
North Carolina.
$23. That's the other thing. It's not that expensive. Like
no, it's not a bad price.
If you're spending 30 or under for, I don't know how much Jameson is.
Jameson, you get the cask
You
mates
should know.
Jameson. It's going to be $31 New Hampshire.
Oh really?
Yeah. So I think
I didn't know it was that
regular Jameson, if you buy a handle, is like, I'll say it's like 40,
It's really that much?
41, 42 for a handle.
That's a handle though.
Yeah. So for a fifth, it's probably sitting around. I think in New Hampshire it sits around 23, 24 bucks for a fifth in New Hampshire.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm actually more inclined to spend $5 more for a brand I hadn't heard of.
True.
Because you're like, well, you
Well,
don't
this
know.
is even less.
That's less, not more.
Right.
Yeah.
But in general, like if the price was higher, I wouldn't be that.
I mean, some brands kind of steer you away depending on how they're marketed, but this one I don't think is.
Well,
one.
it's because there's no rappers on here.
Yeah.
Like the minute you decide that pop culture isn't needed to push your brand, I respect you more.
If 2 Chainz, no offense to the Mr. Chainz, was sponsoring this whiskey,
Right.
I would probably have a poor opinion of it to start with
Right,
because
yeah.
they're using a different type of marketing to
If-
try to
If there was a
popularize
QR code on the back and I hit it and it brought me to YouTube and you're and then there's like these half naked chicks dancing and like lights going everywhere, I'm like, how do we get at a rave? I'm just drinking some scotch or some whiskey.
that. We've had friends like that.
Any type of whiskey, yeah, I know. Any type of whiskey.
People bartending on weird dancing, people inverted as
Yeah.
a table. You know what I mean.
Yeah, where the hell? Which one was that? Oh yeah. Well, that's. I mean,
Yeah, that.
when you're talking cannabis, you're already
Yes.
you're there. But very rarely do you see that with a whiskey.
No,
Like, whiskey they try and go a little more above board.
It's a little bit more classy. I like when they start talking about, how long it's aged.
They just
You
give
know,
you the straight up.
Ireland's oldest continually licensed distillery, faithfully distilled. I mean,
It's a simple bottle,
it's a simple bottle, but there's information in there that makes you think that they take pride in their product.
which is a good.
I don't think people take pride in their product when they get the latest Hollywood star to market it.
No, they're just trying to sell more product.
Yes,
That's
Well,
how.
depends.
that's the impression. It depends.
Right.
I
Because
mean-
like the 901.
Yeah, but Justin Timberlake created that. He bought distillery's blend and was like, "Hey, make my product."
901.
901 tequila.
I mean, there's.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have
it's
it.
not bad.
Sure.
I haven't.
I have like 7,000 bottles. Just name a star. I'll tell you if they have one.
It's wonderful.
I mean, Blue Chair Bay, which is
Try
kind of they're using Kenny
Yeah.
Chesney's name. That's a good product,
It
though.
is.
Okay, but
Rum is a little bit different.
she wants
But
to
I
try
was
a tequila
actually-
because of the person, so it works.
It does
It
work,
does.
though. Yeah.
And when I first tried Blue Chair Bay, I was like, because it was,
Yeah,
it
they're
was
afraid.
marketed with Kenny Chesney.
I mean, different people are going to have different
It was
first
actually really
impressions. Yeah, it is really good.
My first impression here is to give some shout outs.
I say we give a shout out to Jonathan from Florida. Thanks for filling out the survey and watching.
Tyler Rines from Iowa.
Danny from Ontario. Thanks for filling it out and providing some feedback also.
Denny? Or did you say Danny?
I said Danny. Oh, it's Denny. Sorry.
Is this the eye thing we're
Yeah,
talking
my
about?
eyes are not one of my best senses.
All right. He sensed your name wrong,
sensory
Denny.
organs. Sorry, Denny.
Denny, hopefully you
Forgive
know,
us, Denny.
Yeah.
We've now said your name about 5 times, Denny. So
$5
hopefully we've
to
corrected
the-
from the wrong way of saying your name, Denny.
You know what we'll do? We'll head over to Denny's later,
Okay.
and we'll grab some whatever type of food they have there that's really low cost.
Eggs over my hammy.
Eggs over my hammy. And I don't want to say white trash food on the show, but it's
But
Denny's.
it's late night creature food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that insulted you, Denny, then it was.
It's
still,
not your fault.
It was still funny. Ken Bowen from Mo, USA, Montana, Missouri.
I think it's Missouri.
I was gonna get one of them right. I don't remember all the acronyms or whatever those are called.
Bradley Chambers from Mississippi.
Bradley Chambers and Joel from Illinois.
Consider yourselves shouted out.
That was a shout right there. Go to everydaydrinkers.com/newsletter. Subscribe to our newsletter. Check
Yes.
out patreon.com/CMC. Help donate to the show. Derrick needs money. That's called begging.
He has to eat.
Begging. So I think 2,000 videos. We're moving up there. Moving on up
Yeah, moving
to the east side, not the south side.
To a deluxe apartment
Got
in
mint
the
in it.
sky high.
Right. And so because
Only
of that,
to get patrons.
with I have 60-something thousand subscribers and only 10 people who support the show.
Well, thank you to those 10 people.
Well, no,
Hopefully-
some buy from Awesome Drinks.
Yeah.
10 people. Yeah, but I'm trying to build a guilt trip here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I ruined it.
You just hold it in.
Oh, we have this source in. Come on, we have this source in.
Right.
Come on, we have this source in.
And since Awesome Drinks hasn't made any money yet, and it just continually invests, someday.
Jen,
we'll
you're
do.
just screwing things up.
I pulled it in.
I'm trying.
You didn't think you serious?
Argument.
See, that's why I play devil's advocate. People can't take me seriously, man. I don't get mad.
So-
Do I get mad?
You know.
I
You
don't
are
get mad.
you are a shitty getting mad at person.
I'm working on it. I'm gonna work on it tonight. So fuck y'all. Does that work? Is
you-
that,
you-
is that madly? Mad?
That was fun.
Maddish?
Yeah. You did
Whatever
good.
you use
Yeah.
that word.
Let's end this fucking episode so we can get to some more drinking.
All right.
Douchebag.
Ah, yes. He's getting. You need some bigger, more mean words.
Douche nozzle.
Yeah. Douche nozzle. We'll go with that. That's it. Thanks to the two ginger folks
Yes.
for the chance to experience their Irish whiskey. Go buy yourself a bottle, 750 ml.
Yeah. 40% alcohol.
We don't have to read the bottle again now. We're teaching you how to drink.
It's blended.
It is. It's
I
blended.
like whiskeys, right?
It's made by two redheads, as Mark said.
Yeah.
How does it know it's made from two redheads? Just because it says two gingers?
They founded the drink.
Just two gingers?
Two gingers founded the drink. Two
Ooh,
redheads.
that is
We,
good.
we don't know who
it's
the
not
two
bad.
gingers
You want a
are.
little more sip one?
No, it's okay.
He's like, Bubba, I'm gonna get you drunk, put some peanut butter on my penis, and put a pumpkin in the freezer. It's gonna be a good night for me.
This is-
Only if I get an extra spoon of peanut butter.
Extra spoon, put one in your mouth.
The great thing is anybody who tunes in late and doesn't hear the pre-stories,
They
that
have
is
an
the
idiot.
weirdest string of words in a sentence they've ever heard.
How about I put the peanut butter above your lips and make you have to lick it off and make out with you while you try? There you go.
Are you talking to
It's
me?
sticky.
No,
No, that would be awful.
He's in
It's,
for
You'll
it.
never get it out of there.
Yeah, it's all like...
You'll be smelling like peanut butter for months.
Well, the problem is the mustache.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about.
It's locked in.
It's like putting peanut butter in a comb. You just don't do that.
You know.
In a comb?
Comb, yeah, like with all the little
What
prick.
you would do with your
bristles.
hair?
Yeah,
Yes.
because you wouldn't be able to get it all out.
Oops.
No, that would. Actually, however, peanut butter is used to get gum out of your hair.
Yes.
So you trade one thing for the other?
Yep. So if your kids ever
Yes.
get gum in their hair, you put some
Like
peanut
when
butter
we
because
were
it's
growing
oily.
up, my
No.
sisters and I got gum in our hair.
I just
I'll
cut
peanut
it.
butter in it.
Like that.
You can use peanut butter.
How does that get the the
So-
oils?
Probably not too big an issue
Release
for
it?
Liam, just shave his head, but for Brianna, use some.
Well, we teach her a lesson.
This is true.
Yeah, I would just cut
Nope, we're gonna cut your hair
No,
right
Mom.
there until it grows and
Mom never
blends.
wanted to cut our hair.
it. We forgot to ask a question today.
I'm sorry.
I think Krista got peanut butter in her hair a lot.
Really?
So
Why does she always have gum
is she
in her hair?
is she uncoordinated sometimes?
I'm usually the uncoordinated
I know, but
one.
does she have the uncoordinated moments also?
She just tries to be like silly sometimes.
I like the smell of this. Or
Does it smell like peanut butter?
I cheated.
We could do some more peanutbutterporno.com.
No,
It
no,
probably exists.
no. You know,
Yeah,
no,
but I
it's
don't wanna see
pbandporno.com.
Oh, it doesn't resolve.
No, pb and porno
PB.
and porno.
That's wait.
That's
P,
BP, that's
B and porno. That's way too hard to do.
Like peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter and porno.
I know, but
Yeah.
PB is it's hard to type it like that because it's got porno. In it. Peanut butter porno. I bet you that's a thing. Let's search it. You know, Google's gonna be like,
Nice peanut butter porno.
there you
porno.
go.
Ew,
Pornhub.
guys.
Watch peanut butter
Oh,
porn
like
videos for
Pornhub?
free. Sort movies by most relevant.
That might have just been them taking your
Yeah, I
search
think they
terms.
just found porn and said, "Oh, Pornhub."
No. Horny nude girl having fun with peanut butter. 11 minutes long.
Oh,
Oh.
there you go.
Peanut butter.
Have you enjoyed peanut butter that much? For like, I mean, that long for like
For
11
11
minutes.
11.
And were you moaning?
You don't have to go the whole 11 minutes. It's so people can skip around to their favorite parts.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Well, they just push. Nothing. You want selection.
You know what I want? I want some powwow on my face.
Welcome to Government Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. Ian Andrews and I are going to taste whatever
Powwow.
that is. Powwow?
Botanical rye.
Botanical. Whoa. It smells like it could have botanicals in it.
Yes. So this is from the people who sent us the James E. Pepper rye.
James. You say it so fast, like it's
James E. Pepper rye, and they also sent us the James E. Pepper
not. How
beer.
much does this cost?
I don't know.
Well, I just saw the word saffron and I was like,
Oh, well,
it's just
saffron's not so bad. It's the Spanish saffron.
it's Spanish saffron.
That's the expensive stuff.
Then
I mean,
why would I want anything else? Like now, I want Spanish saffron.
I'm guessing it has.
I want. You could buy some of the hairs on Mountain. What was that website?
Saffron's
Mountain
a-
View Herbs or something like that.
That's got an interesting look to it.
Yeah,
It's the
Saffron?
stamen from flowers.
So imagine if everybody cut off everybody's penis and that was what they used for your. It's not hard. He said stamen. he might as well have just said cock, right?
So Georgetown Trading Company. That's the company who runs the James E. Pepper, and this is one of their reserves. So 45% alcohol, 90 proof.
90
Straight rye
proof.
whiskey infused with botanicals.
You know, rye tends to.
Rye whiskey aged over 2
This
years.
has a very yellow look to it.
It does.
Rye
It almost
tends
looks
to be a
glowy,
little-
like when you.
It's like it's like we added green like Mountain
Topaz.
Dew.
Do you know when
Topaz.
you take a multivitamin and your pee changes color?
Like that.
Yeah.
though? Does
It's
that
got
look
like
like
a little.
multivitamin P?
No, but it's got a little
my ring.
glow, like rose
She's giving
gold.
me the finger.
Oh,
Citrine.
topaz, yeah.
Citrine. This is
Citrine.
actually.
Citrine. What the hell is that in? Is there
That's
something I used to collect citrine? Oh, World of Warcraft?
Maybe yeah. That sounds right.
I don't know why I'm spinning this around like it's gonna oxidize. I just like spinning my spirits. Do you guys like to do this, even though it does absolutely nothing?
It's
for
like
you?
clacking your barbecue
Everybody.
tongs. Oh, better test them out.
Where am I? I don't have any right.
Yeah, they're good. We'll use those later.
People do that, do they?
And you gotta pick something up.
Because you have to. When you pick them up, you just have to clap.
Yeah, it's just to taste it. You have to test to make sure they're working.
The food isn't gonna taste nearly as good if you know that the
The
tongs weren't clacked properly.
I bet you the color is influenced from the botanicals.
I bet.
Which is the same thing with the vitamin P.
That's true. It just says
Close, vitamin B.
herbs and spices of vitamin B. Oh, I get it. Vitamin P. Like pee-pees. This show is just... It's
all ties together in some weird, like...
There's always something.
Eventually, we all catch up.
It's the circle. You have to watch the entire week to make any sense of
Those
this.
Georgetown trading people are going to be happy.
Yeah, because
Why did you compare our product
to penises?
urine? I don't understand.
Wait, is this whiskey too?
This is a rye.
This is a
So
rye.
So it's like a whiskey, but it's made with at least 51% rye as the grain.
Rye grains.
And then 49% can be corn or barley as the distillate, as the fermentable.
As the saying goes. And then, from here, they add whole botanicals. They don't tell you what they are.
They infuse it in tiny batches.
You sound like
They're-
marketing.
They're just added.
Did you read something on here?
Tiny batches.
I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking
Was there some pamphlets also that you absorbed into your brain?
about. Maybe a couple weeks ago. I don't remember.
Give me this green thing.
So,
It's interesting.
It's hot.
It is hot. Well, it's 45% alcohol.
That,
I mean, it's very rye-ish, but there's also, I mean, you get like, I don't get the botanical thing. I mean, it tastes botanical-y. I don't, but it's like, it's herbal, but it's very
Herbal.
herbal.
It tastes herbal, but I can't pull on herb.
Roads. Roads. Roads.
I don't know that guy.
That's a.
they're now writing the movie.
Yeah. Thank you. Jen knows. Yeah, it's got a little bit of an herbal flavor to it.
It does,
What
but-
would you use this in a Sazerac, maybe?
It would make an interesting Sazerac.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do something that has too many different components to it. The Sazerac, I think this would complement like an absinthe.
Or the Pernod.
Yeah.
Or whatever you use.
And it has vanilla, like it has a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of citrus. Then there's like that kind of a butteriness, but it's not very oaky. It's almost like I feel like there's oak there.
And you get the little
But it's
muskiness
masked.
still.
Yeah.
Like the muskiness from the rye is kind of in the back a little bit.
But it seems to be masked by like a whatever the herb happens to be. Now on here they did mention saffron, which is how we got to the penis thing.
Right.
Orange peel,
Logically.
vanilla, spice. Logically, botanicalrye.com. I guess that's what it is called, botanical rye. But it doesn't say powwow's done in the URL.
Oh, okay.
Aged for over 2 years. It's unique, and it's art. Do I want to say artisanal?
It's got that look
I
that's
kinda do.
artisanal, doesn't it?
It does. It's the same bottle at Root and the aged people used to. It's what everybody who's making some kind of cool artisanal pre-prohibition style design.
So it doesn't say where it was distilled. It says produced and bottled by Georgetown Trading Company, but that doesn't mean distilled.
Right. So but what they could be doing is taking something from like MGP, bringing it back, and soaking it in some.
Right.
There is something going on. Like there
Yeah.
is no doubt in my mind. It's not just the reflection of my shirt. That there's a green
There's a color
tint
to it.
to this.
Yeah, there's like a glow to it almost.
Yeah.
It's funny. Maybe,
But it doesn't smell as affected. Like when you see that color, you think it's going to be very herbal, like a chartreuse.
You do, yeah.
But it's not.
It's
Still
more
rye.
muted.
Someone in the chat room said, would this mix with anything?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it would go into Sazerac.
Sazerac. If you're bored of using the
Manhattan?
same product,
Matt said
you could
Manhattan.
do a rye Manhattan. What?
Well, Manhattans, they're supposed to have rye, I believe, right?
Someone said Manhattan in the chat room.
Yeah.
So.
What is
I
it
would-
rye?
I would-
They probably
I
started that way.
I think it's supposed to be a rye.
But I
I
think
was
it's
thinking
bourbon mostly,
Manhattan. But
Something
I don't know with the
classic?
sweet vermouth and the herbal, I don't know.
Yeah, it depends on the vermouth. If you use a
Yeah.
cheaper vermouth, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
No, that might not be fair either. It might be a good vermouth that doesn't bring too much fortified
I
flavor.
wonder if the labeling requirements for rye is different than bourbon, because bourbon has to have the distillate if it's different, the area distilled in,
Oh.
if it's different than where.
I don't know if it's a whiskey. Yeah, that's true.
Because it's
a whiskey.
rye, it's not a bourbon, so.
That's true.
I'm curious now.
I mean, rye in general, when you're looking at a rye whiskey, most of the rye recipes tend to fall on the more classic because it was what they used in classic back in the day before bourbon was a thing.
Would that be a sidecar drink? What does a sidecar have?
A rye sidecar. We've created a lot of rye drinks.
We have, yeah.
I think it would probably work in a lot of those because not a lot of rye drink. Man, I don't know if you get into mint, maybe that would help. Maybe that would hinder. I don't know. A lot of rye drinks tend to really bring out the rye. Like it's the biggest component.
Yeah,
and
they
this
really
needs to be the biggest component without too much other. Excuse me, without a lot of other stuff. I probably wouldn't use chartreuse. Fine, no.
Me too. Thank you, Bo.
It actually does. The heat. There is a little bit of like a black pepper spice to it, but the heat does neutralize after you had a couple sips. But I would say stick with something that's very focused on the rye as your highlight. You could drink it straight on ice if you're a rye drinker that just likes to drink stuff straight on ice. I think it's curious that the color is as green, a tinge of green.
I don't think this would be bad in any rye cocktail. Anywhere you use a rye, I can see this being.
Yeah, I don't. It's not that. I don't think the herbs characterize the product.
No.
They accent some of the flavor notes, but they're not the product. It isn't like Jägermeister
Or Benedictine or
Benedictine.
It's not an herbal spirit or herbal liqueur. It's
right. Which is weird considering the color impact. But.
Right. Let's do some shout-outs. Let me spit.
Shout it out. We're going to shout out to Thomas Naughton. Yeah, Naughton from Alberta, Canada. That's like Alberta rye whiskey dark batch.
Oh, yeah. He probably knows that stuff.
Probably does.
What's Chris Blakely from Louisiana?
NOLA.
Well,
I don't know if he's from NOLA.
Maybe NOLA.
Probably not.
Maybe Baton Rouge.
Christopher Dush. Oh, I thought it was Ducharme. Dutch. Douchman? Douchman. I'm going to go Douchman.
Shannon?
We'll go with that. Indiana, USA. Not India.
Have we ever said that we're not that great at pronouncing things?
Oh, yeah. What's the next one then?
Peter Thomas from Massachusetts.
How did you get that? There's a hidden H in there. It could have been Thomas.
Peter Thomas from Massachusetts.
That would be cool. Thomas. A little bit of peanut butter on the tongue. I've been to Massachusetts. Terrence Brown from...
TB
from WI, USA.
You know what WI is?
Wisconsin.
Okay.
No, I wasn't.
I'm just checking.
I probably would have got Wisconsin.
Damien Neff from Florida.
Florida. Sean O'Neill from Texas, United States of America.
As opposed to the United States of not America.
Or just United States.
Or the Republic of Texas.
Hey, that makes sense. Someone from Texas because they kind of wanted to secede a couple times.
From America?
From America.
Those are our shout-outs. We think we talked about patreon.com/CMC in this episode, right?
So, yeah,
question of the day. What if you had a warning label? What
would it be?
Yeah. Well, it has to be on you.
It'd be caution hot.
That's awesome. Surgeon General's warning. Could cause pregnancy. That would be mine.
Surgeon General's warning has caused pregnancy.
Exactly. Has caused pregnancy on 2 occasions.
Has been known to cause pregnancy in some situations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Statistically accurate assessment.
What would your warning label be?
Warning, highly sensitive and cries on it.
How about we just say highly sensitive material? We'll keep it generic.
When you start adding crying, the warning is going to keep everybody away. Like everyone's going to no thank you, unsubscribe.
Exactly.
Don't F with me.
Common reactions to sensitivity include leakage from the
memories,
the visual sensory organs.
Visual sensory organs.
You would probably also add great chance of yelling or block your ears. Would be one for me.
Yeah. Caution, high decibel levels.
Yes, I should get a t-shirt that says caution, high decibel levels. With like one of those little things that show like high decibels. I don't know what they call them. Noise wave?
My buddy shot a moose. Yeah.
Okay.
What's his warning then?
And,
did he give you the moose?
Well, that's the skinning. So.
Why did he send you a photo of him skinning the moose?
When you told me that earlier, you said my friend Mark got a moose.
Like a pet?
Like a
pet?
You got a moose.
I really thought that. And then you sent me a picture of a dead moose.
Really? Oh, he got it, but it died.
I probably should have prepared because I'm like, I forgot a moose. Click
Got
add
a
picture,
moose.
and there's just the moose hanging by its head, and Mark's sitting there like.
He got it all right. Gotcha!
Yeah.
I think we did everything we needed to
I
do.
think we did, and then some.
Yeah. So you want to go? When is this going out? This week? This is this week, right?
Probably,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Who knows?
Go to CMC WS. Use coupon
Hey,
code CMC
if it's-
WSKY.
If it's not October 9th yet,
Right.
then you can use the code CMCWSKY.
At
If it is
AwesomeRace.com.
October 9th or after October 9th, and there's another coupon code,
You just go to another video.
it may be in the comments.
Or it just popped up.
Yeah.
Either way. So there you
one
go.
way or another.
Right.
We're gonna find you. We're gonna get you one way.
Quick, end it.
What's it trying to drink?
So that's the exit wound.
The exit wound.
The size of a beer can. Oh my god.
He put a beer can next to it. That's the
Well, he
best
was
part.
probably drinking beer all day.
There are more pictures.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't want to see
It's just an exit wound.
it. I don't
So-
want to see it.
What did it?
That's
What
the beer
entered
can.
it first? What did he spear it?
Crap.
Is that you?
Did he chase
I
it
don't know,
down
I
with a
feel
spear?
really sad about it.
Well, this just looks like hanging meat at this point. So
Yeah.
it doesn't look like a moose.
I
It doesn't
wanna
look like a
know that
moose.
somebody's mother, father.
No, it's not.
or-
It's a moose.
But,
Okay, the moose has peanut butter on it.
So look
I
at
don't
this.
care.
I'm zooming in so you can see
I
the
killed the
size
peanut
of the beer can.
Wait, no, I don't want to see it.
I love how she looks at it and goes, "Wait a minute! No, I just said."
Well, he said beer can, so I thought he was just going to show me the beer can.
He did.
Oh, he was using the
No,
beer can.
next to the exit wound. I
Yeah.
didn't know it was like right there.
Yeah, it's
The
right
beer
there.
can like is showing
What kind of
scale.
a weapon? do
Yeah,
you
that's
use?
just gonna ask that.
A spear?
I think was it a 300 Win Mag?
That's like
See?
a
If
an
people say
AK-47.
guns kill, so don't whatever that is.
Yeah,
That's a gun. The Win Mag.
Right, but
Yeah.
they kill
They
and
do
leave a
kill.
big hole.
They kill big animals.
Well, they can kill small animals too.
And moose can be big animals.
That's right.
thank you. Next time you just say shot.
Yeah.
My friend shot him. I was okay.
Yeah, because God does kind
I
of imply.
and especially in Maine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you guys have moose or pets.
That's an everyday occurrence in Maine.
Guess what my buddy got? He got a mouse.
I know I sound really dumb, but I really thought that. You're right.
No, it's the way I phrase it. I get it.
He gets it now.
I wasn't thinking because it's like. I mean,
Gut can be used
Anytime
multiple
someone
ways.
gets something, it's like they show the picture. They show off their kill. You know.
Yeah,
It's
I
a-
got this corpse.
Yeah, I
No,
got.
that's what I'm saying. I should have understood hunting in Maine, but
Yeah.
not pet Maine instead.
Should I just keep these off to the side?
Yeah, right.
Ooh, that smells different.
And I was about to ask too. Oh, that's so cute. What are they gonna do?
Eat it.
What are they gonna call it?
Yeah, it's gonna be eaten.
I'm glad
It's
you
called
asked that.
Frank
Well,
the
like
moose.
John's parents, they'll name it and still eat it.
Yeah.
They raise
Shut up.
they raise
Yeah.
pigs for meat,
No.
and they call them what, Inky,
Inky Winky and Stinky or something.
and yeah, something like that. And Derek's over there having breakfast.
Like,
and
"That's
oh,
Inky!"
Yeah, you're
Like-
eating Inky.
I don't understand what you mean. Inky, the pig. I'm like, you
Like,
named
I
it?
understand it happened, but
Yeah,
What
I
happens?
can't deal with that.
know it.
It's the price of bacon.
That's what I mean. Like, I understand. I'm not dumb, but like.
Yeah.
I can't talk about it though. Like I can't.
I don't mind bacon as long as it's been sitting trapped in a small.
That's what I almost.
I'm gonna get
Cage.
some ice because we're gonna have to chill these, aren't we?
Yeah, this one's dangerous, so you should watch yourself.
These are all chilled
We need
cocktail
ice.
glasses, right?
I would say, yeah, we need ice anyway because you have to shake and strain the drink.
You can grab pizza. Yeah,
Probably on the. I probably haven't put it away yet, so there's
That's
probably
probably-
minimal amount of bacteria growing.
Oh, cool.
There might be cupcakes on it.
yeah, there could be cupcakes on it.
Those should be out of the oven by now.
Yeah. Brandon's like, "Can I make cupcakes?" I'm like, "Yep." And then she starts like with the fondant and stuff. I'm like, "Brianna, what are you doing?" "Oh, we're putting this on the cupcakes." Like, that's not what you asked me. I'm
What?
like, I didn't even think you liked fondant. I do.
What's
like, why don't you
fondant?
put it on half of the cupcakes.
What is fondant?
That?
It's fancy stuff.
Yeah, that like red, the stuff that was on her cake that they did the hard kind
Oh,
of
that's no good.
like you can make things out of fondant. Like when
Why are they doing that? I bought frosting.
Oh, I told her to do half in that and then half in.
I bought frosting for the frosting should last forever.
I understand.
And about food coloring, she said she wanted frosting. She made fondant?
No, I think Faith had. You
I don't even know what is it. You have to make it. Is it not?
Well, you buy it.
It doesn't grow on a plant that way, right?
No,
You
it's not.
squeeze fondant out of stuff.
I'm gonna do that.
But the fact that you're thinking about it though shows me that you.
So I watched Kate Cross last week and I was trying to remember things.
Yeah, because he uses fondant a lot.
All the time.
Well, you have to because he has to mold a lot of crap.
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't make normal stuff that anybody else would ever want. He makes stuff that's just all crazy. Like, oh, I want a cake. I don't want a cake that choo-choos and goes across a train.
Or a transformer.
That's the thing, like the cakes are like so like intricate that I almost wouldn't even want to eat it.
Yeah, I know.
Like if I want a cake, I want a cake.
How's my bar coming along?
We've got sprayed.
So first question, the Vesper. There's going to be 5 Vespers here. But yes, there's a Vesper. Then how's the bar coming along? The bar, we took the bar top off Wednesday so that we could, well, I say my father could stain the base because he stained the back. He's got to redo the top because it was too humid out, I think, and it got all messed up. So he's got to respray the top of the back, even though it's covered. Like, he's so anal. Like, you put the bar top, the shelving system together. It pretty much sits on top of the back bar, and he wants it to be perfect. I'm like, but you're gonna cover it. He's like, it's gonna be perfect. He's like trying to tell me, he's like, there's nothing I can do about this. The fill holes for the screws on this bar under the bar. Like there's a brace where the bar kind of goes around. There's a wooden brace and it locks into it. And there's 2 screw holes because it comes apart to do stuff. And a couple of them he has filled in because you don't have to unscrew it again. And he's like, you can see the fill holes even after I stand it. I'm like, it's under the bar. He's like, yeah, but if you look, I don't know they're there. If you look under there, you'll be able to see the
Don't
2
look
spots.
under there.
Who goes and looks under your bar for imperfections?
We'll put gum under there so it'll be worse.
Yeah.
Then you can get peanut butter to get it out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Peanut butter and gum.
For bullet, I would get the rye because rye's more fun to play with, but they're both fine. I think they're a little bit expensive, so I would spend more money on a rye than a bourbon because you can get so many different bourbons. What are you doing? You adding some peanut butter?
No, that was not peanut butter.
I didn't know where you were touching, but it looked like it was a place where peanut butter's not supposed to go. Ah!
That was my thumb that was using all the ice.
Oh, well that's great. Why are you thumbing my neck?
That's what I was doing. I'm just showing you.
That wasn't her neck.
How was your pizza?
Oh, don't touch Oh.
It's a spot.
I had one. It was good. Where's that, Nick's?
Next, yeah.
What's going on? What's not really from Alberta? The rye is 91% right.
Alberta rye.
Huh?
That's a shame. The vid on Instagram looked beautiful. What's a shame?
I don't know. What are we talking about? I missed the vid on Instagram. What are you looking for?
We were shaking strain this, right?
Yeah. It's a James Bond drink.
Yeah. Oh, you have the shaker.
Oh, it's sugar and starch. That's what's fondant.
Well, it makes sense. Starch
Oh, yeah,
is
the
like.
strainer. Okay, I guess
Yeah,
we're
it's
all
hard. You can mold it.
So, here's the problem. We get a shake and strain. Does it matter if we reuse the shaker?
I don't think so. Because I
Pretty
think,
subtle, right?
yeah, I think the what's left over is going to be subtle enough. We're going to make these
We're gonna
all
make-
at once and
we'll
taste them
probably
all
do
sa-
both.
next to each other.
Yeah. Should we make one on the show? I'm trying to debate that. Do we make one on the show with the others out, or do we just make them all and say what the recipe is?
It's gonna be a long show if you make 5.
Yeah.
That's
No, I don't want to make all 5. I'm just saying.
Oh,
do
you
we
don't?
make- No, I want to make all 5 before we start.
Oh, well, we can
That
start.
way, but should we just do we shake and strain both do it, and then we'll do 5 quicker?
All right, let's.
I just need a strainer. You know, I sell these things. I should have a lot more than I have. Here's a 2-prong. Oh,
Kurt
this
comes
one.
over here and hides them all.
Here it is.
Remember how Kurt adjusted your fatherhood?
Wait, there's a baby?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Baby.
I guess you're not on Facebook. You're not friends with
I'm
them.
not friends with them.
Have they fitted
You
any
don't like
condiments
mustard?
yet?
What?
Oh, I love
No,
mustard.
that's why.
Have they fed it mustard?
It's something to me. But wait a second, when did they have the baby?
A couple weeks ago.
Wow, was it early? I thought that wasn't due till October.
No, she was doing something.
Oh, she was? Oh, okay.
I don't know the exact due date, but I know it's been
Is it
at
a
least
boy?
a week. It is.
Yeah.
I think they knew. Did they know that?
They did know
I
that.
think they did, but you never know.
It's gonna
Yeah,
find it.
sometimes they do get it wrong.
How much? What am I doing here? An ounce?
Quarter?
Half ounce of
Is it cute?
vodka.
Yeah.
It's a baby.
It's a
Babies are
baby.
never cute.
It's a new baby. They put them in, wrap them in blankets, put the little hat on. You can't really see.
Nowadays, they get them all dressed up for you to the hospital.
You can do the Bombay one.
Yeah.
Unless you want
We
to
gotta remember
you want
what
to
they
save the Bombay for the.
Babies
Super
are really
Bowl.
never, like,
Onesie.
newborn babies are really never cute to me. They're all red and they're all.
This does pour really
like,
well.
It depends. Some are really cute. Some come out like.
So how are we gonna remember where these go?
Well, the bar's behind them.
Fat baby's got it going
They
on.
Nope. I mean, it's sad when they're preemies for sure. Like,
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? But the fuller.
My brother was a preemie. I think that's why he's weird.
One of my
You want to grab another one of those shakers so we can dump the water from these things in it? Good enough.
So she was in the incubator with all the preemies, and she was like this 9-pound baby.
It's like that made it kind of a little
Yeah.
easier. You at least got to laugh a
She was
bit.
bathing, she took up the whole incubator.
You know what we can do?
No.
We can use a little bit of this
Yes.
to rinse out our shaker.
Yes.
You're always thinking, Ian.
Look at that.
And then grab another glass, grab another one of the shaker tins, and we can dump our.
Wait, but if we keep pouring it in this, oh, that's why we need another glass.
You're on to me.
I'm on to you.
I love you, Gunta. I'm on to your business.
This is the poor bad one. Yes. Huh?
Yes.
Yes, because the CMC one is. Oh, they're both CMC. Oh, that's not confusing at all. All right,
I'm
one.
going for not confusing at all.
This is water. I guess I can leave the water in there for now until I do the next part. Quarter ounce, half ounce. Quarter ounce.
You can do that, Amsterdam.
I'm interested in the
Okay.
taste of that gin.
Half ounce.
Yeah, that broccoli is
So
so
for those-
interesting.
Has anybody asked what we're doing yet?
No, I'm doing it.
So what
Nobody
Courtney
cares.
did.
one of the requests that we had was to deconstruct a cocktail using multiple brands to see if brands make a different types of brands make a difference on the overall flavor of the drink. So we're gonna build it with different variants on gin and see which one's better and why.
Well, not even better. Just what's the differentiation when you change out the gin in a Vesper?
But gin has such a
No.
broad
Distinct
range.
flavor? Yeah, well, exactly.
Like compared to a rum, if you use different brands of rum, it may not matter much.
I'm gonna add gin to this one this time.
I have a hard time with gin. I don't like it so much.
Yeah.
You don't like
I'm not a
gin?
huge Gin fan either.
I don't dislike it. It's just the flavor is like it's too dry.
Then you might like this because one of them is probably not gonna be too dry. The little A is pretty sweet.
Because I don't like things too sweet, but when it's
Alright, so we'll make the Bombay on the show then.
What this is?
so you're just making these beforehand and then
Yeah, that way it doesn't take 7 hours to do. an
So we
episode.
gotta get to the point fast so that we don't.
That should be pretty easy. So they're not too cold or too hot.
Yeah.
Since they're already warming up as we sit.
I'm not gonna bother with the overhead for this.
No, probably not.
Or,
They're all clear.
well, yeah, and they're just pee yourself.
Cold.
No, he's warm. I hear.
You don't know? I mean,
No, don't make it. We're gonna make the last one.
oh, we're already there?
Yeah. Well, it's 5. We each did 2, right?
I've done 2.
All right.
wow.
And Ian's
look
done
at
too.
that. Nice
Okay.
teamwork.
Teamwork!
For the win.
I also poured a bunch on me, so it's kind of. It's that's that kid show, isn't it?
You know it. With
The rat and the cat and the whatever, the chicken,
The bunnies.
the bunny, the chicken, the hamster. What is
What?
that?
Max and Ruby.
What? Wonder Pets!
Pets!
Wonder
Yes!
Pets! Wonder Pets!
Jen got it.
Da da da! Wonder Pets!
So let's line ourselves up.
Line them up! Boom!
here. You want to put yours on the map?
The phone is ringing.
Oh my god. Yes. Yeah, I used to like babysit all the time at
Yeah.
that time, so I used to know all these things. Like one of my friends was wearing a shirt today, and it looked like something from Yo Gabba Gabba.
That was big.
That one I never got.
Our
My
kids
kids
were
never
old.
But
into
no,
Yo Gabba
I
Gabba.
used to hate when they watched it. I was like, can we change to the channel?
Nice one.
Yeah, let's get this.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Watch the show. It's gonna be pretty wicked awesome. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host Derrick Schommer, and Andrew's here. Let's get to the point. We're going to be doing what I would like to call, and I believe Ronald Connor called, kind of deconstructing a cocktail.
Yes, in this case, we're
Yes.
taking the Vesper because it's very simple.
It is simple, but yet it doesn't have vermouth. It has kind of a sweeter vermouth.
It's got Lillet Blanc.
Yeah, Lillet Blanc. It's kind of the sweeter side. It's not red, but we've done this before. You can check it out. Just look for the Vesper on our channel. I'll link it someplace. Maybe I'll make it at the end of the video.
There you go.
The goal here is to take a category. You want to start building that, and I'll
go
go
ahead.
as we go. 'Cause it's gonna take you a few minutes to pour it anyway. A difference of categories of gin. We're gonna change up the gin. What?
A few minutes.
You underestimate him.
We're gonna change the gin brand, keeping the recipe the same, which I have
I got
here.
Rush.
And the recipe is 2 ounces of gin, ½ ounce of vodka, ¼ ounce of Lillet Blanc.
We're using Scor and Lillet Blanc in every single one of these Vespers, and
Yep.
only changing the gin.
Only changing the gin. Just bought a bottle of Bombay, just specifically for this, and some recipes tend to call for Bombay specifically. Bombay Sapphire. They had Bombay Dry. I didn't go with that one. I wanted Sapphire because I know it's a popular brand. This is a James Bond drink, so it's a gin-based drink that is shaken, not stirred. If you're in Europe, it's 6 cl gin, 1.5 cl vodka, and like 0.75 cl Lillet. Let's see. Should have Quinoa Lillet. Quinoa Lillet was reformulated into Lillet Blanc, so we're going to use the reformulation. Since 1986, when it was reformulated, it's been a long time ago, and we can't get Quinoa Lillet anymore. Nobody can. From a 1953 Casino Royale, if you've never seen the movie, now you can go see it. And this, my friends, category right here, G-Bind Gin. G-Bind is a floral gin at New Amsterdam. That's your citrus-forward American-style gin. Tanqueray. Juniper-forward,
London
in your
Dry.
face. London Dry. Which one? Brockman's.
Which is a very interesting, like, berry-infused gin
Right.
that we reviewed recently.
So you think blueberries, we got acai out of that. So it kind of fits this category a little bit, but
Yep.
this goes in a more flowery.
This has a strong
goes
flavor
more
of its own, yeah.
berry.
And then there's another London Dry.
Yeah, the London Dry, that's your kind of... I look at this as my control group. This is
Yeah.
what I think most people would be thinking when they're creating this. The only other one we didn't do, which I thought about doing, but it might be a little insane, would be to do an Old Tom.
It's not quite the... doesn't fit the Drake profile.
Right. So
what we did...
you could try it.
Ahead of time, we made these 4, so we're not doing them all on the show.
Right.
I just made this last one with Bombay, so...
So we're going to just basically go through, figure out what the tasting notes are, see if there's one that stands out more than the others, to give you an idea of what type of gin you might want to use, because people want to know. Like Ronald, that was his submission for our survey, was he didn't submit a drink, he submitted a theme, a theory, a science.
I'm going to swap these,
Why?
just because the London Dry
Oh,
tends
I
to
thought
be
you
a
just wanted to
stronger
trick me.
flavor. And if we
We're going to go
start...
this way?
Yeah, New
So then-
Amsterdam is a little bit
Can you
less...
change the bottles?
Yeah.
Like this?
Thank you.
Oh, I planned on it after he
So-
got his arm out of my face.
Just judging by the flavor of the gins...
Oh, we're working our way in?
No, the reason I'm organizing them is because New Amsterdam
you
tends
do
to have
that.
a lighter flavor. This tends to have a little stronger flavor than New Amsterdam with its own characteristics. This has a stronger characteristic flavor. And then these London Dries are going to be really harsh on the palate. So I want to work from your left to your right.
Let's do it.
And taste that way. So the London Dries don't corrupt our taste buds for the lighter flavored gins.
Now, right after you pour them, they're going to be opaque and cloudy. That dissipates within, it didn't take us very long to prep this, so probably 5 minutes or so. All you see here is the fog, because we chilled the glasses ahead of time,
We did it
knowing.
We know what we're doing.
I just want to make sure everybody knows why it looks opaque. It's really not an opaque color, it's just the sweat on the glasses. There's the other thing I wanted to cover, since we're here, is you can't bruise gin. That's just a fucking stupid theory that doesn't exist. Gin doesn't have, what do they call those things in your skin?
Cells.
Yeah, anything like that.
Blood.
There's capillaries, so you can't bruise.
The idea behind bruising was that when you're shaking it, you're giving it a different type of dilution than when you're stirring it and you're agitating, you're adding air bubbles. And that's what
And that can change the texture.
Yes, it changes the mouthfeel, and that's where
Right.
bruising gin came in.
Right.
That's where the phrase was coined.
Somebody should have been shot for coining that phrase because it's dumb.
And now all the hipsters think, oh, don't bruise your gin.
Oh, you're going to bruise it that way.
You're not hurting your gin.
I'm going to hurt you.
So,
but-
the New Amsterdam, mellow, smooth, not a whole lot of character in this.
It has a little bit more of an alcohol
The Lily Blanc is going to come out in this. Because
It's got a sweet
the gin's-
alcohol
Yeah.
balance. You taste that sweet lillet, but you also taste a pretty good amount of alcohol. No Jennifer.
No, it's like the drink that you want to sip a white alcohol, but you want to look classy doing it.
Yeah, if you want a
You
gin-based
can sip-
drink,
you
and
can
you're thinking
skip a-
vodka martini.
You can sip a single malt, you can sip a single malt, or a whiskey or a bourbon and enjoy it neat, but it doesn't work with gin so much. People don't tend to do that. So a Vesper is a great drink for when to do that. Eric's got an opinion on this.
Smell it.
Who?
See? Was that what I just did? Whoa.
Did I do the same thing?
Yes. But you were calling me out for some craziness.
This is great because the gins get a chance to shine in this drink.
Yeah. This one doesn't shine so much.
Well, it has its place, and I don't think it's going to stand out.
This is a beginner drink.
Yeah.
This is for somebody who's afraid of cocktails.
Well, New Amsterdam's a great gin. It's a nice smooth gin. It's
Sure.
great for gin
I
tonics.
like. This is
I like
one of
New
my
Amsterdam.
favorite gins.
Yes.
This is not one of my favorite gins in this cocktail.
Agreed.
All right.
And we've
We
only
can-
tasted two, so
Right.
I'm guessing you like the G-Vine better.
Yes. G-Vine has
And I
an
do.
aroma.
Yes.
This doesn't really have an aroma.
You could almost
No, I
garnish
guess
this with
I'm wrong. It does have a little bit of.
You
a
could
gin
garnish
aroma.
the G-Vine with an edible flower.
You could also add a twist to this
Hey,
too.
what'd you chew on it then?
I would chew on it.
I don't know more flowers.
Yeah.
He's just saying that because somebody submitted a drink where I have to actually get edible flowers in
Yes.
order to fucking make the drink.
Just don't get jambos.
Jambu.
Or you should get
I will buy some Jambu flowers for that. It will be awesome. We'll see if he actually gets sick from it or not.
Do it next week, Emily.
There you go.
That's fair.
All right.
I don't know if I can get Jambu
So-
flowers on demand that quickly, but I can.
So that's really
no,
good.
I'm kidding.
I like that as Vesper. You think Doug would like that?
Yes, the aroma to me, while it is floral, I get eucalyptus, a lot of bright cold, the cold eucalyptus flavor. I don't know. I mean, there's a reason for this. Pot still, botanicals, including green grape flowers. So it's basically it's a very floral experience. This is a good experience. This takes G-Vine and makes you not drink G-Vine by itself.
But it lets it be the center of the drink. I think all these.
So now I have a feeling this is going to be fucking awesome.
Yes, because I think we're agreed that the Brockman's gin is great.
Yeah.
It is great.
I thought fucking awesome was on.
Oh, you get the berry smell, of course.
Oh yeah.
And
The
Have you
gin
tried
tastes
that?
like berry too.
you haven't.
Didn't you try that?
Oh, she wasn't here last week.
No, it was here.
It was here,
Before
yeah.
that.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
We'll put it in her drink hole later. Force it down.
Hold her down.
You hold her. I open her mouth, and I'll just do this.
Okay. I think we should just ask her if she wants to try it.
Peanut butter chaser.
That's
Anyways.
This is really good. I don't want to give it to you.
Yeah, I don't need to try it. It's fine. So the lillet is adding a little bit of sweetness. The vodka is just adding a little additional alcohol because you just need it.
I
Thanks,
like
Blonde.
what the Brockmans and the Lillet play really nice. There's almost a little bit of a salty aftertaste to it, but the berry, the
It smells Brockman's.
the Brockman's gin is a
What
very
should we be
strong
drinking?
flavored gin. It's a great flavor. It's strong.
But we were talking about senses, right?
Yeah.
Your strength in the nose it tastes like I'm. It smells like I'm actually tasting.
Put it in your
Yeah,
mouth.
put it in your mouth.
No, I can't. It
The
smells
Lillet and the
good.
Brockmans go really well together, and there's almost like a salty aftertaste to it, but it's really, really, really good. You get the saltiness. You know what I'm talking about? There's like a
I get an acai.
mid palate. What is it? Let me tell you where it is.
Right. Count. Like the smell tastes like a fruit, and it's still lingering.
Give
Like
it-
the berry, blueberry.
Give it a 4 count, and then tell me if you get like that salty void flavor.
No.
All right, moving on to the Tanqueray.
But it tastes like this,
Yes.
which so
But-
these ones make me really smile and happy.
Yeah.
I'm really afraid of this.
You're afraid of these. You don't like the lemon.
This is
dry.
gonna no,
The sapphire probably isn't bad.
no, the sapphire.
Tanqueray, I'd be afraid of that.
Because Tanqueray is just, it's It's like being
like
punched in
you
the nuts.
sucked on a pine tree.
Oh, wait till Derek tastes it.
Not a lot of smell to it.
No. I was going to say that the Tanqueray tends to be dulled down in this drink.
Really?
I think the Lily and the vodka make it a little bit duller of the London Dry juniper. You're not getting kicked in the face, are you?
No, but you get Christmas tree.
You get Christmas tree, but it's not like Christmas tree in your nose hole. It's Christmas tree on the other side of the room where you can admire it.
Where on the other side of the room it's okay.
I'm
You're like, oh, that
appreciating
guy smells
it
good.
on the other side of the room.
That's not bad, right?
No, it's not actually that bad. It's much more tame than. Which there's 2 ounces of gin in these.
There is. These are
It
mostly
does have
gin.
a little bit of a. This one has a little bit of a tart bite.
Yeah.
Like the dry. Well, I guess it's just dry. It's the dryness is so quick that it leaves you with a vodka burn,
Yeah.
and you're like, that's good alcohol. Like, quite honestly, this drink it would take me a long time to drink because that super like that. I don't want to say bone dry, but it's pretty dry.
It doesn't
These
have
ones-
as distinct a flavor as the G-Vine
Yeah,
and the
these are delicious.
Yes.
Right? This is more of like a I don't know. It's just like a taste experience that I don't really know if I want to have over and over again.
I really like the herbal gins so far in this drink. Let's see about this Bombay here.
Still no aroma.
Much more juniper in this. I'm
It
glad
is.
I'm glad I
Really?
arranged them in this order. I
Yeah.
think it worked out well.
That one is definitely. It's got the dry and the juniper.
But Bombay
Christmas tree's
Sapphire
closer.
has less juniper than it on side by side. Like,
Strange,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so that's
So
weird.
the way
It's got more of almost like a quinine like bite to it, almost
Yeah.
like a tonic.
you get the juniper is like forward in this,
Yeah,
more so than in the Tanqueray.
Grains
That's
of
not
Paradise.
remembering wrong. But
Oh, it has some bark in it. It has cassia bark. What's cassia? That's what's in an Angostura, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So it does have more of a tart. I don't want to say bark taste, but
Right.
like a bitter.
No, yeah,
yes, that's
bitter.
right. A bitter taste that after the dryness subsides.
So what we learned from this is when you take and you substitute a gin, it completely
It's not
in
the
this
same
drink. It's a different drink.
Yeah,
Every one of these is different.
If you ordered a Vesper at 5 places,
These are
and each one was
similar
this,
to each other. These are similar but very different from each other.
Yeah.
And this is different than anything else. Also.
In-
and I
a
think we've
category.
said it before on the show, and especially a drink like this, where the one alcohol is highlighted, you use your favorite brand
Right.
for what the
yes,
drink is.
this is a drink that when you order online, you know, when you order one of these on Amazon,
Or you order one of these from AwesomeDrinks.com.
right?
If
If
Derek shows up to your house 5 days later with bottle in hand.
and it's all warm.
Hey!
Hey, how's it going? Bottle's half empty.
Somebody asked for a drink.
Yeah.
Oh, someone died in the last couple days after you ordered before I got here.
They're not here anymore. This
Awkward.
this is this is a drink that when you order a Vesper, you can't just say I'll have a Vesper.
No.
You have to look ahead of time and go, okay, they have Tanger. Okay, they have these two because almost every place is gonna have these
Yeah,
two.
those are straightforward.
You'll probably never see these two ever
Never
again.
You probably
You'll
see
probably
Web
see
Stam.
So,
But maybe you'll see a Green Hook Gin Smiths. Or
Right, if you have a Green
Berkshire
Hook,
Mountain Distilleries,
so you
like
can
Greylock
call 'em
Gin or something.
ethereal,
Ethereal.
something ethereal probably it's gonna be someplace between these two. I'm gonna guess.
I'm guessing between here.
Yeah.
Yeah, between those two, yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's not herbal. Yeah.
It's not herbal, but like you want to look for either the gin you like the best. If you made one at home,
Yeah.
then you can probably apply that same logic.
If
when you go
you're a
to-
gin fan, you're going to be a little better armed to know what gin to ask for.
yeah,
But,
but
if you're not a gin
this
fan, take what
I would
you
count
said.
this guy here and maybe this guy as your after
Classics.
dinner classic drinks. I
Yeah.
would probably have that after I've had a meal.
Yep.
I don't know why, but I just feel like that would be a good place for that.
I mean, you're
It's not a dessert per se, but like
aperitifs at your after dinner
I'm-
drinks tend to
I'm-
be palate cleansing and stronger.
yeah, and I'm probably winding down.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You're not
Um,
drinking those fast.
No, like it. But these ones I would appreciate before. Like this would be my
Yeah.
before. Like I just got to a party or I just got to the bar and I want to have something and they had one of these.
Before
I'd
your
be all
palate's
excited.
corrupted.
Yeah, like the first thing you have, and if they don't have G-Vine or Brockman's, find like if you know they have like one that has more floral or something that's just not juniper.
Something that's interesting. Something
not
you know is
dry.
going to bring out the flavor of the gin in an herbal way.
Right.
Unless you're someone who likes juniper forward.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, if you're a gin fan and you're like, dude, I drink like gin martinis constantly, then either of these will probably be fine all night long. You just drink them. Like some people would drink that no problem. It's just not me.
Yeah.
New Amsterdam.
Some people do.
I think that this would be for somebody who they're like, I'm a little afraid. I don't know what I should get.
But I love alcohol. But
I want to try. I want to get adventurous, but not too adventurous.
I'll order a classic cocktail.
Right.
With a standard ingredient.
Now, try it again.
You get something else out of it?
Yeah, I do. I get Sprite.
I was gonna say citrus, but yes.
Yeah,
Sprite.
like it's light and citrusy.
Well, I think that's New Amsterdam because the New Amsterdam is a little bit citrusy,
Yeah.
not juniper forward. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's you'll
That's intro level, definitely.
yeah. This is your introduction, maybe even during dinner.
Yeah.
And
You can definitely expand from there. Obviously, it's not
Yeah.
a bad thought. Not
I
a
would
bad
personally
gin, but-
expand into this drink. These are like you're probably making them at home
Yeah.
because you're not going to find these everywhere, and if you do, then you should get totally excited. You need to get Doug excited. You know when Doug like you have something brand new and he's just like
yes, this is good.
can't wait for this. And you're like, you are so excited over this like tiny little product we're about to make. He's like, I can't wait. He's very weird.
And
Like,
then you pull out the lemon, and he's like, "Fuck, it's gonna be sour."
Yeah,
I'm going with the Brockman's one for personal flavor. I like that berry flavor, so,
I'm gonna go with Giovanni.
which is, I mean, I don't think you're gonna lose with any of these drinks
No.
if you're a gin
I
fan.
think I'm gonna go with Giovanni. I don't know, Brockman's is pretty good.
I'll go with Brockman's.
Um,
Do you want to drink together?
like with our wings, like this. Oh yeah, this would be awesome. Why are you elbowing me to do this?
It's so cute.
Oh, it's okay.
No. We're
We're kinda gay.
we're bringing gay to the mainstream. That's what we do.
We're not gay.
We're the first ones.
Our women are here watching this.
Yes,
that makes
they
it
are.
not gay.
But they can't see them, so they don't know if they're just a
Yeah,
trap.
you guys are lying.
They're attracted.
They
I,
miss it.
I hit it under my foot like the
Audio
old Craig
track.
Ferguson.
Yeah. We've got a whole bunch of different pre-programmed things. We scripted this all out.
Yeah. No, these are completely. These are still completely different.
Yeah.
This one would be good for like spring, and this one would be good for fall.
Yeah, totally.
Because it's got the floral action, the bright
Yeah.
floweriness,
And this has
and
like
this has the berries at the end of the
warmer
season.
tone
Yeah.
and the like deeper flavor.
That's totally meta, and I didn't mean to do that, but that's what happened.
Yeah.
Um,
It did.
so in that case, right now, this one I would prefer.
Okay.
Like nice fresh berries.
Because it's the fall right now.
Yeah.
For
This
those
one,
of
the
you who
only
watch this in 6 months.
Here.
right. The only here, Australia, you want this one.
Yeah.
The only thing that kind of bothers me a little bit about this is that bright, like you could look this flavor that I'm getting. That
It's just not seasonal right
it's kind of got that cold, like that cold peppermint almost.
Mm.
It doesn't taste like peppermint, but it
now.
has
No,
that
no,
cold
it's got that feel.
sensation.
Yeah.
You want to do some shout-outs?
Yeah, well, let me first shout out to Ronald. Thank you for the submission and this idea, because I enjoyed it.
Which I guess then with that go with the question today, which I think would be: would you want us to deconstruct a different spirit, like
Yeah.
I was thinking, or a whiskey
Well,
sour?
pick a cocktail, and we can
Okay.
pick. We can
like-
pick the spirit to deconstruct it.
Yeah, but then if they pick a cocktail, then that could get complicated.
Okay,
What if
well,
it's not
pick
a
a,
good one?
pick a. Then we
you
ignore the
can do
And
request.
I think something like with rum
Yeah.
probably
Some,
wouldn't be as big a deal.
Right.
as
Well,
gin.
rum,
Well,
then you got to go.
do you
with
remember the
different
plantation
islands.
seminar we went to, and they had the different rums and the different. What was the drink that we did the rums in? Was it Mai Tais? They had different samples of their different rums and the different drinks, so it can be different. So I
It
mean,
can be.
if
With just the difference.
we
in
just
the
need to pick a
blends.
drink where the core spirit is the
Has to be
The
very
center.
center of the drink.
right.
So
center focus.
so if you have
Yeah.
ideas, feel free to comment
Right.
below, and or email
So-
me at ian@everydaydrinkers.com or Derrick
Or
at
D. Schommer.
D. Schommer.
Yeah, definitely. If you do email me, CC him too, because he reminds me when things happen. I like for me, I think you guys can agree, disagree, and this is how I'd like the format. If you said, I would like to see bourbon, specific bourbon, not whiskey, because that's way too general.
Right.
Bourbon with a whiskey sour. How would that be? Or maybe you say, I would like to try whiskey in a whiskey sour, like different whiskeys.
Maybe you want to see an Irish whiskey versus a Scotch sour
Right.
versus a bourbon sour versus a rye
Rye.
sour
Yeah.
versus a Canadian whiskey sour. I mean,
We have
That would be-
all of the products.
yes,
so it would be a difference in category, not just brand.
yeah. So
Well, these are difference in categories too.
we're just spitballing here.
No. Spitball to us
Let us
and
know
tell
what
us
you
what you think.
want, yeah.
Because I could put it in a place called Deconstructing Classic Cocktails,
Yeah.
and then
I think we got a new theme going.
educational series.
In the meantime, while you're thinking about what to submit, you can go to patreon.com/CMC and help Derrick eat.
Well, right now you can help Derek.
everydaydrinkers.com/donate.
You-
Right
yeah,
now
yeah.
it's ramen noodles. And we want
Right
more.
now you can help Derek pay his mortgage, and that would be awesome because that's what all the rest of the Patreon's people are doing this month. So I'm making currently about 59 cents an hour.
You know what? You need to
We
work
have
twice
a
as
really
many
cheap
hours.
mortgage.
You could go to everydaydrinkers.com/donate, and then you can just give us a one-time donation if you don't want to do Patreon. Patreon, I have 10 patrons. That's sad. I feel like the show, and people keep saying, like, you guys don't get enough credit, or your channel is so good, I don't understand why you're not getting enough exposure. You could like it, share it, subscribe to it, but if you donate, I don't care how much exposure I get, because I know that the people who want to watch the show and watch every day are supporting us through the process.
Yes.
And for now, us means me, and then when I get enough, then I can revenue share with him. He gets my sponsorship money. We'll split that. Like if I get like Mike's Hard when they pay me.
If I
yeah.
If I contribute, right?
But for now, I just need to pay my mortgage. Then we'll split it.
Also, if you're not doing it already, go to facebook.com/cocktailtv and follow Derrick, because sometimes the updates on YouTube and Twitter get lost in the feed. So maybe you'll see it on Facebook. Yeah.
Shout outs!
Yeah.
We could do that one after.
I don't know.
This one goes out to Ryan Chatfield of Ontario, Canada. We have a lot of Canadians.
Hey.
CA, eh?
You know what? Ontario is beautiful. I drove through there. Yeah, what are you talking about?
CA is Canada. If you're not in the United States.
Okay.
.ca, yeah.
CA, any way you look at it, CA.
Dumbass.
I'm not down here. You can CA or US.
Yeah, country.
Ontario is beautiful. A lot of lakes, a lot of
Never been to Ontario.
great stuff up there.
I've been to Montreal once.
Shout out to Alex from Oklahoma. Oklahoma.
All right, I've been there more than I've been
You
to
know the
CA.
movie, Jen?
Oklahoma. No.
Oh, okay. Turn around, Scott.
Ballet dance to that.
I've been to Oklahoma once or twice. Yukon, if it matters. In Oklahoma City. Next, Albert. No, yep, Albert from Holland.
Northern Holland.
Yeah, Northern Holland. I'm guessing from the Nederlander. Wait, he said it in English.
Netherlands.
Yeah, but how would you say the language? I don't even know if that.
I don't know.
I don't know how to do it in English.
Dutch.
Go with that. I don't know. That might be their north.
Brad Thomas, our neighbor from Vermont. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for your submission.
Yeah,
And
you're not very far away.
No, I was just up in Henniker the other day. That's close to Vermont. Isn't it? Dartmouth? That's kind of close. Philip from Wisconsin. I'm learning the states through fan shout-outs.
Shout out to David Prindle from Pennsylvania.
Vanessa Vinny. Yep, I didn't want to make sure it was a girl or guy. 83% are men, so.
Yep.
Vanessa Vinny Chaffee from Texas.
Or Chaffee.
Chaffee?
Who knows?
I like Chaffee, but it would probably have a tick mark over the E.
It might, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll go with Chaffee.
Yeah.
I like Chaffee better. Sounds better. If you don't go by Chaffee, you're
now
gonna
you do.
your husband's that you're gonna have someday, if you don't already, will have lots of money because it's a very noble sounding name.
Maybe she married French, and that's her husband's name already.
Shit, then you're already rich.
Life is good.
Life is good for you. And that's my
That's our
friends
shout-outs.
is the shout outs.
Them's our shout-outs. Go to awesomedrinks.com
Why would
if
you
you want
do
to
that?
buy some stuff
Oh, yeah.
to
Like
support
these.
Derrick and his eating habits.
Yeah, I like
And
the
you can use the coupon code CMCWSKY to save 15% off until October 9, 2015.
you did it.
I do these things.
And our live shows are typically on Friday nights at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Daylight Time. I don't even know. GMT minus 5.
Yeah,
4.
That's us.
What is it right now?
Boston time, whatever Boston time is.
You say, what
Or
time
New
is it in
York.
Boston? You do that in Google. It will tell you. And if it says 6:30 and it's a Friday night, you go to youtube.com and click on the little red link that says, we're live!
Will it do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it tells you.
Okay, Google. What time is it in Boston?
The time in Boston, Massachusetts is 8:59 p.m.
Nailed it. Good job, Google.
Nailed it! Can you say thank you and so it'll be faster next time?
Okay, Google. Thanks.
Sure, what else would you like to do?
Not as good as Siri.
That's it.
Nope, Siri's better.
Alright, we're finished. We did everything.
I think we're done. We're good. Thanks for tuning in, and this was a fun episode. I enjoyed this.
What's each drink?
I don't want gin.
That's a lot of gin.
Yeah, but they're all
10
different.
ounces.
But not from one glass.
So this is your favorite one?
This is
I tried that yesterday.
Ooh, it's pretty.
It's pretty.
It is, isn't it?
A drink that's
I
pretty.
could have sworn you tried this a couple weeks ago.
No, I swear on my life, I don't
Well, we'll
remember
see.
that bottle.
We'll see what you stick
Oh, yeah,
peanut
this is
butter on
kinda
next
just
time.
Bland, huh?
Yeah.
That's too bad. I really like New Amsterdam.
New Amsterdam blend.
Yeah.
Boom! See what I did there?
Oh, he's almost ready to argue.
You are so creative, Ian.
Which
I'm gonna
one's
try the New Amsterdam.
Shut up, Jim. Don't bother me.
Ginny? You thought that was Ginny Brockman's?
Oh.
Was this gin?
gin. Oh, I like it, but it's too, I don't know, gin just in general. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good smell.
But wait, it doesn't taste like
There's
just gin.
more.
You want ginny? We got more for you.
Better.
Yeah, that one's bland.
Yeah.
There's like nothing to it.
There you go.
This one has more of a bite at the end.
A bite?
What's this? G-Vine?
You tell me. What's it smell like?
I can smell like that.
What?
My nose is broken apparently.
You have no senses in your nose hole.
Is that the one that you should be able to smell?
Oh, that's G-Vine. No, I can taste it.
I'm gonna go with.
You brought those for being a tasty dry.
Unless you are Courtney, and then she's like, no.
Oh.
I'm like, you're
Try
too
it.
ginny.
Yeah. I don't
This is
know.
Tanqueray.
Which one is that? You don't like that one? Is that the
I
GI?
like the two that you two like the most.
But you don't like.
Better than the Amsterdam one.
So you
But
do have
you-
good taste then.
I guess so.
She likes the two moderately.
I have great taste.
If she had to
I
pick
will
two,
have to say, this isn't that bad.
I don't know.
G-Vine or the Amsterdam?
No, the Tanqueray.
I don't know. I just like it's that bite at the end to me.
Oh, this must be the
yeah.
Bombay. Did you try the Bombay?
Like I still get the heebie-jeebies.
Baby jibbies.
That
You could do a
probably won't like
Manhattan.
if you
No,
don't like it.
probably won't.
You could do a Manhattan with a what? A Manhattan with all the bourbon, all the different whiskeys. I've never had a Canadian Club Manhattan before.
I think Manhattan would be good because, is that the Bombay?
No, she has the Tanqueray.
Oh, okay. Wait till she gets the Bombay.
It's a little dry.
You're gonna love the
Try the
Bombay.
Bombay.
That one you're definitely gonna need some KY for.
I don't like it.
Those are definitely more
Get your KY out when you take that one.
gin
Things like peanut butter.
tastic.
The oils, those are good for you.
Yep.
Helps your skin. Even
It's
inside, Ian. Even
Helps my
inside.
taste buds.
Little peanut butter on the rim.
Rim job.
Little peanut butter rim job. Oh, that would be a great drink name.
PBR.
No, PBRs!
It'd be the
Peanut butter rim job!
No, it's that PB&J. It'd be PBRJ.
No, it's too hard to say.
PBR
Peanut butter rim job
yeah,
sounds really tasty.
And PBRJ is really difficult to say.
That's gotta be a drink.
Corey's
wanted
a big
it-
fan of that
She
one.
loves the Bombay. doesn't
I
she?
told you how we were gonna me and my boss were trying to invent the Red Bull rim job.
The Red Bull rim job.
Yeah,
Why?
it's slightly dangerous, but you'd have to take Red Bull and boil it down to a crusty like sugar, like boil it so that it's just left with whatever
Sugar
stuff
that's
comes
left.
out of Red Bull,
Okay.
and then you use that on a shot glass, and then you put something in the middle. Don't know what it is. And you shoot it. Probably something with caffeine or coffee or something. That way you get the
You know,
Red
or
Bull
like
bite.
Or like a vodka-based shot because
Yeah, there
Red
you go.
Bull.
yeah. It would just be vodka with Red Bull on the rim.
No, I mean you could make it a little fun.
Blueberries,
Peanut butter.
peanut butter. There's gotta be peanut
blueberry
butter
actually would
vodka.
sound.
There's
Because you
probably
know how they
peanut
have
butter
like the
vodka.
flavored Red Bulls now.
Yeah, blueberry. Or then we could use the OK Energy drinks too. They have blueberry.
Yeah, they.
It would-
Yeah, so something like that would be good.
It could be. I don't know if they have a blueberry.
I mean, I don't drink energy drinks.
Why not?
They give you heart attacks.
I haven't had a heart
taste
attack yet.
nasty. I have not. Actually, the X mode tastes okay, but other than X
They
mode.
can.
So can scary things. But...
You are right.
I don't watch scary things either.
I don't. I sometimes.
Yeah, but a lot of things can give you heart attacks.
I don't
Too
watch
much
scary
fat.
things.
But they just like
Cholesterol?
But
I feel like if I had too much cholesterol, I have a better chance of a heart attack than a couple energy drinks. What's the energy drink going to do that's going to give you a heart attack? So it makes your heart
There's
race.
some bad stuff in those.
Not all of them.
No,
I don't know which ones are the good ones versus the bad. I just drink them all.
like the rock stars.
Yeah, or Amp.
No bueno.
No, I like Amp. Amp has got like passion fruit,
I don't think
pear
it's
juice.
But if you like it, I don't want to.
Only-
I don't want to ruin your
only like a
day or
20
anything.
ounce. Yeah, but it can't. It hasn't killed me yet. Maybe
You don't drink it that
You
often.
should not.
No.
Wood.
I don't. I'm not the guy that chain drinks Amp. I have like if I had Amp, it would be at most once a day, but really it's like once a week. and I feel like it doesn't compound.
That often.
I still don't have any amp. But if I like to take it when I go on long trips, like to Vermont or whatever, and it's not getting there. So when I come back and I start falling asleep,
Don't you want a big thing of coffee?
no.
Oh.
I do, yes. The problem is when I drink a big thing of coffee and I have a 3-hour drive,
Long.
then I end up having to stop someplace and it takes me longer to get
So
home.
the energy drinks don't make you have to pee?
No, because usually I
What
gotta
if you
use
took,
smaller.
like 5-hour energy or something like that?
What's the difference between that and an energy drink?
It's
They're
different.
all gonna have badness to them.
No, there are some that are just like B12, like the vitamin B12.
That's what these get.
They
The
have more
X-Modes
than just vitamin.
The X-Mode?
I don't know. I don't know about your
Oh.
next one. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I know you can't drink a lot of them, but these are basically 5-hour energies in a space thing. Good job, Jennifer.
Goal almost achieved.
This has taurine, which is probably the one that everybody's worried about.
Yeah, I don't know.
The rest of them are chemicals that don't make any sense. Taurine, citrulline, malate, I don't know, something else, caffeine, something else. There's got to be more than just that. Other ingredients: water, artificial flavor, natural flavor, malic acid,
I hate the
sucralose,
term natural flavors.
sorbate, potassium
What the hell
sorbate,
is that?
natural and
Wouldn't you
artificial
want to
flavor.
name those natural flavors?
Yeah, you would think. It's like natural flavor.
Well, no, natural flavor would be like if like this bottle of blueberry gin has natural flavor. I added like concentrated blueberry.
Right,
And I
so
infused
why did you say blueberry?
Exactly.
Because I don't know. Maybe you're using like 5 different fruits to make like a blend.
Right,
You
so
have to
name
call
them.
them all out.
Name them.
Yeah.
But then don't you think people are going to think, oh, there's
natural
actually
flavor.
pears in here and blueberries. No, there's no blueberries in there, but it was infused with blueberries. I bet you they do it because they're afraid consumers are going to get stupid and say, oh, this is good for you because it's got
A lot of
blueberries.
consumers are stupid.
Yeah.
But the ones that really want to know what they're consuming,
Right.
Would probably not take anything that says,
you're right, we'll go on paleo diets
Right.
like that because they know better.
natural flavors. I agree with you. I'm playing what Ian should be doing.
Yeah, you're doing Ian.
And saying, well, look,
I'm shutting up.
FDA says it's got natural flavors. You should only care that it has unnatural flavors, which they call artificial. But if it says artificial flavor, then I think, oh, it's just using something that tastes like it tastes like grape.
We're doing this thing.
Like grape. It doesn't taste like grape. Doesn't taste like grapes do. Why are you hitting me in the penis with a spoon?
I thought you would like it.
You didn't hit
That's
hard
what you
enough.
used to do for foreplay.
Okay.
He was confused.
Ah! Ah! That actually hurts a lot.
Sorry.
Well, not really that much, but I bet you it could. Rim jobs are enjoyable. I feel like that's from a while ago.
That's a guy whose name is Sanchez, which makes me think of Dirty Sanchez, which makes me think of someone who likes poop on their for a living.
Like a different type of peanut butter?
Do you know it? Yeah.
Huh?
Poop or butter. Dirty Sanchez?
Yeah.
You don't know what Dirty Sanchez is? I'll tell you later.
No, tell her now. I'm just eating. Why would you ever want to wait on this? She's eating pig skins or something.
Pigs, yes.
Pork rind. Crackling.
No, those are not pork rinds.
Crackling?
Potatoes and pumpkin.
That's so far off from pigs.
Is it Doritos?
No,
Is it street taco?
not your streamy Doritos.
Oh. What now? I thought they're not Doritos.
No.
So they're all natural flavors?
They're pumpkin and sweet potato.
Oh, you're one of those people that eats like the natural stuff? Oh, that was awesome. Tastes like dog food. Or dog fur.
That's
Oh,
a
these
sweet-
look like they're real.
That's a sweet potato one.
Is it really a potato?
Give 'em.
Yeah.
I'll give 'em.
It tastes like
This was good.
Thanksgiving.
Sweet
It does not taste like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is
No, it
all
tastes like
about
apple pie.
Pumpkin pie.
That's a good one. It's called
potato. Rim
spicy.
jobs give heart attacks, especially the peanut butter kinds.
See? Rim jobs can give heart attacks too.
Really not.
What did I say, Mark? I don't even remember. He's like, wow, really?
I don't know.
Oh, this sounds like
I agree. Rim jobs can give heart attacks just like caffeine. Or whatever it is in an energy drink
Alright.
like that.
My video's already going, so let's make this one go.
Make it go.
make it so.
So,
Hold on. Where's my iced tea? Fuck, I drank it.
You want
you're
more?
about to make a drink and put that in your mouth.
I'm just trying to get rid of the food in my mouth. Wash it down faster.
Good
That was
though.
cool.
Aren't they good though?
Not
Now
nearly
that
as
I've
good
been
as
eating them more, they're
Doritos.
better. When I first started eating them.
Yeah. Oh,
Really
that's
nice.
one of those things. This tastes so natural. If I just keep eating it, I'll start to like it because I haven't had Doritos in a while.
Well, it's because when you expect one flavor and you don't get it, you have to keep eating.
No, it tastes natural. It doesn't. You know what it is? It's not giving that taste of like when I eat a Dorito, I want another one. Always.
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause they're addictive.
Yeah.
Artificial.
Salt.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. It's awesome. Then I want more. That one I don't really want more. It's like once I'm full, it's kind of just like I'm eating paper right now.
So Dirty Sanchez.
Oh, maybe that's what he was talking
Yeah,
about.
I got it now. Dirty Sanchez, finger in the butt. Take the finger, make a mustache with it.
Ew.
It's Dirty Sanchez.
I don't believe that. Like, what's to say that why?
Not
You
on
have to.
yourself,
You have to
on-
time
on
that
the
right.
partner.
If you don't really have to poop, that's really probably not going to work.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Or maybe
So
someone
it's-
didn't wipe real well.
Dingle
That's the wrong
berries.
person you want to be with.
Yeah.
This is not passion fruit juice.
Don't finger the dingleberry.
Oh.
That's not passion fruit juice.
No, it's a passion fruit syrup.
Oh.
You want to put 2 ounces of this in there? You want to know what it's going to taste like? It's going to taste like heart attack.
Like room
Like
job.
energy drink?
It's gonna taste like room job.
He's gonna have to look for him.
You're right. We should use that. We all need a good rim job right now. With some vodka. Give it a little numbing. It's in the refrigerator. It's a
Where we keep it.
juice called passion fruit juice.
Special juice. It's all inside.
Why is everybody typing Dirty Sanchez? Wow, really, Ian? Yeah, that just happened.
I didn't need to know that.
The thing
No,
is, the
you
fact that you didn't know that makes me wonder why you're not on the internet enough. Like, this is
Nobody
some
needs
stuff.
to know that.
You don't need. I didn't need to know that, but I know it.
I went to Catholic school from preschool actually, to college.
There you go.
There's the difference. College. 'Cause I'm gonna say, I didn't know what a Dirty Sanchez was in high school
I lived
either.
under a rock.
You need,
I did.
That's
you
sad.
need to go to Urban Dictionary. All these
You know what though?
Alright.
Sometimes
Yeah, you
don't
don't
mind
need to
having
know.
that non-urban dictionary.
Yeah, I like to know if somebody says something, I have to go figure out what it is. That
I know,
way,
because you know what? I'm not too proud to not ask. I'll ask. I was just I don't know what it is.
yeah,
So I'll
but
ask.
this is one of the things you want to not ask, because if you're in a group of people where it's assumed everybody knows, then you look like that girl that went to Catholic school. Like,
She was.
I am true to myself, Derek.
that's the problem.
You
That's
don't want
not
me
a
to be true to
problem.
myself?
Well, no.
I'm not good enough.
In this specific case,
Remember I said I was sensitive.
Yeah, she had a caution sign that said
You don't have to
cry.
just because you don't know what a Dirty Sanchez is. I don't know what's going on right now, but that's annoying. This computer runs really slow for some reason. So I'm at urbandictionary.com, and then I'm going to type dirty. I like. Oh my god, the internet is this thing. I've hit D. There we go. I don't know how to spell Sanchez, but I feel sorry for anybody who's got. No, see, Ian doesn't know what he's talking about. He's completely wrong. Oh wait,
So that's why people are
it says
laughing at
you
me.
guys are wrong. When a man and a woman engage in anal sex, then the man takes his penis and rubs it on the girl's upper lip, leaving a mustache. It's not a finger.
Ew.
Great.
Wow.
And there's a video here.
Even better. There's a video.
It's
That's-
not that.
why
I don't
is
know.
that sexy.
It's.
It's
I don't
not.
think there's nothing.
No.
Nothing on Urban Dictionary has to define as a sexy act.
Ugh.
And then there's a whole bunch.
He's the Michael's in the chat room who submitted this.
I have no idea what I'm looking for.
It's a juice. It's on its side in the refrigerator.
Okay.
Pink bottle box.
Are you drunk?
Oh no, there is a.
Eat another piece of pizza. Yeah.
Never mind. There is a female fingers and female and wiping involved here.
So there's two definitions.
Yeah.
One's a penis, one's a finger.
Yeah. Actually, this definition covers both of them. Either way, you get the same results.
Yeah.
Whether it's.
It
your
still has to
fingers
do
or
with anal and then wiping it.
And then why did it have to have 5 different definitions of the same thing?
Because no matter what you put up there, you need to wipe it across.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's people they just keep writing the same thing. Like, if one person has a definition, there's no need to write another definition that's exactly the
People
same.
like to
Found it.
pretend they know stuff.
Yeah.
I like pretending.
I love this.
Yep.
There's an embedded Charmin ad.
There's another. Do you know that there's another definition for your Mark Sanchez?
Yeah,
thing?
dirty.
Sanchez.
Mark does not sound like Mark Sanchez. That's not for. That's like a football player or
What's the
something.
definition?
Yes.
You use the
Yes.
penis instead of a
Or it
finger.
was.
Oh, dick in the ass and then dick on the face.
Yeah, or you could just use the penis. We gotta imply the rest. Based on the former usage. But, I mean,
Penis.
thank you for making sure to clear up any of that stuff.
D on the A, then D on the F.
Yeah.
Totally.
Uh,
Alright, let's record. Both cameras are going.
Boom, go.
Get off Urban
oh,
Dictionary.
I'm done. I'm trying to get a question of the day. All right, I'm good.
You got a keyboard in your shot.
I do.
So good.
Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. That's Ian Andrews. We're making the U-turn cocktail. This recipe consists of 2 ounces of passion fruit juice. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I couldn't find it.
Did you already pop the seal? No.
Nope.
It's open.
Oh, the kids are home.
Yeah.
1 ounce. They see passion fruit. They're like, woo! 1 ounce of vodka.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Why do I like that? I don't think
Well,
I
you
like
ever
that.
see my kids? They're pretty much like I am. 1 ounce of sour apple, ½ ounce of orange curacao. If you don't have orange, you can use blue. If you don't have blue, you can use clear. If you don't have clear, you can use any triple sec you can get. Doesn't really fucking matter. But orange seems to make more sense in this drink because this has got that orange color to it, and I wanted to keep the orange look. I figured blue was just going to be like, everybody has a blue cocktail.
Yeah.
It's time to get different.
I'm blue, I'm the avatar, I'm green.
We got some Scor vodka. We got some senior curacao, best curacao I've ever had. So if you prove me differently, then
Good.
send Ian at everydaydrinkers.com an email and say, you guys should try this curacao brand because it's better than senior, and Ian will figure it out, I think.
Yeah, and we'll try to get on the show.
And we'll try and get on the show.
And there's no such thing.
Yeah, so
I can't
it's
get
a fool's
apples.
errand, let's face it.
Right, it's a fool's errand. I can't get apple sour, so we're going to use the Cooper because that's what I got.
And who was this submitted by?
Oh! This is submitted by, hey, that's the name I was talking about earlier. Michael
It is.
Maltby.
Sounds good.
I'm going to go with that name.
think you're
Maltby.
right.
Or that be nerd.
We go by Michael in the hizzy.
For shizzy. Manizzy. What? You know.
Yeah.
Keeping it real.
Right here, Jennifer.
Some of this ice came out really good.
Thank you.
Intentionally?
You made it. I don't know.
Oh, here.
Every time you're finished, you always
Just
refill
saying.
them.
I do
Sometimes they get a little freaky. What you do is you refill them and stack them on top of each other
Yeah.
and freeze together
I try not to fill them all the way up, but that still happens.
because they expand.
Yes.
It's
That
science.
happens when ice freezes.
Imagine that.
It is science.
Imagine science.
Imagine science. We're using Welch's. This is a little bit sugary, but you know what?
It's probably going to be good.
Good.
Passion fruit is very sour in most cases, so it's always good to have. Oh, God, I love the smell of
I like the
passion.
color of this drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Very
good thing I
nice.
didn't use blue because it would have looked like every other blue drink.
Boring. Boring blue.
That's a wide old fast glass available at awesomedrinks.com.
What's that spoon you had? Is
That's-
it also available at
It's a
awesomedrinks.com?
professional something inch twisted spoon.
Something inch.
Available at awesomedrinks.com using CMC WSKY to save 15% until October 9th.
2015. You know someone's going to watch this next year and be like, oh, I'll use that code.
Yeah, CMC.
And then they'll email you like, oh, your code didn't work.
And I'll be like, here's a new one. At least I've got the customer acquisition at that point. I'm confused as well.
It's that
Did you
sour
sub
apple.
in your Jolly Rancher green apple vodka?
I don't know.
The question is, from the chat room, could you sub in your Jolly Rancher green apple vodka?
Well, I think the sweetness and the pucker or the sours
Yeah,
is going to really play in this drink better than like something that's stronger. And
I don't even know what to do with all those. They're probably over there. The sour apple, yeah, the sour apple. This sour apple has a sour flavor. The sour apple, the other one seems to have a little bit more of a sugary.
yeah,
Like you're.
I kind of like that with the sour though. I think it's
This tastes like molasses, like a dark sugary brown sugar type taste to it.
there's a little bit of chemical sweetness in there.
Taste doesn't freeze, water does, Ian.
What doesn't freeze? Taste.
Ice.
Ice does not freeze. Ice is the state of which water is in
Good point, Anthony.
when it's at a low temperature.
I stand correct.
What is? That's gotta be this playing it.
Oh yeah.
The apple is giving it a richness, like a. It's not sour though. Like it's not sour apple.
No, but
It is. I guess there's a little bit of sour in the finish after the
it
sweetness. of
plays
the
as
passion
the
fruit.
acid element in the drink. I think
Yeah.
because there's not
That's
a lot.
the chemicaliness
Yeah.
I think you're getting.
Yeah.
I don't get a lot of chemicaliness though. Oddly, I just get like this. It just tastes like we added a teaspoon of brown sugar.
It's good. I don't mind it.
It's
Like a good
it's
sweet summery cocktail.
It's a sweet and sour drink, but not acidic sour. Like not like a fresh sour mix sour.
Yeah. And I'm not left with the dryness in my
No.
mouth.
I do like the there is passion fruit. Like I get a passion fruit there.
There's passion fruit.
And the vodka is very silent. Doesn't have a lot of alcohol, ethanol, rubbing alcohol, any of that type of thing playing.
I think that has to do with the Scor vodka also.
Right. It doesn't have a lot
Tends
of
to be a milder vodka.
7 times distilled. That's a lot of
There's
distillation.
a lot of distillation. And milk, all the milk they use. Watch the Scor review, you'll understand.
Yeah. Unless it's not out yet.
And then just wait, it will be.
It will be out.
Eventually.
Because I think, let's see, last Saturday, which is tomorrow, is the 1776.
Oh, good. The James
With Doug. Yeah, the
James. I was
James.
a big fan of.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I don't know what, because Monday, I guess it could be the Scor, or it could be the Flip. No, I don't know.
Who knows?
It'll probably be Scor.
Yeah. If it's not out there, we'll...
No! It's going to be Bob's root beer whiskey.
Uncle Bob's root beer flavored whiskey.
If that needs to go up.
Backlog.
I like this, actually.
This-
You know what?
This
I
will
like...
go down kind of easy.
The thing is, when people submit drinks that have passion fruit, Derrick likey. Like, I don't care if it's puree, I don't care if it's fresh, I don't care if it's juice. Passion fruit's awesome.
There's certain combos, too, that like you submit, and it just tends to be good.
Yeah, like a triple combo, Street Fighter 2, like,
Yeah.
boom. Like,
I'm right on OJ. Boom.
oh, yeah. You cannot go wrong. You know the only way you can make Derrick like you more is build a cocktail that has passion fruit and almond, like an amaretto or Jat.
Oh, and
It's got to be down. Hurricane? I don't know, something.
top with a little liquor 43.
A little
There you
liquor
go.
43 solves all
And
problems.
Benedictine.
There,
Oh, that
You
weighted
need
my
to-
heart. Sorry.
you need to find a way to take everything that we love and make them into a single drink,
It'll be like
and
the ultimate
also make us love it.
Yeah.
Make it taste
Because
So for me, it would be a gin-based cocktail with
liquor 43,
Benedictine, liquor
Benedictine.
43, orange juice, and amaretto.
you just made the drink.
Just
made it.
You didn't make it very complex.
But someone can figure out the proportions. And
Yeah,
I'll be
to
happy.
make it taste good.
Yeah.
It's
Try that stuff out, people.
It's a long E in iced tea.
I like it.
Yeah. It can either reference your penis size. It could reference
Oh,
Long
no,
Island
it's
iced
definitely
tea.
referencing it. What do you mean
Well,
eat it?
duh.
there's multiple ways you can like be happy with the name title. Like,
True.
yeah, I'm the long E in iced tea.
Yeah,
You know why? Mm-hmm. That's right.
because the name's long.
Anyway,
It is a long name.
question of the day.
It's
Question
a video.
of the day.
Question of the day. No questions.
While you're taking out the question of the day,
Why
shout
did the
out.
chat room like
I will
us?
say that if you're interested, you should go to everydaydrinkers.com/newsletter, sign up for the newsletter. And if you like the content of the videos of the newsletter, you can go to patreon.com/CMC, donate to the show, help Derrick out. Go to everydaydrinkers.com/donate if you want to donate in a different way. And like us on Facebook at facebook.com/cocktailtv.
Yes, Derrick need money. So, you want to answer this question. If you had to describe yourself as an animal, which animal would it be? Bear.
I was going to say bear. Did you say bear for me? Okay, yeah. I'm bear.
I wouldn't have.
Is that fair?
I'm not.
Bear, you think?
Pussycat.
Huh?
Nice bear.
Smoky?
Nice bear. Smokey bear. He puts out fires. And tells you to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Like
That's Spike Lee.
I'm a lion.
I know.
I'm the
You're
king of the
lying.
jungle.
She's a lion.
What'd you be?
I don't know.
You know what I'd like to be?
Fox, you're shifty.
And
She doesn't cry enough.
She
Foxes
says,
don't cry
she says weird things sometimes. Ding, 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 ding.
That's a Siri reference. What does the box say, Siri?
This song.
This is a song.
But we just used it like 3 weeks ago. Oh, that was live chat. Never mind.
Okay.
Just Google. Do what does Fox say?
No.
I want to be a meerkat. No. What those little? You know the little.
Cat.
A prairie dog.
Same difference.
I do that every day when she gets
Yeah,
home
he
from
does.
working out.
He's a
Because
prairie dog.
well, when I sit like my monitor's here in the living room,
You're a cat.
and when
You
when
sleep
she comes
late.
home,
You stay
I
up.
pop up.
You stay up late. You sleep in.
That's not an owl.
Okay.
A night owl.
Cats are nocturnal too.
Yeah. They're semi.
No, no,
They're most active.
no.
in the
I want to be one
dawn
of those
dusk.
things that the neighbors, the people down the street have. I want to be one of those little like rats
Oh,
ferret?
those flying things.
flying
Oh,
ferrets.
a sugar glider.
Yeah,
I am a sugar glider.
Okay.
What?
A sugar glider.
I don't know.
Do you not know those
I've
sugar
never
gliders?
heard of them.
You've
Can-
never
can-
heard of a sugar glider?
Can a sugar
Really?
glider lick
It's
their
an
own
exotic
nuts?
pet.
Yeah,
They're cute.
I'm an exotic
They're
pet.
cute.
Can I lick my own nuts?
but they're nocturnal.
If you want to.
All right.
Are you asking permission or knock yourself out, buddy?
Don't you do that already?
Your show.
No, it's I got too many vertebrae.
That can be fixed.
I don't really know if that has anything to do with it. It might be
Flexibility, man.
ribs.
Flexibility.
It's a big snow leopard.
Big snow leopard. That's a Mac release.
It is
So there's your question today. Blah blah blah. We did everything.
Giraffe? No.
giraffe.
They will never lick their own.
I know you like
You
giraffes.
can't lick your own vagina if
You
you're
be a puppy?
giraffe.
You look anything.
I'm sorry. No, I was laughing at him. Inappropriate comment.
I am full of inappropriate comment. I am an inappropriate
I
comment.
would like to be a puppy.
Okay.
But they grow up and then
Peacock?
Puppies are cute.
yeah.
Yeah, let me fly.
I want to be a cockatrice. Oh wait, that's not good because that's not the
Anyway.
word cocket.
Maybe
I want to be a
basilisk.
chimera, a basilisk. Yeah.
Maybe a hydra.
I want to. No, that's too.
Dragon.
I'd
Dragons
argue.
sleep a lot.
I'd argue with myself.
We
Oh.
exhausted this.
Awesome! Shout outs! Did we do those?
No, yeah.
Shit, really? Well, I got them all highlighted, so here we go. Ready? Shout out to Adrian from Gothenburg, Sweden.
Jameson in Iceland.
Jameson and I. Jameson. I was thinking. Okay, I think of this, the whiskey.
Yeah, you
Jameson's from Iceland, obviously. Jameson in Iceland from Iceland. Todd. Small
Oh, I
farm.
bet he's in it.
Todd Allen. He's from Kentucky, United States. Not the other Kentucky.
Wesley Cordius from Florida.
Or Texas, but we can go either way.
Or
I'm going to say Texas.
It's
We're going to go
Texas.
Wesley.
The eyes aren't matching things.
You said that. Matt Schwanda from Florida, United States, not like the Florida down south. In
That is
South
Florida.
America.
What?
But there has to be another Florida something.
There's a Florida, Massachusetts, okay?
Not that one.
There's a Florida, Massachusetts, really.
That's
Look it up. Chloe
Oh.
Gay from New Zealand. Stay
New Zealand.
Don't ever change.
Sure, don't change.
Don't change New Zealand.
And then finally,
Oh, wait, that's our seventh shout out.
whatever.
That's okay.
Ivan Soda Popinski
Papa.
Popov from
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria. We didn't go with the state.
Plovdiv.
Providence.
Yeah.
Plovdiv.
Plovdiv, Bulgaria. Yeah.
I
Ivan,
just
Ivan's,
chat room sometimes.
yeah, he's active on the YouTube channel and stuff. So
From Bulgaria.
thank you all for submitting the survey.
I thought he was
and,
from
And I'll have to say, Dan had the best one from Ice Age, the sloth.
Oh yeah.
That would be cool.
What?
The
What animal would you be? I'd be a sloth.
Oh,
The
nice.
sloth.
Your
Oh, okay.
D&D is showing. Shit. Sorry. We good?
Yeah,
Good.
Oh, everything's done.
we've geeked out.
Hey,
Let's
you know-
wrap it up.
Have you been using this?
Yeah.
We
Oh,
never mentioned.
you know what? You can get these pink shakers at
It's
awesometrace.com.
October.
You can't get these pink
Oh, yeah?
shakers at awesometrace.com.
I don't think you can.
What were we going to mention about these?
Yeah, what were you
It's
mentioning?
Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
That's all. It was really
Oh.
easy. It's pink.
It's pink.
Just
It's
you know,
October.
be aware.
Be aware.
Which is not a drink.
You love movies.
Big fan of the tits.
Hey, should we do a lead-in?
Oh
Yes.
shit! Yeah. Ready? Aha! My nipple. You get ready? Today we're gonna make the U-turn cocktail. Did we mention that anywhere in the video?
Probably not.
Yeah, I think we did.
It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so pink. And this drink,
Has passion fruit juice
which is kind of pink, and green.
and a lot of awesome.
And stay tuned to see all the awesome pink stuff happen to our nipples.
So strange. Okay, Mel Blanc is coming out.
Let me see.
Really?
So I know you're having fun. You Mel Blanc.
Oh, that's not bad.
You get it? I got one. Whenever you just go up and go, Cancer Awareness Month, and punch her in the nipple. What are you doing,
Where?
Cancer Awareness Month? We're now both aware of it.
No, it's not bad.
Because it tastes like passion fruits and something else. Apple,
Definitely something else.
molasses,
have. I don't know what though.
Molasses.
More passion fruit?
See what I
It
did
does
there?
taste sweet, kind of like a candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably
Sweet.
the passion fruit.
Sweet
That
like
passion
candy.
fruit is super sweet.
Because it's got to be. Oh, what's this?
Passion fruit.
Passion fruit has many names. Chinola, Dominican Republic. Granadilla, South America. And Parsha, Puerto Rico.
It's sour in the Dominican.
They're sour in most places from what I can tell.
Yeah, yeah.
Passion fruit seeds were first brought to Australia in 1880. They clearly love the climate. They have grown like wildflowers ever since. Well, what the fuck? I want to grow some.
I want to grow like wildflowers. We
I
can't
know.
grow 'em around here.
I would love a passion fruit
I
vine.
want to grow cherries that we can actually get instead of the animals getting.
Well, it takes a
You know
couple
what you
years.
should do?
Yeah,
If the yield is too low.
I want our cherries to be like our pears and our plums.
I know. I don't see any of those. What, you
The
do?
animals got theirs and we got ours.
Are we breaking ice?
Someone is.
Ice breaking. Where's my? Did you bring my?
Hammer of Thor.
Did you bring my bag down?
Lewis bag?
Yeah. No,
It's
I
on
can
the
get it.
stool. It was on the stool.
Why did
okay.
this just land
I
on my
meant to
nuts?
bring it down and
Is that what we're making?
That's what we're making.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Oh, do we have isn't there Demerara in here? Yeah, you didn't bring that. Huh?
What's more?
Oh,
Yeah, he's all over this.
Is there more way in?
So what did you decide to do about your personal trainer, or did you decide?
No, not yet. He hasn't addressed it, so I'm just not going to yet. I just don't
When
know.
is it actually up? Or is
In
it?
a couple weeks.
Oh, in a couple weeks.
Yeah, like middle of October.
Oh.
Yeah, because I remember I did it right after I got back from Florida last year.
Mm-hmm.
And
Do you always go down at the same time?
pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah. One year I went with my mom just in September, but last year we went Columbus weekend.
What?
I think the year before I went. Yeah, the past few years we went
Yeah.
Columbus weekend.
Oh yes.
I'm back and forth about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boobies. Oh my God, he's doing that on purpose again, isn't he?
Most likely.
There we go.
He likes to aggravate.
Why did he put this ice here? Because I guess I gotta crush it, so he's putting it near me. I see what he's trying to do. Sometimes you have to just outthink the Ian before the Ian outthinks you. Where the hell they put the tongs?
Over there.
Right there.
I'm ready now.
You're
Clack
the
'em. Clack, clack, clack. When do you go down to Florida?
We leave Thursday
Oh, okay.
night.
When do you come back?
Monday night.
Huh.
Too short. I wish I was down there.
Passion fruit will live here. You can have a passion vine, but it's never going to grow, I think. But it won't grow passion fruit. Making it just a vine.
What do you guys usually do? Hang out?
Yeah, we just hang out by the pool,
Yeah.
and then
Where
it's
are you
right
hanging
near
out by
Disney,
the pool?
So my mom likes to go into like the parks at night. To
Oh yeah.
Just walk around really. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to Florida next week?
Mhm.
That sucks for us. Because I'm
Huh?
here.
Oh.
Well, she gets to go to Florida, and we get to sit in this fall weather.
I love fall.
Dude, that's the thing. Like I.
Yeah, but
this
it's nice in
weekend
Florida
is
this
gonna
time
be
of
so crummy. I'm like, I'm excited to go to Florida for sure. But I'm like, oh, the weekend's probably gonna be beautiful. And
Yeah.
I have all the I love fall.
Yeah, I like fall
So
too.
I just have all these things.
Yeah,
that I
but if
want
you're
to
in
do.
Florida right now, isn't it nice?
No, it's beautiful. That's what
Oh,
I'm saying.
yeah.
Like, I honestly I'm excited to go, but I
Yeah.
just wish this weekend here was going to be nice because like the leaves are finally starting.
Be good
to
next
change.
weekend.
I know, but
This time in Florida is pretty nice.
like if
Good
I were
nice.
to go to Florida like all winter long, I'd be
Yeah.
happy.
I'd be happy there, pretty much.
We went in February and it was hot.
Was it really? See, that's the thing. Like I mean,
We
it's
did?
still the weather is
Oh, yeah.
better than
A few
up
years
here,
ago.
but sometimes it can be freezing.
Yeah,
Like,
sometimes it
yeah.
can be.
I went to
That's
Fort
like
Lauderdale.
December, It's like cold.
And we all needed sweatshirts.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, we should have. My boss was pissed because he planned it all. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, it was for like, 3 days, whatever. And we get there and everybody's bitching because it's so cold. He's like, I planned this whole thing, got the rooms, got where our plans, where we're going, got dinner reservations, and all you're doing is bitching. I'm like, well, it's kind of cold and I'm in
The thing
Florida.
is, like, because then you go like somewhere tropical.
I want it to be tropical.
Florida, you want it to be warm
Yeah.
and.
I don't think it's too much to ask for.
No, I remember one year we went with my cousins. It was and just like got New Year, so it was like beginning of January, obviously, and it was freezing, and they only brought like shorts and t-shirts
really?
and stuff, and it was in the 40s.
Oh my god.
It got like really
Wow.
cold.
And I think
That
even
is really cool.
when we were in-
and I felt so bad for them because they were just.
Yeah, because when we went to Fort Lauderdale and it was cold, it was warmer here. Because I remember looking at the news going, wow, it's like
Yes.
70
'Cause I was
degrees
like, wow,
back
it's
home,
really
Yeah.
and we're freezing.
But when we went back in February, it was quite a few years ago now, it was like 85 to 90 in February.
Yeah, but that was like about
And
2 in the
to us, it
afternoon.
felt like super hot
Yeah.
because it's February.
But that
here,
was like
so-
in the afternoon, it would get
That's
nice. Yeah.
that way, yeah. But when we got there, I think it was pretty chilly.
Yeah, I was. Like,
Yeah, we did have sweatshirts on when we got
Yeah.
there.
Really?
Yeah.
But then, like, I think it was just the first 2 days, and then it was like,
Then
high,
it was,
high.
yeah, like, holy crap. This is
Awesome.
I know. I think it depends upon where in Florida too you go.
Yeah.
Because I know we're in Orlando, so that's like central,
Yeah,
like
right.
not near the coast
You
or
don't have the
anything.
wind.
Yeah.
Or down south. Like my grandparents, they had a place in Naples, so we went there one February vacation, and it was gorgeous. It was so
Oh, yeah.
hot and warm.
Yeah.
But then Orlando definitely is a little bit chillier.
Yeah.
Usually.
And that's why we always usually go April vacation because
Yep.
to swim, I need like 85 to 90.
Oh,
because
yeah. Even down there, because I mean, like, think about it. They don't heat all the pools.
Yeah,
They
and so
rely on the sun.
exactly. So it's
So-
like I need it to be warm to swim, and if I'm going tropical,
Oh,
I want to
yes,
swim.
I wanna
So,
Oh, I totally agree.
so I go for April instead of February.
It
What
is
are you eating?
because February, one year we were going in,
Smells
there
like
was a big snowstorm, so our
sweet
flight got
potato and
canceled.
Oh
pumpkin.
yeah.
Oh.
And like we ended up finding
Nice and cool in Nolan.
but still,
Right.
it's
Nolan's
so
not
you never
cool,
know.
Yeah. True.
Nice and cool in New Orleans.
I didn't get a
Oh
Minsk.
yeah. I bet New Orleans is really cool.
Well, right now,
Screw the Minsk.
It's not cool.
if it's 100 and something degrees, and right now it's probably not.
Yeah, right now it's probably 80.
That's pretty damn cool.
It would be cool. All
The
right.
stink blows
All
off.
right.
So that's for the crushed
Actually, I
ice.
walked out of the gym, which is in Nashua,
Who?
the other day, and it smelled
Crushed ice, I
like
gotta
New
shake one.
Orleans when we were down there. I'm like, why does it smell like
We
New
did
Orleans around
Monday
here?
night, the gym was like, it felt like it was in the middle of July.
Yes.
Because it was so humid
Yeah.
outside. And they only had the, like, the door open.
Oh, they didn't even have
No
AC on?
AC.
No
I was like,
way.
this
Fall.
is the
Your
worst
kitchen was
I've
really
ever
cold.
felt.
I had
Oh,
to shut
that
the window.
sucks.
It was awful.
Oh, up there now?
They're cheap.
Yeah, I just
Like,
my
Oh,
goal
a
was
little
to
bit
stop
ago.
the fire alarm
Yeah,
from going
that's
off when I was
Yeah.
cooking.
Yeah, no, this was like the last time I went up.
Yeah.
Before
What?
I opened the windows in the kitchen because they were cooking, so I didn't want the fire alarm to go off
Oh,
while
I
we were
do that every
recording.
day.
Well, she poured something in the fire in
the
the thing.
grease, well, we cooked meatloaf a long time ago, but it was over the pan that it was in, so I'm like, oh, I'll put down tinfoil so it
Yeah.
doesn't spill. Well, it was a lot over apparently, and it still
And it
spilled.
still smelled. Oh,
So
So
now it
then,
just
like the
burns
last
every time
night
you
now,
use it.
for like the last 5 times we've used the oven,
It goes
the
off.
the fire alarm's go on. So I just take the fire alarm off. I'm like,
That's
screw
it.
this.
And I gotta go
I'm
find
like,
the fire
Jenny,
alarm.
open the window.
yeah, you're fanning the phone like, Brianna, take this. Go like this.
And I was only cooking asparagus.
Oh wow. All right.
You gotta watch that asparagus. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I do.
Are you sure you're ready?
Yes. Ready?
Let's do this.
Welcome to Comment Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. That's Ian Andrews. We're making for you guys the 1950s version of the zombie.
We've made zombies before.
We made
This is a
zombie.
different version.
There's at least 6 versions.
At least.
No, but there's 6 versions coming from just Dawn Beach. That doesn't include everybody who's invented shit since then.
Jesus, Dawn.
And we'll explain why in just a short few moments.
Do you want to talk about what's in the drink while I make it?
I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I just can't see it because there's so many freaking
There's a lot of
ingredients.
things in the drink. That's the problem.
We're going to use Lemon Heart. Oh, you got that. Lemon Heart 151. As we learned in a previous episode, Lemon Heart doesn't always get a good substitution when you're working with Hamilton.
Hamilton 151.
You could try it. Might not be right.
Well, we like
I know.
Hamilton.
I know Jeff Beachbum-Berry, who documented this recipe, also said Eldorado 151 didn't work for this recipe. So I'm going to guess Lemon Heart's probably your best. If you don't have it, you work with what you have. So it's going to be 1 ounce of Lemon Heart, 1 ounce of gold Puerto Rican rum, 1 ounce of light Puerto Rican rum. If you don't have Puerto Rican rum, don't fret. Use a light rum and a goldish rum from your favorite area.
We're using Don Q. Because,
which is a Puerto Rican rum.
There's a gold and a clear.
Over 70% of the market in Puerto Rico for just Don Q, so you probably will be able to find it, even locally. That's our Don Q's running low. I'm going to talk to Don Q and see if they'll send us some more.
That'd be cool.
Because I can only buy a handle, and it's a little nauseous. A handle's like $9 or $10 really. An ounce of lime juice. It's on the bottom shelf too, which pisses me off. Because the Don Q is not any different than Bacardi, but Bacardi's like up at the top. An ounce of lime juice. Ounce of lemon juice. So you get a lemon-lime blend here. An ounce of pineapple juice. An ounce of passion fruit juice, not a puree in this case. A teaspoon, which is a bar spoon around here someplace.
I already get it.
Okay. Of a demerara syrup. If you want to make a demerara syrup, use some turbinado sugar or demerara sugar from like, what's the one that's sort of the Domino? Domino.
Yeah.
They have one. It's like it's a molasses sugar. Or you can buy BG Reynolds Rich Demerara from AwesomeDrinks.com. Obviously, that would be your first choice to make.
Or Eli Mason.
Or Eli Mason, Rich Demerara, or just Demerara, or whatever. Or you can get a spice Demerara, add a little Christmas hint to it, which I'm sure if Don Beach was alive would love. And that would be the Cocktail and Sons version. All at AwesomeDrinks.com. Lastly, a dash of Angostura bitters. So, that, my
Which
friends...
you're going to have to pass me, because that's over there.
In a mint sprig, if you had one, which I bought specifically for this recipe, but I don't feel like getting, so I'll find a new use for it. What do you need now?
Just the angle.
Oh, yeah. Have some mango.
Thanks.
Nice
Not to be
big
confused with
healthy
mango.
fish. All right, we're going to shake it. Oh, crushed ice. Shit. I'm going to catch up before he's beat me.
I'm sure
I don't know where the ice tongs went. Thanks, Ian. So I will do...
I don't know either.
I will do the... Oh, wait, no.
I think the underpants gnomes took them.
No, I remember clacking them when he was upstairs.
Thanks for blaming it on me.
Hey, you know what? That's what I do. That's my thing. Are we gonna crush ice that thing too? Or
Probably.
is this a dump? I don't really...
So we're going to shake with the crushed ice, and we're going to dump it.
Yeah.
And maybe we want to add
You
crushed
wanna
ice to
crushed ice
top? I
that
don't know.
shit. Yeah, you do. Why not? I'm gonna hurt my fingers. What?
So,
That's how you crush it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Ian's dad sent us.
So this,
He was here
This
one
is a
time
zombie
and we were banging
without-
out there in the garage, and he's
Probably
like,
not.
"Oh, I'll send you. I got this."
Yeah.
zombie
So I
without
put, like,
the
CMC
absolute
on it and
no.
everything. Yeah, that's super
Yes. So, a little history on this in a second. This doesn't have absinthe, so you can get away from having to worry about that. It doesn't have a lot of things actually. It doesn't use Dawn's mix. Wow, that's awesome.
Good shot.
So,
Hey, man.
nice shot.
Nice shot.
Filter. I'll add a little bit more ice. Did I call it right? That's right, Pat?
No one saw that, Ian. No one.
Nope, I didn't think so. Thanks, Jen. Very good, Tim. That's all that matters.
I see that on the video when I re-edit it.
But you can't yell at me now.
I'll text you over Facebook. I've done that before.
It's true.
Hold on. That was expensive.
Maker.
I don't like when expensive shit starts to fall. Hey now!
Let me pour this in and then you can top it.
Oh.
You don't know how much space it's going to take up.
It's gonna take all the space I want.
See, look at that. You pour in all that ice and... What are we left with?
Oh, left
Damn
with
it.
attitude.
Trying. I'm trying. I'm working on my attitude.
You gotta work on
I'm trying
that.
to be an ass.
You're gonna need to ask harder. Wait.
What?
That's what he said.
That's what you said. Thanks, Jen.
No problem.
That's an awesome idea.
That's why you have bar. What do you call this thing?
Backs.
That's why you have a heavy-duty rail mat available at AwesomeDrinks.com.
Yeah.
So, oh no!
Judo chop!
Sorry, for some reason, I instinctually was trying to numb your arm.
I don't know why, but there's a fruit fly right there.
There's a fruit fly? Are you
That's
kidding me?
protein.
I killed all those. That is a fruit fly. Where did that come from?
Move it
The drink.
over a bit.
Yeah, but where did it come from? Keep going. Oh, high far. We'll go with this.
Good.
I don't know. Find out. Ah!
There's that shirt.
Too late. Dickle.
Schmur! Schmurdy bird.
Oh my god.
Birdie schmur. Ah, Dim Mock!
they did. There's someplace. What the fuck was that?
No, Jake, I'm on a highlight reel.
That's what I mean. Well, it's the same thing. It goes to the same place.
You got pants on your, and you paint on your pants.
What?
Oh, look
Why is there so much? Oh, I thought that was
Packing
spilled.
peanuts.
That's packing it.
You know what Jim Mock is, right? The death touch.
So I'm like, why is he speaking Klingon for some reason? Weird. Klingon?
It's a Star Trek thing, but that wasn't Klingon, so don't worry.
It just sounded like it was Klingon.
Who's Chinese? It's okay.
I don't know Chinese, but I know Klingon. I was thinking of what they say when they get on the. There's something they say when you get on the. I feel your pain.
Yeah. It says puckery.
Yes. So this was submitted by Christopher Moland. Did I say that right? You put this book
As a survey.
as a survey. One of our survey guys, one of the folks that submitted our survey results.
Committed a survey crime.
So we're doing shout outs to those people, which we'll do here. We're also doing their cocktails as requested by them.
If they requested.
And if they make a cocktail, it doesn't require me to fucking do gymnastics to make it. Fucking edible flowers. The only thing we're missing
Easy
here.
Whipper.
You have edible flowers. They're called hibiscus.
But I think it means like those flowery.
Edible flowers just means something you can eat.
Fair enough.
So, a little history lesson for y'all.
Mm.
We want to go through the tasting, and then we'll do the history second. This tastes like it has grapefruit juice, but it doesn't.
It's the lemon and lime, an ounce of lemon and lime. It's puckery sour.
Isn't a zombie supposed to have grapefruit?
It's supposed to have
I
absinthe,
can't
but there's no
remember.
absinthe in this one.
No, there may be some that have grapefruit as well. I'm not being Mai Tai though.
This is definitely tiki, obviously.
Yes, it has.
Not just because of the tiki godhead.
It doesn't have
Available
a
at offspring.com, but it's just
right. This.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. CMC WSKY, 15% off until.
October 9th, 2015.
It's a good rum cocktail. Has the 151 electricity to it.
Yeah. It's got some citrus pucker.
I would think in this case, if you, I don't know, I feel like you could substitute any of the 151s for this, but I don't know. He did say it's different. I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna assume Jeff Barry knows what you're talking about. It's puckery. There's a large level of citrus in here. There's 2 ounces of citrus. So the end is dry, puckery bite. But I like it. It makes you, it's another one of those drinks that makes you want to sip again.
Yeah.
Because it's sweet up front. It's like a mullet, right? It's like a cocktail mullet. It's sweet in the front, dry in the back.
It's like the opposite of mullet. It's
Yeah,
a
it's
dry in the
party
front.
in the back.
It's like a
Yeah.
Scullen.
Yeah. This is the party up front and the business in the back.
And they have no hair in the front.
This is like that goth emo bangs with a shaved head. You've seen that, right?
No.
They have like the big hair come
Yeah,
down
they
and then
go
they're
through
like
that.
shaved.
Yeah, that's old though.
Yeah.
That wasn't that from like that mid-90s?
Olds are old too.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
Mullets are even older.
I guess for some reason qualifying the age of what I was thinking didn't make any sense considering we were talking about mullets to start with.
The anthropologist.
You can get the pineapple. You get passion fruit, I get a little bit of passion fruit. But
Yeah,
there's
I get
the bite comes in real quick.
the bite is in there. Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
good though.
So, if you're wondering why would we make a zombie up a gazillion times, and why would I call this a 1950s Don Beach? What I did in this recipe for Christopher is I transferred out what he originally wrote was 2 teaspoons of brown sugar, and I replaced it by going through the 1950s version of this that Jeff Barry documented, which called for 1 teaspoon of Demerara, which makes more sense than brown sugar.
Yeah.
So I said, let's go with the Demerara syrup. It's also a little simpler, I think, and it won't sink because it's already a syrup, so you don't have to worry about it being suspended.
It
It's
takes a
also
long shaking it to integrate it.
right. And now the zombie itself, the reason why you have to have so many recipes is fourfold. First, it's like a vulva. So first, sexual reference.
In case you didn't.
Yeah. So the first thing is, and this is what started Tiki. Before the zombie,
There was no
Tiki wasn't a thing. I'll put the original recipe at the end. Unfortunately, we forgot grenadine in the original recipe, which is devastating because I wanted to make it as original as possible.
Oh, is there grenadine in this?
No, the
the
original,
original
the one
recipe,
we did
okay.
with Curtis.
Gotcha.
So there's a teaspoon of grenadine, whatever. You can put that in there. But that recipe is the original. This recipe was documented actually prior. Even though the other was a 1930 recipe, the 1950s recipe was figured out first. And so it starts the tiki craze the zombie did, not necessarily this specific recipe. Until the Mai Tai came along with Trader Vic, this was the recipe to create. Because it was scary and mysterious and nobody knew how to create it. Which is why there were so many variants. What? I don't know what he said. So this is attributed to Don Beach. This specific recipe is Louis Spivak, I believe is his name, created a book in the 1950s called Barbecue Chef. Barbecue Chef featured this specific recipe. Now, when I say there's 6 documented, these are the ones that Jeff Beach found.
Okay.
Out of these, this recipe, the theory is that Don Beach didn't like to give away his secret recipes, right? So in order to first off make it simpler.
There's a reason they're secret.
Right, exactly. So to make it simpler, get rid of Don's mixes and all the other, and the cinnamon simple syrups, he made a simpler recipe for the book, which involved a lot less rich simple syrup. That's probably the most exotic thing found in here, besides the cocktails.
Passion fruit.
Yeah, passion fruit's up there, but you can usually get passion fruit. So the theory is he created this recipe to present in this book because it was very much easier to create, and it left that mysterious, hey, how come this doesn't taste like the ones at Don Beach's restaurant? Right? It meant he could hold the original recipe longer and nobody would know. Gotcha. So there was both the idea of giving something people can make easier and not giving the original one.
Okay.
Which also is why there's so many variants. He would create new variants over time anyway as he perfected it, because he would continually...
It's like counterintelligence.
In one way, it's
right.
both...
You're
spreading out bad information on purpose.
Yeah.
Then, he's also trying to perfect it over the years. So a lot of his recipes got different as he grew, and as he changed recipes and times changed. And he just kept calling it the zombie or whatever his drink was. He would just keep the name the same and alter the recipe. So, depending on who was bartending at the time, if they snuck and found the recipe, that was the recipe they documented, but it wasn't the original.
If they were bartending?
No, because Don Beach would hide the recipe by putting them in generic bottles, like Don's Mix number 2, Don's Mix number 5.
Oh, he just mixed it all and they just poured
they have
it.
no idea what was in it. Another company was creating the Don's Mix. They knew the components of what was in the mix, but they didn't know the recipe. So they only had that, which is how he got the original recipe back, by finding all the books to who created the original...
Private key, public key encryption.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, Jen?
Totally.
So he had to go find the people who created the mixes to figure out what they were.
So wait. Don the Beachcomber Barry invented computer security and
No.
encryption?
Don Beach
TGP.
is different than Jeff Barry. So not Don the Beachcomber Barry, it was Don Beachcomber, and then Jeff
Don the Beachcomber, Jeff Beachcomber.
Beach Bum.
Beach,
272.
Dawn.
One's an
I'm
author.
so confused.
The other's
I've
a recipe
seen one
creator.
before.
Because the one's alive, the other
One's
one's not.
alive.
Alright.
I don't know.
Question of the day?
He's not done.
With all these Dawns and Beaches and I thought
Well, if
you
you
were done. Sorry.
if you want to learn all the details and you don't want to listen to me come up with all the reasonings behind this, get Jeff Beach Bum Berry's remixed, not the original book, Sip and Safari, I think it is, unless you want the original, but the remixed version. No, it's upstairs. I'm reading it. Has all the recipes that he's documented or that have been documented based on Don Beach.
Okay.
But you'll also find if you just go to, I don't know, whatever, San Francisco place, the place you get sushi.
Oh yeah, San
Right?
Francisco Kitchen.
You go there and you get a zombie, if they have that.
They will, probably.
It's going to probably be, it's not going to be any of the 4 or 6 that you see. It'll be something that tastes or was inspired by the original, but
Right, but
nobody
no
had
one
it.
knows.
They don't go through the work of figuring out what the original recipe is. And
They find a
following it.
recipe, and that's the recipe.
Right. Shout-outs?
Let's do some shout-outs.
All right. Did we do these ones yet? No.
No.
Adrian? Yes, we did.
Yes.
We will start with
Old that shiz.
that one. You want to do it first?
Shout out to Chris Wilkins of Alabama. Thank you for submitting the survey. And
You're from Alabama, so
Yeah.
there's that.
he likes his cocktail and spirit history.
He does?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Kyle Wood! Kyle! From Illinois. Kyle has won pretty much, 90% of the contests we've probably put on here?
Kyle makes good drinks.
Yeah.
That makes good.
It's a rule at this point.
Inspired drinks that are very creative. Ooh, Luca?
Luca Flavier from
Oh, good. Yeah, I see where you got that. The funny characters.
Niedersachsen,
Germany.
Germany. Is that
Niedersachsen. Sachsen.
Niedersachsen?
Sachsen.
He speaks German. I don't. Very well.
Sachsen.
How about you do the next one?
Dave Jones from I can't speak UK. Kidderminster?
Yeah, Kidderminster.
Sounds German.
You do not
Kidderminster,
want to go to his
UK.
locker. I'm just saying.
David Jones locker?
Bad. Leah McPherson from South Yorkshire.
And that's in the United Kingdom as
In the
well.
United Kingdom also.
As it turns out, it's
Thanks
not
to-
in New Jersey.
Thanks for the United Kingdom representation.
Peter Irera from New Jersey. He also has his own channel, Spirit Cocktails. You can go check him out on the YouTube.
He was on your show.
He's been. That's true. He's actually been at Go's on the show, so there's that.
Yeah, for a week, I think.
Yep.
I wasn't around that week.
You want to get Peter
Federico Gazia, a.k.a. Junior.
from
Thanks,
WA.
Junior, from Washington.
And that's it.
Yeah.
We're good. We did more than we needed.
Question of the day.
Question of the day.
Well,
You got one?
we should also say that if you love the show, if you watch the show, if you want to support the show, go to patreon.com/CMC. You can donate, help Derrick make more than 59 cents an hour doing this, and, or you can go to everydaydrinkers.com/donate and donate also there. While you're at everydaydrinkers.com, go to everydaydrinkers.com/newsletter and sign up for the newsletter. Lots of typing.
Yeah, but you could all that could be done in 5 seconds. Of course, when you donate, you just add. You know what? If you just donate $1 a month, I don't fucking. That's that. Everybody of all, if we could get 700 out of the 60,000 people
To donate $1.
to donate $1, I'd be fine.
That'd be
I might
pretty
actually
amazing.
be able to do this and survive
That'd be crazy.
instead of trying to pay my mortgage. Respirator, the CMC WSKY, 50% off at Austin Drake. So if you want to get this mug's like $18.99 unless you buy 5 of them. So you want to save that 15%? You know how to do it now. It's not magic.
That's a couple bucks.
It is a couple bucks.
About a couple bucks.
About a couple bucks?
About a couple bucks.
That's probably. I guess we're good.
Between 2 and 3. About 250.
About 250.
250.
Other than that, I guess we've covered everything we needed. Oh no! Question today. What is the one thing you will never do again? Come on, Ian. What is it? You know?
What should I never do again?
You don't have to say anal. Boy anal.
I was going to say receiving aid.
Only once.
Only once.
Just in prison.
Doesn't count in prison.
Yeah, prison doesn't count because there's some things that just happen.
It's not about sex. It's
No,
about
it's about survival.
establishing alpha
Dominance.
Yeah.
Because he's been in prison so many times.
Too many times.
You jumped out and played, didn't you?
YouTube has
I do that
donate on,
again.
on CMC page too.
I would rather not get in a motorcycle accident again.
Oh, you got in a motorcycle accident?
That's a small one.
You must. You have all your limbs.
Did you get road rash?
A little bit.
I have a hard time thinking of something.
It was a 5-mile-an-hour crash though, but it fucked up my cup.
I bet.
So I'll not do that.
Your cup?
My back up. Fucked my back up. It hurt.
Say you
for like
wearing
a
a
month.
cup when you ride a motorcycle? That's pretty hardcore. I would never let Ian splash me with a citrus again.
Say never.
Would you never do it
Oh.
again?
I know what it is. I would never go to U-Haul to have anything installed in my vehicle ever again.
Would you have another kid?
No.
There you go. That's a big one.
No, but you know what?
Two is enough.
If it came down to having to go to U-Haul again,
Or having another kid.
Or having another kid.
Oh, buddy.
well, it's more
Let's get ready for a baby
Two
shower.
For the kid.
it's more pleasurable than going to U-Haul.
Yes, as the person who doesn't have to carry the kid for 9 months and then spit it out.
Not my problem.
Yeah. Oh, it would be.
Would you?
I feel like I'm gonna say never have a kid again because I got to deal with her making those noises about yelling.
Noises. You mean like the
No,
noises?
no,
Do you
like
make
the,
the- you make
like
those
the
in your brain?
yelling at me for having that happen. So,
You did this to me!
yeah, yeah. I don't want to deal with that.
I'm sure she doesn't want to either.
I should be afraid of mustard and shit.
Only if you use it to defend yourself. Shut up, woman! That may explain a lot of things.
Maybe.
So you couldn't come up with anything besides the
Motorcycle
shower
accident.
sex? Oh yeah, motorcycle.
Yeah.
Shower sex? Is that what you just said?
That's what he said.
The prison.
Oh.
Prison sex. They're not gonna do it in the
Why would you
hallway.
never have shower sex again?
Oh,
Is that bad?
go pick up that bar soap type of thing.
I'll probably never buy a multifamily house again.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
one.
I'll stick with that's a good one.
If he gets slumlord?
Yeah.
more slumlord.
He'll never be a slumlord again. Fair answers. Answer the question right below. Leave your text, like the video, subscribe, and share. Do it now.
And watch some other videos.
That's right. Because we're Andre.
Lead in.
Ready?
Yeah.
Today we're gonna make a cocktail recipe from the 1950s called the Zombie. It's not the first zombie we ever made. Probably won't be the last zombie we ever made, but it's different than other zombies. Stay tuned to understand exactly why. I don't know how to yell that. It just seemed like the right thing to do.
Because you yell, that's what you do.
After that, they outnumber you.
Yeah, you don't want to have to do a spread nickel.
Right. 4-3 defense.
4-3.
A 2-3.
Yeah,
Zone
a 2-3
defense.
zone defense. You don't want a zone defense. If you have to go out long. Are you eating those foul chips that taste like paper after you chew them? Ian, do something about her.
Hey.
I've always wanted to
That's
do
not
that.
bad. It is a little sour.
Is this the thing? Are we done?
Yeah, that's it, man.
Oh.
Finn.
Finn.
We're done?
Finn
Yeah,
out.
that was
No
Three?
shots this week?
3 reviews.
No,
Shot,
just
shot,
reviews. I gotta get those reviews done, so I did that.
No.
Sour.
It is sour.
You know, like, so that would be a drink you'd pass off to somebody else when we went to Tiki to Tiki?
I would.
Told Tiki.
I would.
I could drink it, but it is sour.
Yeah. No, I would pass it off.
Really? What are you, Doug? That would be.
Hey, wait.
Would you just add a little extra something like some,
Like
Yeah,
bamboo flour.
Never.
I thought you were gonna hit me in the back of the neck.
I did. With ice.
That did not work at all.
You lost your iced tea.
There's nothing in there. I'm using it as a weapon. I don't
I'm
fall
using
for
it as a distraction.
I don't fall for distractions.
Okay.
Children.
Behave.
Yeah.
I win.
It's card piece.
All right, let's see if it works.
Oh my god, look how good that one is. Look at all those curves.
Wow,
Those
look
are
at all that
some
surface area for that tastiness. Tastes like a pumpkin pie that doesn't have as much. It's like a cardboard pumpkin pie.
Yeah, pumpkin and nutmeg. That's all pumpkin pie is.
They're good.
They're
Yeah,
really
but-
yummy now.
They're growing.
They're really yummy now.
Really
When I'm
hungry.
starving and they're awesome.
What's your favorite board group game for indoors? That would have been a
Play
question.
lot of board games.
Risk or Monopoly.
I don't
Risk is
play
cool,
games.
but damn, does that take long.
Yeah, and Monopoly makes me hate all my friends.
I've never played either one of those games.
You've never played Monopoly? How old are you?
I might have played like one round. That's it.
I don't think I've ever finished a game.
No, but you're.
I never really played it.
Yeah, but you're younger. Like you guys play Twister and shit.
I like Twister. That's a good one.
See? Did I not call that? No, Monopoly is like, I think Monopoly is kind of a poor people game.
Poor people game.
I used to play it a lot. Yeah, like you have nothing else that you could do. It's
I
pretty
love
cheap.
light. I love the
But
light.
it's too fast.
Clue. Clue's a good game.
Oh
Clue's
my
good.
gosh, Clue is so
No,
good.
Clue is good, but
It's a
Clue
better
didn't
movie.
last long enough.
Battleship.
Oh, Battleship.
Battleship
yeah, I
was-
like Battleship.
Yeah, but you can only like play 1 or 2 games, and that gets old. See, Monopoly is
Cribbage.
the game that keeps on playing.
Cribbage. I like cribbage.
That's my game.
I never played cribbage.
I haven't played cribbage
Okay,
in forever.
My mother taught me how to play cribbage. The only thing is, when I associate cribbage with marijuana because
Obviously.
I was following up with because when I was a kid, all my mother played was cribbage and smoked weed. So like,
So that's what you associate.
yeah, like whenever she had everybody over to play cribbage, like every weekend, like all weekend, they would just. I didn't know it was weed at the time. I just know they smoked small, funny-looking cigarettes. And when I got older, I figured out the smell.
Yeah.
But everybody would
I
come
like
over
the
there, be
smell
like
of
4 or 5
marijuana.
people that come over and play cribbage,
Do you like the
which
smell?
seems
I
pretty
do.
cool.
I
I don't
think it
mind.
smells awesome.
You
Like-
like to smell weed?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it.
Really?
Really?
Oh my god, yeah, I can't even. I hate being in the same places.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it smells awesome.
Ah,
I was at a concert last weekend
you don't want to hang around with Jennifer then.
outside. I don't like. The thing is, I don't
Definitely
dislike.
not.
I mean, I've never done.
You don't
it,
like the
but-
movement? You've never smoked weed?
I'm okay with
Oh,
that.
I forgot about this whole Catholic thing.
Yeah. But the thing
She
is,
hadn't
I
even
don't
seen a
smell
penis
it.
until she was 27. Wait, are
I'm
you
not
27?
27 yet.
Yes, there you
Thank you
go.
for just aging me.
Wow.
Rude.
Rude.
You
27 yet?
No. Give me if you want.
Give her a month and a
Oh,
half.
close.
2 months.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's so tough to be 27. I remember 27.
I'm only
Oh,
30,
you're getting
John.
close to 30.
I know, but
30's not that
You're not
bad.
getting any sympathy from this crowd.
I
Yeah.
know. I'm not expecting
Because
it.
we're all approaching 40.
I had a midlife crisis at 19.
So
Was
you're
there
gonna
crying
live to be
involved?
38?
Well, there was a lot of crying.
So wait, you're dying in like 8 years. No.
Yeah, that's it.
Wait, you're gonna be 27, so you're dying in like 11 years.
Yeah, dang. Hopefully it was just a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Dude,
That gives you till 76.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it.
that's like... Aging isn't that bad.
Please, everybody tells me how bad it is.
Who tells you how bad it is?
Everybody tells me that they're like everything falls apart starting at like age like. 38.
No, don't listen to him. Just because
No,
he
he's not
can't
38
barely
yet.
walk.
You're not 38. 'Cause I'm 38.
He already
You're
acts like he's 42. We're gonna be walking around like a 40-year-old guy. He's like, always like beat on it.
You never changed your shirt tonight.
I didn't.
But you brought one?
I did bring one.
It was overrated.
I started having some
It's not a
backaches
shirt,
at,
it's an
at
ascot.
28. That kind
At 28.
Had shirt had what?
I had
of. 28, I
neck
think I
aches.
saw the chiropractor.
Yeah, but he did stupid things when he was
Yeah, you
little.
see, I was an idiot. Like, well, I was a kid. I did like
You're
a lot
supposed
of
to be an idiot.
wrestling, and I used to
Oh,
jump
yeah.
off the balcony, and then, well, not balcony. That sounds like it's further than it is. Like the banister,
Mhm.
and I would jump on my buddies with the big elbow onto the concrete.
See,
'Cause you were in
I
the rest.
tried doing silly things like that. Like
Yeah,
my
riding
parents'
bikes
deck
over.
is pretty low. I tried jumping off of that when I was 8, and I jumped, and my foot got stuck.
You hung
So
there,
then I fell, and I broke my arm.
and that's when you stopped doing stuff like that.
So no, I still did stuff.
They say
but-
my brother broke all the bones in his body, and he still.
No, see, that was a big turning point where I learned, like, okay, you are
Things can
not
break.
really
Yeah.
flexible.
You're not immortal?
No.
Thanks for
Or-
Things can break.
See, I did the stupidest. I jumped off of big like cliffs. On my bike. Like my son, if he goes over a bump,
already, Jen?
if my
What?
son goes
You
over a
haven't opened
bump
this
like
already?
this,
I
he's
did
like
It's good.
he
It's
doesn't
sealed.
stand up and pedal. Like
That's the.
I'm like, when I was your age, I was jumping
Sweet
off of
potato
cliffs
vodka.
and stuff.
Oh,
Sweet
no.
chili.
I thought that was the rub.
They're
Oh,
still
No, I
like,
haven't
doing,
opened
like
that yet.
tricks and stuff like that. Like
Oh.
we have a pool, like they can do
This-
flips.
Yeah,
and
that's the.
You don't do
Yeah.
that?
I can't do a thing.
No, I would like
I'm just too
I
afraid
did.
to do
It
stuff.
smells good too.
They're all good at
I always started
gymnastics.
small and I would go higher and higher and I just keep until the adrenaline wouldn't
Yeah.
work anymore. And then I was jumping off like big
Pretty
jumps.
good, huh?
And then my neighbor's, he was like
Yeah.
6 at the time. My neighbor's brother just decided to throw a big wheel at me while I was
Ooh.
going off of a
What?
jump.
That'd be a good one to
See,
review.
that's somebody else
Yes.
interacting with
But I
you.
only sprained my toes and stuff. I
See,
didn't
that's the
really
thing,
break
like I
it.
hurt myself by doing things.
I learned my
So-
foot.
I just shake it off.
I know.
Until I
Ran
got
over
older.
Your foot with a lawnmower.
Yeah,
You
he
still
told that
have all
story.
your toes,
I have good reflexes.
so it really wasn't your foot then.
I burnt my hand on something that comes off of a lawnmower.
What?
Do you remember like those push lawnmowers, like the little
Yeah.
like fluid thing? I don't know what it
Muffler?
was.
Fluid.
Maybe a muffler,
Oh, the muffler you bring
but
in.
it's like it's on the side of it, and it like
Exhaust.
my dad was like mowing the lawn one time and it fell off, and I was picking it up to get
To
it
help
in.
him? Oh, yeah, don't do that.
No, everything goes up.
No, that's a bad idea.
Well,
I got run over by a
know.
Jeep once.
As I said,
John ran over one of my cars once.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I was parked behind him.
He
and
ran it over.
He drove a car when he was
It
younger.
was really lift kit and
With,
everything.
yeah, lifted it.
He
big,
literally
huge
drove
monster
over.
Tires. So he literally drove up
He-
my car.
He drove up Jennifer's
And
vehicle.
I had like just got it. I was always like, it wasn't anything. It was like a sedan, so it wasn't anything big, but it was like new to me.
Yeah,
so.
Oh,
And
John.
yeah, he had to come down and tell me that he just drove over my
Yeah.
car.
We've done. Me and Don did a lot of stupid things. I burned his skin off of his hand. Or
Yeah,
Doug
no,
did.
Doug did that.
Doug burned all the skin off of his
Oh
off his
my
left
gosh.
hand. Like, well, he used to have this D-hol, I think it was,
D-hol,
like
yeah.
denatured alcohol, and so he would use that for poison ivy because it would dry it up.
Yeah.
Well, when we were kids,
Also really flammable.
right? When we were kids, we would take rubbing alcohol and you dip your finger in it, you could light it on fire, and it didn't burn because the rubbing alcohol was burning, right? So it looked like your hand was on fire. You just blow it out before it's all gone because then it starts to burn your skin. So you wait, and then when you start to feel it get warm, blow it out. He was like, "Hey Doug, check this out." And he had had sprayed his hand with this denatured alcohol, and he's like, light my finger on fire. So Doug's like, oh, I don't think I want to do that. Like, that doesn't sound like a good idea. He's like, no, really, it's cool. I'm like, yeah, we've done this tons of times.
One of Doug's few moments of clarity.
Yeah, he's like, no. He's like, I don't think that's a good idea. No, seriously, do it. So he lit his finger. Now his whole hand's lighting up. And it was funny at first for about 5 seconds. And then he went to blow it out.
It didn't go
It's a
out.
whole flame, right? That doesn't do nothing. So it wasn't going out. And it doesn't take long when burning starts to happen that you need it. So he's shaking it, and then he puts it between his
Smother it, yeah.
smother it to put it out. It still doesn't go out. So then I think we took
Like sandwich wrappers.
we're having subs at the time, so we have like
So he
subs.
put plastic on it.
Well, no, he picked up my pillow with the wax paper on it. Like, just lifted up my pillow and like covered it and put it out with like wax paper, and my sub was in there, so like food goes everywhere. But I mean, somebody's hand's on fire, so sometimes you just worry
You
about
suck
the
it
small
up.
stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like instantly, like it burned, and his skin just started to fall off,
Wow.
like the whole like first layer. So I'm like,
saw that happen.
yeah. So we're like,
That's really gross.
so now we're like, he's like, that really, it burns. I'm like, yeah, well, we got to do something. So it's like, I don't know, put it in water, I guess. So we put it in like, we got a solo cup, and we put his hand in there because it felt better. And then it was like, how does this happen? Like, what do we do now? Because everybody's sleeping because it's like late at night. I don't know why we're eating subs late at night, but whatever. So
hey, can we go to the emergency room, Mom and Dad?
no, we don't want to do that because that would be weird.
That's admitting guilt.
Yeah,
Right.
now it's like, why did you
Now
bring
you
this
have
up?
to admit that you just lit your hand on fire.
Right. So we went to bed and he just kept it. He slept with his hand in the water, and then he'd have to take it out every now and then and flush it and get new water because the
The
skin
burns,
would
you
come
want
off.
to keep it dry, though. That's
Yeah, but it feels better if it's not, the air's not getting at it.
it does.
Yeah.
But
This
you want to
wasn't
keep
about-
it dry.
Right.
This was about like mitigation. It
Okay.
wasn't necessarily
Wasn't about fixing?
No. So he did that, and he didn't sleep very well because it was just burning constantly. So he just keep changing the water to get rid of the dead skin and everything that was falling off.
Gross.
And so the next day he gets in the shower and he just trims it, gets it all nice and clean. Yeah, Don's pretty good about that type of stuff.
Dawn.
No,
Oh,
Doug
Don.
didn't know what to do at this point. So
No,
No.
Doug did the burning.
Yeah, so-
Don was the one with
so
the
Don
hand.
cleaned
By
it.
request.
Yeah,
Right.
by request.
So he cleaned it all up and he would bandage it and then he would change the bandage, but it was still burning. So eventually he had to go to the hospital because like the next day. So we're like, what's the story?
More
What do we
glory.
tell people? So we made up this great story that probably wasn't feasible, but whatever. We're like, oh, we were making macaroni and cheese and he was straining out the hot water and he poured it on his hand. It made sense. Now the doctor never said anything, but you lost
They-
like the
Doctor
first
had
layer
to
or two
know.
of skin,
Yeah.
right? That's not the same type of burn
Doctors
as
know what's up.
I think.
That's like an actual like burn from flame.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was a little bit more significant
But his
than that.
mother fell for it.
Yeah.
So.
She didn't know until like we
No.
were in our 20s or 30s.
Really?
Yeah.
Like when we finally told her
20s,
the
I
whole
think
story.
He finally told her.
Yeah, like she fell for it. The doctor
Wait, how
never
old
said
were
anything.
you when this happened?
Oh, we were probably
Probably teenagers.
17.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we
You're
could
just
drive. Because we
dummy.
went out to get the subs at late at
Oh,
night.
you're old enough to be dumb.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're
Oh, yeah,
you're
that'd
at
be
that
dummy.
that area of danger.
Where you
Yeah.
think you're invincible?
Yeah.
The
It
brain
wore
hasn't
out.
really formed yet, especially in guys.
But the doctor was very good. They're like, they didn't know exactly when it happened because it was so clean. Like because he trimmed off all the bad skin and he kept it super clean and like he's like, you did a really good job of maintaining this problem.
That's good. 'cause
For over
Tyler
a
got
day.
infected.
And like, there's no infection.
burns,
It's
yeah.
fine.
So what degree burn was it?
I don't know. Is there a specific degree when you lose a few layers of skin?
Probably second.
I would think.
Yeah.
Well,
I
second
mean,
is usually
still a
blistering. That might be
burn.
third if you.
It comes off. Like he literally had another hand in his hand.
Well,
It's
that's
probably
what
third,
I
yeah.
mean. Like, that seems
Or
pretty
first,
severe.
whatever the
No,
worst one is.
he just shook it off. We just went to bed.
Third is,
Third is like the worst, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
I think
it's probably
so.
third
It
then.
was pretty bad. But now it's fine as long. But when he takes a shower, his entire hand's red because he doesn't have any scars except for from the wrist down.
His
'cause he
hand
cut
is a
off-
scar.
Yeah,
Yeah, his whole hand is a scar. So one hand changes color.
So can you see it like when normal, or is it just
No.
No, it looks
it's just
fine.
when it gets hot?
Yeah, because it was a full burn. Like he just. I mean, you don't want to leave scars. You got to do it clean.
Obviously, he did it the right way. I
Yeah,
guess,
try
right?
to get it. When he
Yeah.
does it, he does it good.
Good job, Don.
So he can see it though still when he showers.
Yeah, if you,
like,
when you
or
get the
when he
heat,
gets it
yeah,
hot?
it gets pink.
So like when he's in the sun, can he?
I don't know.
Is it
I don't know
affected?
about that.
He's not. He doesn't like the sun.
I know, but I mean,
Burns.
still, like, think about it. Like, if you're in the
Better.
sun,
Vampire.
Right, you
Better.
think it would be more
normally put
sensitive?
Sunscreen. I mean, if sunscreen's on your hands, it's from putting lotion
Right,
on yourself.
nobody
Like, you
sunscreens their
don't
hands.
sunscreen your hands.
Right.
I do.
So you would think that
Well,
your
yeah, you do it
sun-
after to get all the stuff off.
your
of it.
hands would be
Yeah.
most exposed.
No, I never see him complain about it.
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't seem a different color.
There's only a
Now,
couple
Lincoln, on the
layers.
other hand, complains about sun.
Lincoln, the blackest black dude.
White- white's
It's
black.
about sun,
White
really?
black dude.
Is
White is black dude, yeah.
is he the
Yeah, he's their neighbor. Right?
He's
He's their
Dan's neighbor, yeah.
he's the guy who's the badass
cornhole player.
cornhole
who
player
lost.
that couldn't seem to get it in the hole?
But he complains about sun.
He's like
He's allergic.
allergic.
He like goes. He gets hives and
Dude.
stuff.
He wears
He-
like pants and like he covers up all year
Fi-
round.
Really?
Fidencio?
Wow.
It's
I
Fidencio.
forget. One time he wore shorts and we were like, "What are you wearing?"
I have-
Because it was so
What did you
weird.
say it was?
I
Yeah,
don't
he's
even
like blacker.
It looks
than
like
black.
Fidencio.
Like, I'm whiter than white.
Yeah,
he's
no.
blacker
Yeah.
than
He's
black.
dark.
Of course, now
Yeah.
he said it's
There's no
Fidencio.
mistaking.
Oh,
Yes.
maybe I saw the N and thought R.
That's so weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Because
Fidencio.
that's
I'm
kind of, I mean,
sorry, Fidencio.
in
I think
Africa,
I think it
you're
looked like an
close to
R
the
when I
sun,
was
you know,
reading it
that's
from
why
over
you're
here.
dark.
And stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so you think it wouldn't bother him.
But where would the R be?
Federico, I think I said.
Oh, Federico? Is that what he
Yeah.
said?
Yep.
Wow.
The font makes it look like an RI.
Is there a way?
Yeah, that's crazy.
No. Oh, you could do that, I guess.
Oh, maybe we should do that next time.
Grow the font so
We
you don't
should
have to
bold
lean
those.
in.
Now,
Oh, I
his
should.
wife, white, she's black too?
We did.
Right, then that must
Yep,
not have
that's
been her that was
That
there.
one too?
Someone else had come over later
Start
that
over.
night. when
No,
we were
my
at
mouse just died.
San
Oh.
Felipe's.
It was Lincoln and
Really, right now?
who came over to D'Angelica's that night, like later?
Lincoln.
Like, yeah, maybe.
No, it was Lincoln, but there was a girl, but she was white, so that wasn't his wife.
But it wasn't
Was it
Big
Chase?
Red.
Redhead?
No, I don't think she
No,
was
she
over
didn't
that
have
night.
red hair.
He had a mouse button, a mouse low, yeah. Federico, you did say
But she didn't
Federico.
stay, so that's why I thought she was just the neighbor, and she had come over, said hi, and left.
Okay. But no, his wife
Oh.
is
His wife is black.
black. Yep. I've only met his wife one time at Ruby's birthday party.
Oh,
So he has a wife and he came over with some random white chick?
No, that's
No,
not
that's what
true.
I'm saying. I don't think he was with. It seemed like he was with the white chick because he walked her out.
Two random
so
people
funny.
showed up at the
Yeah.
same time?
Mhm.
They're messed up over there.
Was she there?
White chick?
Was I done at that point though?
Oh,
No, you were
gone.
upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah,
I-
you
I
were
missed
upstairs
Lincoln.
at that time.
I knew
You know
Lincoln
what?
came over
It
after we
might
went to
have
bed.
been Chase.
It might have been Chase.
It wasn't. She didn't have red hair.
Skinny girl, tall
He,
skinny.
he wasn't like
She
kissing
wasn't
her.
tall, no.
But was she like thin
Straight hair.
Really thin hair.
I don't remember that much.
Oh, we'd have to see her.
I'm
again.
pretty bad judge of character.
Next time we hang out, I'm not drinking wine.
Yeah, you just drink straight
Playing,
cocktails.
playing slap cup.
No,
No slap cup wine cups.
no, that was the worst ever.
Yeah, don't drink wine. Wine's
Why would you drink wine
I
anyway?
love wine, but not when I'm like party
Chugging.
drinking.
You don't party
I
drinking
like
wine and
like
party
at
drinking.
dinner, like a glass of
Unless
wine.
everybody's party drinking wine, then you don't drink it as
So
much.
his wife doesn't come out then.
Nope.
Basically.
Why?
I've only met her once.
Really.
And
Why?
it was like
Is she a
briefly.
recluse? Do they have tons of kids?
They want it.
Oh, so she's not hot.
He was over, right?
Yep.
The kid was over.
Oh, was he around?
There's a kid?
I don't. There was a black kid that was there. I don't know.
It might have been told Colby or
That might have
Tony.
been Colby. I think it was Colby.
Because
Different black kid?
Wow.
They have like one of their neighbor, another one
We
of
have
their
like
neighbors.
one black kid. In
I know, there's not a lot. There's not a lot.
in the
Tell me
neighborhood.
about it. I went to BG.
Yeah. Like on all of New Hampshire, there's one.
The town
Catholic.
of Come even less.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably weren't even from New
They
Hampshire.
weren't. So the elementary school we went to, it's like funny. We were like hanging out
You never
with the
saw somebody of color
like,
before?
black. No. I'm not
You're like,
saying
I saw this in
But
the movies, I
like,
thought they
thinking of all,
painted him.
like, the black kids that we had in our elementary school, and they were from surrounding towns.
We had one growing up. He was a year ahead of us, and he actually went on Survivor.
Oh, he was on Survivor.
Oh,
And-
really?
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember
And
him.
he
Yeah.
was the biggest wimp ever. He quit.
Oh,
and
I
went
feel
home.
like my mom hated him.
Yeah,
Because he
probably.
was so wimpy,
Austin,
yeah.
his name
was
I think,
Austin.
yeah.
Yeah,
My
he's the
mom
only
was
one who
like,
went
he
home.
was a huge Survivor fan.
I was all psyched. I'm like, how often does somebody that you know actually on Survivor? And I'm like, oh, I got the guy that's a pussy?
Yeah, he quit.
Really? Like,
Well,
he was like,
Elizabeth Hasselbeck, she was on it, and she's a big star.
yeah, but I knew this
But she was
kid.
from B-Side.
Yeah, but we went to school. Like, he was a year ahead
Yeah.
of
You
us.
actually
So,
knew him.
Yeah, and he was like a jock, and he
Yeah.
always played tough. I didn't, like, I was like, this guy's gonna rock
Wow,
this.
That's weird. And he was a wimp.
yeah, he was a wimp. No, you don't. I would not sign up for Survivor.
I wouldn't sign up
Like,
for any of
I wouldn't sign up for Big Brother, but that's more of my style. But I would hate people, so I'd get voted out because I'd be like, "You're stupid. You suck."
I would
Yeah.
think we should sign up for The Amazing Race.
Yeah, see, that's something I could do, but I have no direction sense at
No,
all.
but I realized that would probably make us break up.
Yeah.
So.
What would make you
Well,
break
he's so laid back. He wouldn't care.
Oh, he would.
That
No, no, no.
I might push it.
You don't understand. He's gonna have sex with every woman in the place. She's gonna be crying. That's what's gonna happen.
What? You can't say that.
Okay, not real sex.
You're supposed to say you can't say that.
They don't really actually have sex
No,
on there.
I don't.
They don't
would
show
love to
anything.
do The Amazing Race, but I have no direction
No.
sense. I'd be going left when I should be going
And
right.
I just think like all the
I do it with my
like
dad.
weird things they have to eat and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
sometimes I do have to
I don't.
eat.
Where?
I honestly like.
Me
I
and my
don't
dad
think
would kill
I
that.
On what show?
Did you? Amazing Race.
They eat weird things on Amazing.
I
Oh,
can't
because they
remember
go
what
like,
they do.
yeah,
like
they-
I
You
yeah,
don't-
don't know what you're going to do.
yeah.
Right.
You're going to China and you're going to eat monkey heads. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll take a.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like you would be very good at it. I would be like.
Which means.
And you always have to pick the person.
No.
What
You don't understand. This would be. You guys would make the perfect combo because you'd get like everybody would want to watch because like
Okay, no.
he wants to do everything. She wants to cry and yell at him. That is what makes ratings.
Wait, that is
no,
Big
guess
Brother
what?
chick that's so
Everybody will love him, and everybody will hate me.
annoying. Rachel, that's
It's
like
all about-
Rachel
it's
and
all about
Brandon.
the end
That's how
result.
it is. That's how
Yeah.
Rachel and Brandon.
Rachel, yeah.
On the last season?
Yeah, well, she doesn't have the voice
They
like
were in a
Rachel that
couple
wants to.
seasons ago.
When she-
My mom
so
watched
annoying.
one, and she was like, it was like a blind date couple. and
Oh,
then-
no, that,
Okay. it was
No, but the
like-
difference is, from a reality
They were from
standpoint,
Big
when
Brother.
she talks,
Oh, okay.
but when she talks, I don't want to punch her in the face. When Rachel talks, you want to punch her in the face.
Oh, yeah, she's annoying.
No, but my mom was like, oh my god, this girl's so annoying. All she does is complain.
Yeah, but it would
That
be.
would be me.
Yeah, but there's a difference between somebody
I
who's
was
sad
complaining, but I would
complaining.
be so uncomfortable that would
Yeah,
be
but
my reaction.
You would be sad complaining. She was annoying complaining. Like, just like,
No, I
stop.
don't know. I might pull it together though for TV.
Hmm?
I don't want to look stupid, so I'll pull it together.
Oh, I would look stupid. That would be
Oh,
my
yeah, on
job.
TV, I'll only yell at you when the cameras aren't around.
Exactly. I would strategically.
That's right.
We travel all together.
I'm not
No,
taking.
that's
Nobody's.
what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'd be better.
It's the pressure of the challenges.
It is, because you were easygoing, but you were competitive.
You're kind of too.
Yes, because
Ian would break everybody's legs.
That's
you.
you.
And I never can.
So you would be driving. She would be driving. I don't know where I'm going. He'd be in the back going, "Let's get moving. They're gonna catch up to us. Go faster. I don't want to go faster. You're making me cry. Go faster. Shut your hole. Get moving." That would. It would be fucking entertaining.
I can't see Ian doing that.
No, that's what I
You're right.
I don't know if he would be like that.
No, that's the problem. You need to be like that.
Jordan.
It's all about ratings.
You know, could you
But
pick
at
it up
the
a
same
little
time,
bit?
though, like, I don't know, like, because I've never been with you when it's been, like, a real significant, like, break. So
Have you never seen that he doesn't have any, like, he doesn't ever freak out? Like, when is that ever gonna, what scenario would that be?
No, no one's ever seen me.
I know that. No, I have not.
Because he doesn't freak out. It's not that we were waiting for that position. He just doesn't
like
care.
that. Come on.
He would just be like, you know what? We don't have to win. Just being on TV is
Anything.
cool.
So if he could get the eating challenges, you'd be all set.
I know, if only.
He would just be like, you know what?
Eat
It was
these
nice to be on
broadcasts.
television.
You'd be like, ooh, tastes like chicken.
I hear these are adults. See?
Yeah.
Hey, we're trying to think
I've always
positive.
wanted to try them.
I'll let you know. Guess what I'm gonna use? We'll say after this. I eat frog heads. On TV.
I know. Wow.
That's it,
All right.
you guys gotta sign up.
I had to get my.
Except for like
I
the
gotta
3
grow
months
some
of
thick
work.
skin.
You guys gotta help us with the audition video since you're all.
Yeah, we can help you with the audition video.
That would be the easy part.
Imagine if you're on a movie series.
You
I
have,
don't even know what I would do.
how many months
I would
is that?
watch it
I would be like,
Thank you, Jen.
every Sunday.
That's going in our interview
Or
tape.
Friday.
We have at least one friend who would watch if we're on your
No,
show.
my mom.
No.
Yeah,
Two people.
My mom
Two
would watch
people.
like this.
I would let you, I would record your, I'd record your tape that you would send in trade, while you're on the show, before you get voted out or whatever
pick Boston
happens,
drinks.
you have to be like, GoAwesomedrinks.com!
Hey, what if
Just give me some awesome drink shirts
Yeah.
to
you
wear.
would exactly you have to give us like
No, but
something to.
You have to be like, you know, as you're jumping off of a building, man, I wish I was shopping at awesomedrinks.com instead of this. And then you jump.
I wish I was back on Common Man Cocktails representing awesomedrinks.com right
At
now.
youtube.com/everydaydrinkers.
Facebook.com/cocktailtv.
Like, you want me to eat this cockroach? Do we have any BG Reynolds passion fruit available at awesomedrinks.com for a limited time
You
only?
can donate our winnings to Common Man Cocktails.
Can we make a cocktail out of this, guys? Seriously, we can muddle this thing up. I know it'll be good.
You can find muddlers at awesomedrinks.com, or you can just watch how to make the recipe right on
We
everydaydrinkers.com.
can muddle it right in a Boston Shaker available at awesomedrinks.com. We can ask muddler available at awesomedrinks.com.
And then we can make a
Then we can-
3-month coupon code that you could just rattle off.
Yeah. It would have to be
Amazing Rate 15, 20% off at awesomedrinks.com. Woo! Then you go
It'll
off
be
the-
Amazing Courtney and Ian
Yeah, Amazing Courtney and Ian. You can check them out.
for at least 1 week.
Watch the video.
AmazingDrinks.com.
It would be.
You gotta make it over 1 week.
Yeah, it shouldn't be hard.
Yeah, I don't want to be the first loser.
Right.
Nobody wants
That's
to be
the
the first one.
worst. Because then
It is, because
You
no one
are the
remembers
loser.
you. You gotta make it further. So
a little
people
bit
remember
further.
you.
Yeah, you need to make yourselves known.
When you're the first few you wrote it out, you're like, yeah, whatever. Nobody even knew that.
That's the thing. It's like, why do we even bother?
Yeah.
I can't type. Alright, people, I'm done. I gotta pee and clean up. Neither of which I really feel like doing, but peeing is easier.
Does that help?
It don't have to be that bad.
You have to pee and clean up.
Right.
Don't pee all over the place. He's trying to make it sound like pee.
They're not two related events.
Gotcha.
Is what you're saying.
Yes.
What? Cleaning up your pee?
They should not be.
Peeing and cleaning up, they're not tied together.
Well, ammonia
You don't wanna
cleans.
pee and then clean up.
So it's bleach, but you don't mix it.
You don't want to clean up your pee.
So if you
Then
pee in
would
bleach, does explosions happen?
No, mustard gas happens and you burn your lungs.
Mustard gas.
So if there's a bucket of pee and you squat over it, assuming you're a girl, and you pee into it, since guys would be further
Big
away,
bucket of bleach.
you just fall over dead from mustard gas?
So you're not gonna fall over.
Your eyes are gonna water?
Yeah, you're gonna burn your lungs.
You're gonna have all snot coming out of your nose.
It's called chemical burn.
Mustard gas.
I don't know. Would you get a chemical burn from
It's
peeing
like
in bleach?
Worst nightmare ever.
That's Kurt after a good night of street meat. Laying in bed. Sorry, honey.
Can
Sorry
you
about the
get
That was great.
chemical
Sleepy.
burns
Sorry about
from
the mustard
peeing?
gas.
Okay, so there's no autocomplete for can you get chemical
I
burns
still
from
can't believe
peeing?
that he brought a hot dog covered in ketchup and mustard to her, woke her up and said, "Here, do you want this?"
He did?
Yes.
When?
And when they were in New Orleans, she
Okay.
told that story.
There are
That's how the whole "I was afraid of condiments"
Oh.
came out.
See, I missed the story.
there's at least 4 hits in here about peeing in bleach causing toxic gas.
Why do you have to think about?
Everyone who's peed into a toilet bowl with bleach knows.
What's that?
I guess everybody knows.
That's not gonna end well.
I have Lemon Blanc. And I have,
Oh,
I also have Rich Demerara syrup in my other pocket.
He's trying to take as least trips as possible.
That's how I operate.
booze bum.
And I'm also very efficient.
Very efficient.
Another good one, everybody. We're gonna go clean house.
Everybody likes an efficient booze bomb.
Alright.
Where is my shut off buttons?